David Benavidez is saving boxing. David Benavidez is single-handedly, miraculously. He wants all of the smoke. David Benavidez wants all of the smoke, bro. The pictures behind me, we got Abdullah Mason versus Floyd Schofield, Tank versus Keyshawn Davis. David Benavidez is saving the sport of boxing. Everybody else says things like, how many fights you got? You ain't put in enough work. How much pay-per-view do you sell? David Benavidez is giving David Morrell an opportunity that he could have otherwise passed him up. He could have turned him down. He could have said, you haven't done enough. But he said, no, you want to fight? You've been calling me out for 2 years? Let's fight. I don't care that you have 11 fights. If you think you could beat me, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to talk about how much better I am than you. I'm not going to talk about how much more experience I have than you. I'm going to show you in that ring the difference between 29-0 and 11-0. That's what David Benavidez is doing. So we see Tank Davis, Tank saying, Keyshawn don't got enough fights. Tank may not be saying that, but his fans are saying Keyshawn don't got enough fights. You see the difference? Tank fans are saying Keyshawn doesn't have enough fights. But David Benavidez is giving David Morrell an opportunity February 1st. Do y'all see the difference? And then you got guys like Floyd Schofield, Abdullah Mason, 18-0 and 16-0. Them cats could be fighting right now. They could be fighting right now. The only one that's keeping it P is David Benavidez. He need to change his name to David Keep It P Benavidez. He the only one keeping it P. Says Rolly is literally worse than Keyshawn and he got to fight. And Rolly only had 14 fights. That lets you know something. See, now we thinking. Keyshawn don't have enough fights, right? But Rolly had 14 fights, started boxing at like 18 years old. But he was ready. It's clear that the Tank Davis camp, for the first 10 years of his career, they had him on cruise control outside of the Pedraza fight. The Leo Santa Cruz fight, no, not Leo Santa Cruz, the Isaac Cruz fight, that shook them up. They didn't think that Pitbull was going to be that competitive. Says Keyshawn shouldn't fight Tank. Beating C-level Lemos doesn't give him a good preparation. Well, what preparation did Rolly Romero have? What preparation does David Morrell have? Do you see the hypocrisy? He said you're not bringing anyone up yet. Did you request, bro? Yeah, you can come up. You can come up if you want, Mr. Incredible. I didn't see that you have requested to come up. But yeah, I'm bringing up people at any time. It's KJI TV. He says, now let me. Okay. Let me send you an invite. He says, I think Benavidez should work on his range more so he can come in with his tight combos on Morrell. Well, to be honest with you, I think Benavidez plans on steamrolling Morrell. He plans on doing Morrell the same way he did Demetrius Andre. KJ, what you think about the John Jones fight? I didn't watch the John Jones fight. Is he fighting this weekend? Yes, sir. Big 602. I don't know about no 602, bro. But yeah, I sent you an invite, Mr. Incredible. I don't know if you got it. I don't know, bro. John Jones need to fight Francis Ngannou. Other than that, I really don't watch MMA. Is Errol fighting in January? I don't know. Says David will beat Bibble and Canelo. Yeah, Benavidez will beat both. He may even beat Berta Beer. KJ, do you think Ray Ford clears 130? Mm-hmm. Jack Cooley, if you want to join, you have to subscribe. But for some reason, my boy Mr. Incredible said it's not allowing him to come up. But I sent them an invite, so I don't know what's going on with that. Said, do you think Virgil beats Boots? Yes. 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 All right. So, there we go. What's good, Mr. Incredible?
Yo, I was trying to get on this shit. This shit was tripping. It was like, oh, error. Can't let you on.
You know how they do me, man.
Shit, they trying not to. They don't want you to be successful, but it's not gonna work.
Yo, KJ.
What's good, Kawaki?
What's up?
They said no one beating Bertie at 175. Bertie get older every day. Benavidez is not Bivol. He's not going to tire himself out trying to run. Benavidez is not going to tire himself out trying to run from Bertie. He's going to face that fear head on. Bivol tried to run. That's why Bivol got beat on like a drum. And a lot of people were in denial about that. Like my boy Miss Incredible, he was in denial about that. But I saw what happened.
Bro, all he had to do was win one more round, and he would have got that shit.
Yeah, okay.
No, I feel like he had to win like 2 or 3 more rounds. Then he would. It kind of would have been in his favor, I guess.
Definitely not 3.
Yeah, he had to win at least 2 or 3 more rounds to win that
That's
fight.
what I said.
He was down. But look, I want to stay focused, bro. I don't really care. Bivol lost. Who cares? David Benavidez is saving the sport of boxing. David Benavidez is fighting dudes with 11 fights. He's not coming up with these excuses. He's not saying, what have you done? He's not saying you don't sell enough to fight me. You go fight this person first. Go fight that person first. He said, if you want that smoke, I'm with all the smoke. See what I'm saying? He's the only one moving like this. Before it was Errol Spence. Errol was the only one moving like this. Make the fight happen.
Right.
David pushing P. Benavidez. He the only one keeping it P. L says, can I come up? If anybody wants to come up, you got to be a subscriber. Kawaki and Mr. Incredible are subscribers. So you subscribe, and I think it's like $5. You come up, you speak your piece, you go back home. Otherwise, you're welcome to talk from the chat. But yeah, Tank should get Keyshawn that fight, bro. You should give him that fight right now. I don't want to hear no excuses from Tank fans talking about, oh, Keyshawn ain't ready. He ain't ready. Rolly was ready though.
Exactly.
Rolly was ready. Frank Marr was ready, but Keyshawn is not. Keyshawn is better than Frank and Rolly.
Facts.
Yeah. I don't think he beats Tank, but he definitely do deserve the fight compared to all the other people Tank be bringing up and fighting.
If he don't beat Tank, he'll do better than the other people.
Look, Frank Martin was only down 1 round before he got knocked out. He was only down 1 round before he got knocked out. That fight was back and forth than the mother. See what I'm saying? So people try to act like Tank is like some superb boxer. Everybody always says that. They say this, Tank, he got a bunch of power, but y'all don't know. He's bad, man. That boy can really box. Well, when Tank was in there with Frank Martin, he was only up 1 round. He's not Shakur Stevenson sweeping dudes, winning 11 out of 12 rounds. He's never been that guy. Yeah. So people that try to act like he's just going to get in there and just beat everybody, no. We're counting on Tank to get the knockout. If Tank fight Keyshawn Davis, I think Tank could knock him out. But do I think that Tank has shown that he's this superb boxer on the level of a Floyd Mayweather? No. Let's not even say Floyd. Let's take it down a notch. Has Tank shown that he's on the level of Shakur Stevenson when it comes to boxing? No. Not knocking people out. No. Shakur Stevenson barely loses rounds. Shakur barely loses rounds. People act like that's Tank. That's not him.
That's not him. He always fights the same way. You can't expect
they be trying to say like Tank only do that against the bums, and then against the top level, he'll do better.
He did it against.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you get a Frank Martin, you can fight it. But if you're losing rounds against dudes that are C level or B level, you're gonna lose more rounds against the A level fighter.
Facts.
I don't want to hear no. He's gonna step it up. Why would he be able to step it up? He stepped it up as much as he could in the Barrios fight. He wasn't playing around in the Barrios fight.
No.
That was a back and forth close fight. So if you're doing this, struggling with C and B level fighters, and you need a knockout, when you get in there with an A level fighter, it's gonna be that much harder. It's not gonna be easier when you get in there with Shakur Stevenson.
Hell no.
It's not gonna be easier. Frank Martin was down 1 round going into the 8th. You know what I mean? He got stopped in the 8th. If that's Shakur, Shakur probably winning going into the championship round. So Tank gonna need a knockout.
Yeah, he barely throw punches the first few rounds too.
That's because he's short and the way he fights, he's a very explosive fighter. I don't know why he developed in the amateurs. He threw a lot of punches, but this thing about Tank, and it all makes sense. Tank was, junior nationals and stuff like that. You went pro at like 19, I think. But when you in the juniors, they was fighting 2-minute rounds. So that's a whole different ball game when you in the juniors. So when Tank went to the pros, I think he was worried about stamina because he was used to them 2-minute rounds. 3-minute rounds is just way different. If Tank had went pro later and got some more of those 3-minute rounds in, I think he'd been much more comfortable letting his hands go. Was just watching you on YouTube. Thanks, Tramar. I appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe. Everybody who wants to watch these lives, rewatch these lives, make sure to subscribe. Somebody typing or something?
Oh, my bad. That's me that's my controller.
Oh. All right. It says, you good. It says Keyshawn not like Rolly or Tank, his career more serious. Well, I think all of their careers are serious. They could all die in there. I'm not going to say that. Because he finding flaws in his opponents in the early rounds. That's why his knockouts be so clean. Yeah, that's true too. Tank is collecting data. But there's been guys who, people try to give Tank all this credit for collecting data. All great fighters collect data. It's dudes who do it while still winning the round. It's not a good thing that you lose a round while collecting data. That means actually that's a deficiency. That's not a good thing. That, okay, I got to give up the whole round to collect data. That's not good.
KJ.
What's good?
What you think? What do you think the blueprint is to beat Tank? From what I've seen, you got people like Rolly, Ryan, Pitbull. They went with the strategy trying to rush him, not letting them collect that data.
But they don't have those are not strategic fighters. I'll cut you off. Let's take it back to the top. So you said Pitbull, right?
Yeah.
Not a strategic fighter, not an IQ fighter. You said Rolly, right?
Yeah,
not an IQ fighter, not a strategic fighter. And who else you said?
Ryan
Garcia, not a IQ fighter. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? So these are guys who they get in the boxing ring and they don't even use their brain, and they're going up against somebody who's a high IQ fighter. So we can't even use them. We talking about how to beat Tank Day. You can't even use those fights.
But can you admit that they at least gave him a run for his money for a few rounds?
No, none of them gave him a run for his money.
Ooh, you can argue that Rolly dropped Tank. What are you talking about?
Rolly didn't drop. Rolly pushed Tank.
So what was it? Third round, fourth? You can argue that Rolly dropped Tank. What are you talking about?
Rolly didn't drop. Rolly pushed Tank.
You can make an argument. Okay, so what was it? Third round, fourth round? When he caught Tank with that shot, Tank immediately shot for a hug, and Chris might have called that a knockdown.
No. Rolly hurt Tank, yes. But Rolly did not drop Tank. He pushed him. It's a difference. If you hit me, I grab you and you push me. That's not a knockdown. I was watching the fight with Salvador Sanchez, and I think it was Gomez fight. Salvador hit the dude, rocked him, right? But the dude didn't go down. Then he just pushed him. The referee said no. That's a push. So no, bro.
I still feel like they were able to get him into an uncomfortable situation.
I'm be honest with you, bro. There's only two ways to win. Either you're gonna go in there, go heavy to the body, and deal with his power and shock him by saying, "Look, I could deal with your power, and I'm gonna throw more punches than you. I'm gonna get in a war of attrition with you, and I'm gonna beat you." Or you're gonna go Willie Pat, Pernell Whitaker, make a miss, jab him all day. Floyd, old Floyd Mayweather, use those feet. Those are only two ways.
All right. Who do you think had a better?
Inside, or you gonna beat on the outside. You don't want to be mid-range because he's an excellent counterpuncher and he's probably faster than you, probably more athletic than you. So you want to be the inside, get it rough, take those punches and throw more volume to him and win a sloppy fight. Or if you're that slick of a fighter and you got that type of gas tank, you got to go Ali Liston. You know what I mean? Floyd. I mean, old Floyd, like Floyd versus Guerrero, where you're just making a dude hit air. Willie Pat.
What do you think? Who do you think had a better game plan going into the fight, Ryan or Frank?
Frank. You could look at the results.
Frank. Okay, but they both got stopped close to the same round, 7-8.
Ryan Garcia wasn't even winning, didn't really win.
Yeah, I know he wasn't winning rounds. I know he wasn't winning rounds, but I also have to say, I do think that, I think Tank Davis himself said that Ryan was a harder test than Frank was.
I don't give a fuck what these fighters be saying because they say anything.
Yeah, they be lying.
Frank Martin,
He
He had
understand it. Can him and
down
Ryan good
one
friends
round before
outside
he
of
got knocked
boxing.
out. Ryan was
Like
such a hard
Tank understand
talent,
it. Can
right?
him and Ryan good friends.
After
Really.
the fight, Tank said Ryan was slow as hell. Tank
Yeah.
knocked Ryan down multiple times. He only knocked Frank down once, and Ryan quit.
True.
And Tank was outboxing Ryan. Like, clearly, at winning, I'm talking about not just big power shots. Tank was outboxing that man. Moving,
Yeah.
jab. Like, so I don't want to hear about no hard tests. You shitting on one dude, and another dude actually give you a good fight, but you're not going to give him his credit.
I don't know. Frank Martin's game plan was strong in some parts, but weak in the others. As in, like, those corners where he kept literally cutting back to the corner.
You
I
can
think that's
win in
really
the corner,
what.
but Frank Martin had a bad defense.
Yeah,
Frank
I
Martin
feel like
was
because
in the corner. If you go
And
watch
he's doing
Floyd
a-
Mayweather, he got hurt in the Pacquiao fight. He showed up, let Pacquiao hit him, and looked at him and said, no, Canelo or Triple G. Sometimes Ali and Foreman. Sometimes that power puncher, they get on your ass. You put your guard up, you shell up, you make sure you close your elbows close to your ribs, all of that. Frank Martin was like this.
Yeah, but he was also
So
moving.
his guard in the corner was horrible.
Yeah.
That's why he was getting hit. Go ahead, Mr. Incredible.
But same time,
was moving
he'll
too
circle
much.
out the corner and then circle right back into it.
Yeah,
Like he'll
he was
cut out the
jumping
corner and go
around.
right back into the corner.
He
It don't
wasn't
matter that
fighting-
he was in the corner, bro.
and he wasn't.
It don't matter where you are in the boxing room. You need good defense.
True.
Somebody said Frank's footwork was off. Yes,
But
Frank's footwork looked erratic. If you watch Frank Martin's early fights, his footwork looked crisp. In a Tank fight, he was so worried about the power in the moment, he was jumping halfway across the ring just to make a move. That's going to
Yeah.
tire you out. His footwork was erratic in that fight. I never forget. Mexican to the fullest says, "Let me talk."
Man,
Bro, to
that's
talk, you
right
have
on,
to
girl.
subscribe. Subscribe to come up. I don't
Yeah.
really know. Can somebody get that in Spanish for me?
In
You have to
Spanish.
be quiet for to come up.
Yo,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that's good enough.
Crazy. That's good enough.
Hey KJ,
What's good, Nina?
I'm loving your breakdown of Devontae Tank Davis, but I gotta ask you, what does Tank struggle with the most? I'm gonna just break it down to you. What he struggle with the most?
Activity.
What did he struggle with?
Yeah, like in the ring, like when somebody getting the best of him, what he struggle with?
Tank get
What type of
frustrated.
fighter he struggle with?
Yeah, true. He does get frustrated.
Tank get
yeah.
frustrated. The only weakness I really see in Tank is a mental. Like he'll start questioning himself in the corner and all that.
Yeah. Like Leo Santa Cruz, I think he was getting frustrated during that fight for a little bit. I mean, even though he stopped, he was getting frustrated.
The Barrios fight showed me, like, whoa. Like, the Barrios fight showed me, like, okay, this man could get out of his head. Like, he could get out of his game plan and get worried and scared and all of that.
Yeah,
He's not really a cool and
that
calm
switch.
fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tank is a beast, though. I'm saying if you're trying to look for a weakness, mentally, he don't stay relaxed. What's good?
I feel like
Hey, you feel like if
What?
Tank, like, let's say Tank and Shakur fight and they in the ring and Tank down like 5 rounds, 6 rounds, you think he gonna get frustrated because he can't barely hit him?
Nah.
If Tank is losing 5, 6 rounds, 7, 8, 9 rounds, he's gonna get frustrated. He's gonna try to force a knockout.
Yeah.
In fact, that's how I view the fight going. Actually, I think Shakur gonna be piling up rounds per usual, and Tank gonna have to see if he could do what he's done to everybody else. And the fight between Tank and Shakur is gonna be like an expose on their entire careers. That's how all those super fights are. Those super fights tell us everything we need to know. And like Mike Tyson said, it's not about if you lose, it's how you lose.
Yeah.
So Shakur go out there and get knocked out in 1 round or 2 rounds is gonna be horrible for him.
Pathetic.
Right? But if Tank go out there and get outboxed, outclassed, people are going to question his entire resume. But if they both put on a great show, right? Maybe Shakur gets knocked down once, come up, scores points, you know what I mean, shows grit that he never showed. If Tank let his hands go, like he was doing against Pedraza, if they both put on a great performance, everybody keeps their head held high.
KJ, I hope you know Tank not a box, bro. He just not finna go out there losing no
Yeah,
round.
we know Tank know how to box.
Yeah.
But he can't box on the level of Shakur. That's why, bro.
Shakur
Tank loses
shot
all of those
placement.
rounds, right?
He don't
Because he
lose
can't
the
box
rounds.
on the level of
Yes, he
Shakur.
do.
Shakur
Yes, he
was
do.
young,
Bro,
Tank
he
loses
don't
rounds.
Yes, he
Tank
Hey,
loses
KJ,
rounds.
they see
He
you
just
versus Devin
broke it
Haney.
down for y'all, bro. He don't be
Hey,
losing
bro,
that many
KJ,
rounds,
break
bro.
Devin Haney jaw.
Bro, I respect Devin Haney. Devin Haney's the world champion. I don't got time for all that, man. Look,
I'm saying you would
like I said,
KO Devin Haney.
I want to fight Boots, 154.
You want to fight Boots?
Man, yo, whoop
Yeah.
Devin's ass, bro. He got no power.
Hey, yeah, I got you.
You
I
know
got
what I'm saying?
you
Shakur
against
deserves
Boots.
the silver nickname.
I was low key kind of
You got
disappointed
me
with Boots'
against Mattel.
fight.
Got me against Mickey. Mattel
Nah,
got me
Shakur
against
don't
Mickey
deserve
Mouse.
the name Sugar in his name. He don't
Hell
fight
no.
like one at all.
Sugar
Yeah, all the
KJ.
Sugars were very offensive fighters. Shakur is the
Yeah,
first
exactly.
defensive fighter with the name
Sugar
Sugar,
Ray
so it's
Leonard
really
was
not
an
fair.
offensive fighter. He threw like
Yeah.
100
I
punches
might have to do
around. Shakur
I
didn't
might have
even
to do
throw
a
those
video
in
on
like a
that.
whole
Like
fight.
maybe Shakur shouldn't. But wait, who the hell said that Shakur nickname was Sugar though?
A lot of people were
Nobody.
calling him that like a year or two ago.
Only one I
Nobody
seen
called
say
him
that dumb
that.
shit was the dude with the big eyes,
The dude with the big eyes.
the black dude, boxing commentator.
Oh, Showtime
Showbiz.
Biz. Showtime Biz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Showbiz.
Oh
Showbiz,
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Showbiz, yeah.
You the only one
With
I
the
said
big eyes
said
is
dumb
crazy.
Oh yeah, he the
big-
only one called Shakur Sugar.
Well, he used to call him
Showbiz,
Sugar.
he talking like Showbiz. It don't be seeming like he know much about boxing. He can sweet talk the hell out of a motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
he can trick the public.
But they really be them fighters really
Nah,
be
he
reaching out to him
disrespected
though.
him.
Showbiz do be making some good points though.
Hey, even though Shakur even came out and said, "Man, I don't want the name Sugar. I don't fight like one." He didn't say I don't fight like one, but he said he don't want the name.
Yeah, no, it's
don't
not
fight
fitting.
like one now.
He's a defensive fighter. All the Sugars before, Sugar Shane Mosley, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, all offensive fighters.
Yeah.
Hey, KJ, I want y'all before Tank and Shakur fight, I want y'all to take into effect that Shakur now has two bad hands, not one. He has two bad hands. Like y'all got to take these
No,
things into
Shakur
consideration,
Granddad
bro.
just said that Shakur went in surgery and his hands got better.
Your hands will never get better, bro. After surgery, none on your body will never be how it is. You can ask Kevin Durant that, bro.
Yeah, I got surgery too. It's right. It's never gonna be the same unless you got it when you was a kid. Only kids' body truly regenerate into something new. Older people, once you grown, you just get scar tissue.
Y'all gotta fuck with them stem cells.
I'm not putting no damn baby.
You're
Hey,
actually
bro,
fucking-
that's the only way you're gonna be able to
I'm
come
not
all the
with
way
that
back.
Frankenstein shit. 1V.
Hey, bro.
If the Lord want me to be injured, then I'm just gonna be injured.
Hey, KJ,
Bro.
did Maidana fought at 47, right?
Yeah.
Who would you have? Boots or Maidana?
Boots.
Madonna.
Hell no.
I ain't
Maidana
gonna
got
lie,
stopped by
Hold
American
on.
bro.
If Maidana tap that chin, it's over.
I don't know
Cat.
about it because
Cat.
it depends. Actually, I forgot. If Madonna is in there with them cheating gloves, he could beat Boots. But if he don't have
MX
those
Pro.
gloves, he can't beat Boots.
Boots gonna beat his body up, Pugs. He gonna beat that body right up.
They said Boots is just
down.
Montana Love with good PR.
Hey,
Oh
hey.
no, you tripping.
Hey, Boots,
Montana Love, I don't think
Boots is
Montana was
too
really
big.
focused on the sport. Boots really trained year round. Boots just had. I'm not even gonna say that Boots had bad performances. Boots just ran into somebody with an awkward style who moves around. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about them Ukrainians. They're nothing to sneeze at because they have movement. A lot of boxers in America. Jerry Jig did a video about boxing in America and how it's on decline. And Jerry was partially right in that video. You know why? They're in the DMV, they put these brothers in these little ass rings and they expect you to just bang it out with somebody. That's how they develop the amateur talent in the DMV. They probably do that in different spots in America as well. So
Yeah.
when you're doing that, you put people in these little ass rings and just have them throw big shots. Boxing is 12 rounds. Championship boxing is 12 rounds. It's not really about who hits the hardest, who's the strongest. It's more so about who has endurance, skill, strategy, jab, footwork. In the rings, get bigger in them real fights. Nobody's getting, unless you Canelo and you call the shots, nobody's getting into a rock'em sock'em 18-foot ring. You know what I mean? A OTX ring.
Hey, even if Madrimov not Ukrainian, but like you feel like that's the reason Crawford struggled because his movement.
No,
Nah.
Crawford struggled because Madrimov didn't come to win. And Crawford didn't struggle. Crawford won the fight easily.
He looked really good in that
landed
fight.
a couple right hands, but other than that, if you look at any other Madrimov fight, he gets active. Madrimov
I feel like he was
because
scared.
Crawford was countering that ass and he felt that power. He didn't want to get stopped.
Yeah, the DMV is definitely a blue collar area that really believe in brawn.
He wasn't
It's
coming
like
in leaking shots.
just straight strength and brawn and crash out.
Well, it's not even just the judges and the system. People feel like nobody wants to watch boxers move around and all of that. So what they do is they pump up these athletes, right? Like I'm gonna use this as an example, but I'm not saying it's directly to that person. But look at it like a Khalil Cole. What happened to Khalil Cole? I've seen dudes in the amateurs built just like Khalil Cole, powerful, fast. But the amateurs is 3 rounds, three 3-minute rounds. That's if you're an open class fighter. If you're not, it's 2-minute rounds. But that dude Khalil Cole could look great against certain guys in the amateurs because it's only 3 minutes, so he's gonna look like Bo Jackson. All that power, all that speed. But as the rounds start to pile up, you in the 6th round, the 7th round, the 8th round, you cannot go out there throwing bombs every last punch. You're gonna tire yourself out. So that's a lot of these DMV fighters and a lot of these American fighters that don't learn footwork. Boots Ennis don't. I've never seen Boots get on his toes and go laterally. Not even for a little bit. He likes to fight in the pocket. Even Floyd can fight in the pocket. If you go watch Floyd throughout his career, he had moments where he got on his toes and circled because you got to switch it up. But when you do that nowadays, especially in America, you get booed instantaneously. So a lot of guys aren't getting to develop their games. That's why America don't look as dominant as they once did. Because they're taking away the black man's gift, which is his feet. They're trying to take it out and make it like a negative thing. But when Lomachenko does it, he's the Matrix.
So what do you think about?
I think because the way Loma uses it, like Loma uses it like to come forward and to go side to side.
Yeah, he catches angles with it.
No matter.
He's still on his toes. He's still bouncing.
He's moving. He's not. Loma ain't never walked nobody down.
What he's saying is
Kambosos? He walked down Kambosos.
Everybody got to stand straight up. And
Oh
fight.
yeah, he definitely walked his.
Because if you move a lot, you can
Bro,
lose the fight.
just using a side step or a back step makes it so you're not really there to get hit. Loma has never arrow spins nobody in his career.
Kambosos.
No, he used footwork against Kambosos. Kambosos is the worst example. But Loma uses footwork in every fight. He has never arrow spins nobody. Lomachenko ain't never go like this and walk straight towards somebody round after round. He never will.
Nah, he did. You know who he did that to? You gonna be Rigondeaux? Rigondeaux.
No, he did not.
He beat the shit out of Rigondeaux, bro. He stood right in front of him and beat him up.
It was Russell. It was Russell. What's his name? Russell.
Gary Russell.
Gary Russell.
He was jumping in and out against Gary Russell. Look, Errol Spence doesn't do no side movement, no head movement, nothing. Loma could not fight like that. He would get stopped. He would get stopped. You take a lot of punches fighting like that. So Loma was allowed to use his feet throughout his amateur career and his pro career, and nobody bat an eye. That's why he controls shit.
We're just making the case that he's done it before. He
doesn't fight like that. I watched the Gary Russell fight. He used his feet in the Gary Russell fight, bro. There was rounds where Loma took the round off and was walking around, like doing his little thing where he walks away from the opponent, kind of like Jersey Joe used to do. Like, Errol, you will never see footage of Errol doing that. Loma has never done the Errol Spence. In America,
he did that against
all trying to fight like Errol Spence.
Ugas. He walked away, got caught, but he walked away.
Like Errol Spence, but
he boxed Errol boxed what's his name? Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, he boxed Garcia, but I'm saying you will never see Loma fight like how Errol fought Ugas. Loma has never fought nobody like that. Toe to toe.
No.
Rigondeaux, bro.
He would get knocked
out. Right there, beat his little ass up, bro.
Oh my god.
Well, then you're right. He would get knocked out.
He stood right in front of him, beat him up, bro.
Eventually, he would get knocked out.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not his
name. In America, they encourage people to fight like Errol, where they call you a runner or a chicken, this and that. Even though anybody who knows the history of boxing knows the black man was famous for dancing in the ring, starting with Sugar Ray Robinson. And of course, boxing's been around for a millennia, so it didn't start with Sugar Ray. But as far as American, Sugar Ray Robinson's looking pretty. He's called a pretty dancer. Ali dancing. Ray Leonard dancing. Marvin Hagler is only remembered for his 3 minutes of war with Tommy Hearns, 3 rounds of war. If you watch Marvin Hagler's actual fights, he uses his footwork. So they try to make it so boxing is just about standing there and punching like Triple G and shit and Canelo. That's not what boxing is. Boxing is a science, and different scientists have different formulas. That's what makes the sport beautiful. Now, when they try to take away the black man's feet, only thing they're going to do is it's going to be less black champions, so it's going to be less interest in the sport and less money. And they don't understand the formula yet. They don't get it. Floyd Mayweather showed him. When Floyd left HBO, he showed him. I'm the money. Y'all not shit without me. I'm the one you need to be marketing. So boxing need to get it together. Oshaki Foster, they robbed him. Instead of calling these dudes runners, you need to figure out a way to market them, make some commercials, and explain to the people what it is they do in a fashionable way.
Yeah, but I can't even lie. That Sharky Foster fight, it was horrible. I can't even lie to you. I couldn't watch that. I fell asleep.
Everybody's looking for different things.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, everybody say every fight horrible. When you look at Floyd Schofield fight with what was that dude name?
Renee.
Renee. People say that was a bad fight. People say every fight damn horrible. But at the end of the day, you're watching.
Yeah, but
people are too judgmental now. Everybody said Floyd Schofield was ass after that fight, right? Then Abdullah Mason get dropped and ain't nobody say nothing.
Twice.
I hear nobody say, Abdullah ass. Abdullah is ass.
I told y'all,
nobody say that.
Remember?
But
I told y'all that Abdullah Mason was chinny, bro, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. I said Abdullah Mason is chinny.
Yeah, and I didn't look at you like he was crazy. I said that Floyd could beat Abdullah. I said if Floyd uses footwork, he could beat him. Everybody was like, oh, hell no.
Hell no. Like, no, this dude not that shoot up.
Bro, Abdullah Mason is an offensive fighter, just like Floyd Schofield. When you're an offensive fighter, like Boots, when you're somebody that put offense first, you can get knocked out any night.
Yep. If I was the box, I'd be an offensive and defense.
It sounds good, Kawaki, but in order to have great offense and great defense, you gotta have great stamina.
Yeah, because great footwork.
Yeah, you gotta have most importantly, great stamina because you're doing double the work. It's just like basketball.
Hey, what you
If I was a boxer, I'd look like Sean Porter.
Sean Porter is my favorite, one of my favorite boxers of all time. Bro.
Hey, KJ, you more offense and defense or defense and offense?
I work on both.
He's a boxer brawler.
KJ, can you switch it or no?
Nope. I don't even try to do that dumb shit. One thing I can punch you from the other stance. Like if I throw a punch and I end up in the other stance, I can hit you from that stance, but I'm not a switch hitter. I don't try to do things that I know I can't do.
Yeah, everybody think that they bud.
Try to do that.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with Floyd. He switched stances a little too much.
Floyd needs to
switch
switch
stances.
Man, we saw Floyd in Southpaw one time. He looked ridiculous. Who was it that Floyd was fighting in Southpaw that for like 10 seconds?
Corley.
I think it was Corley.
Yeah, he looked crazy. He looked crazy as shit doing that.
No, Floyd was actually all right from Southpaw.
Yeah, he caught Corley with a right hook in Southpaw. I watched the fight.
I'm saying he looked crazy. Like his stance looked crazy. It looked like
It looked forward.
KJ.
Yeah.
What active boxer right now you think got like very, very good footwork?
All the Ukrainians. Or Eastern Europeans. I'm not gonna say all.
Not bad.
Hey, wait, you think Bivol can mess with Better BF or Bivol?
Huh?
You think Benavidez? My bad. You think Benavidez can mess with Bivol or Better BF?
Yeah, Benavidez could beat both of them.
Hell no, I love you, bro.
I don't know about both of them.
No, I don't think so.
Bro, Mr. Incredible. Who do you think Benavidez can't beat? You better not say Bivol.
No.
Hey, listen, hold up. I got him beating. You can go. My bad.
Stand on your shit, Incredible. Stand on your shit.
No. I'm just saying. Well, I know that he sparred Bivol. He sparred Bivol like twice, and they were saying in the sparring that
you thumping on him.
Was putting them beats on his ass. So
sparring's different from a real fight,
but at the end of the day, Bill can't keep up with these dudes with his high offensive clip who throw hard shots because he moves so much. So he's tiring himself out. He's getting older, and if somebody is hitting you while you're moving, if you haven't been in the ring, you know that's not a good formula. Like, I've been in the ring on 2 occasions with 165 pounders, right? Where, like, they try to set me up in the amateurs. The first time I learned, oh, damn, you're not really, if somebody got that much weight on you, you really don't want to move that much because you make yourself more tired. So if a man coming there with 20 pounds on you, you want to take as little steps as possible. And you want to right in front of him, make him make counter very hard.
Did you see the picture after the sparring?
Yeah, Bill had that look.
Benavidez looked clean as fuck, and Bivol's face was red as shit.
Yeah,
he looked like he got smacked up.
Just from sparring.
Yeah.
Benavidez is an all-time great, bro.
We just haven't got a hockey puck.
We just haven't got the chance to see him in there.
I don't know. I feel like
best yet. I think he's an all-time great.
I mean, he's gonna run over Morrell. Mark my words. He's gonna run.
Absolutely.
I don't see that.
He got the right mentality for it. He got that mentality. Like he'll go against anybody.
But
He'll fight anybody.
I feel like when it comes to rematches, like I see a lot of similarities between Beterbiev and Benavidez' style. I feel like if you give him a chance, if you give Bivol a chance against Benavidez, it won't be the same or nearly the same outcome as it was with Beterbiev at all. I feel like he'll do way better, like a second time around fighting a pressure fighter.
Actually, I don't know because like
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you,
He'll
no,
stick.
these
He
Russians.
ever,
nah,
he
because
adapts.
Benavidez throws more punches than Beterbiev.
He does.
Yeah.
He's a pressure fighter, but
throws way more punches.
sometimes he can get caught. He leaves himself open a lot.
Yeah, he does. Still.
He got dropped by a jab, old dude. I really don't
That
know.
was
He
that
got
was just a
hurt.
flash
Yeah.
knockdown. It
Yeah.
was just flash knockdown.
Canelo got dropped by what you call that brother? Cotto brother.
Jose Cotto.
Only thing they kept him up was the ropes.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I remember that. That was like real
The
early
kid
on.
who was your favorite
that was-
boxer ever.
That don't count. That was pencil neck Canelo. He had to work on that neck. You know what I mean? Now he got that iron.
Yeah, he had to
shit.
work on
That boy had
that.
Canelo
He had to
on
work on
bandits.
that Clint.
He had to work on that neck.
Clint. That Clint beautiful.
No nitty,
Okay,
bro.
yeah, this guy.
Benavidez is better than Berkeley
Had to
Benavidez.
work on that.
Benavidez, bro.
Neck,
Berkeley
neck,
Benavidez
neck.
is real dangerous.
Nah, you have to work on that.
You won't be able to adjust the amount of punches you get through.
You
said
don't
Ricky
need to adjust,
Hatton?
You just need to hit him.
Bro,
You said Ricky Hatton,
is a-
KJ? You said
Huh?
Ricky Hatton, your favorite fighter?
Who the hell?
I'm about to say, who said that?
Yeah.
Hey, look at the comments.
What's wrong with
dude.
Ricky Hatton being his favorite fighter, bro?
Oh, I was I'm finna get
Like,
on
KJ, who is your favorite? Who is your
Everything.
fighter?
Everything.
Ricky Hatton.
I don't know. I said I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of great
Ah,
fighters.
now
All
Ricky
right.
Hatton has
The more that I
out
start
of
to
this game.
study boxing, the more that I start to have a great appreciation for all of the great fighters that there were.
All right, favorite at 54.
That's not even really a story.
Amir
Weight
Khan.
class.
Come on,
That was your
man.
favorite fighter, one B?
54.
It's like being a fan
Yeah,
of
low key.
Khan.
Low
Hey,
key.
Khan was really good though.
No, he
I feel like
was.
he
Khan was
just-
nice as shit, bro. Khan was nice as shit.
It's just he didn't have
Hey,
a great.
did-
shit.
Hey, bro,
Hold
he
on.
stopped Maidana, bro.
Hey, did
Yeah,
he
they
drop
put some
Maidana?
respect on, man.
Yeah, he dropped my down with a body shot, like had him on the floor curling up and stuff. So
He was very
Yeah, he
talented.
made
I
my
can't
down
even
and
lie
had
to
that
you.
shit on himself.
Oh, the dude was in attack capping time. I been said Ricky Hatton was my favorite fighter. Okay.
now you did say that. I remember that.
Yeah, I know.
He never. That don't even
He
sound
said
like
that,
something
bro. He
he
literally
said.
said.
That sound
He said that.
accurate to me.
He said he used to look up to him
Yeah.
when he was a jit. I remember. He told me.
He said some shit. No, he used
Sorry,
to always say.
I was looking
Selma
up
said
Ricky Hatton.
shit.
Who in the history of man ever said Ricky Hatton was their favorite fighter?
Bro, I don't know. When he was a young boy, he used to look up to Ricky Hatton.
Fuck no.
I look up to a fighter who would gain 40 plus pounds in
I never
between
thought
fights.
that.
He told me he cried when he got knocked out by Mayweather. This is all true.
Please.
Who, Ricky
I thought you
Hatton?
say. I thought you said like when he got knocked out by Pacquiao because he frozen on the floor, fam.
Look, if Amir Khan ain't had no glass jaw, he'd be one of the greats, bro.
Nah,
He would have beat
not
Canelo.
even one of
He
the
would have
greats.
beat Canelo. That's off top.
It don't matter what kind of chin.
He
You're
was
not
cooking
getting up
Canelo
with a shot
ass.
like that, bro.
He was
You're not
cooking
getting-
Canelo.
I
He
mean,
was,
Canelo
but
was on juice.
what kind of chin do
He
you
was
have
winning.
to
He
have
was
to
winning
eat a
that.
shot from Canelo like
He
that?
was
Like you have
winning
to
that.
have.
He would have got up. He would have got
No, he
knocked down,
would.
but he'd have
I
got
don't
up.
know. I don't know anybody at that weight class that
Yeah,
would get
but
up
you
from a
can't
shot
just
like
give
that.
somebody
A
like.
clean shot.
Jamal had winning, CB Mo.
Perfect.
I mean, his arm swung over every. I mean, it was over with. Like
That's because he got a glass jaw. But if
But
you didn't
that's
have a glass
happened
jaw,
5
what
times,
kind of?
bro.
We're talking about That's impossible. Like who's not getting
Mark,
knocked out
never
by that?
talking about some he'd be an all-time great.
That's crazy though.
he be one of them niggas. Yo, Khan had one of them hands. He had a set of them hands that a lot of niggas not blessed to have.
He was really
You know what I'm
fast. Yeah, he was really
Yeah,
fast.
man,
in his
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, that's why I take it want to fight Gary Russell because that you can't coach that. You can't tell somebody, hey, go out there and throw 20 piece combo. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers,
I'm saying,
Gary Khan and
he would've
Gary
gave-
Russell out here doing advertisement for Popeyes and KFC. 20 piece, 24 piece. You can't coach that in the gym.
like I think Floyd would have knocked him out, but before Floyd knocked him out, he'd have gave Floyd a run. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he
'Cause
Floyd
he
got touched up, but he wouldn't have gave Floyd a run for nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he would have got touched
He
up. That's
wouldn't
what I'm
have gave
saying.
Floyd
like
a run for
he got a
nothing.
good reach.
Come on.
His
No.
reach is really good, and
I
then
feel
he's
like
super
yeah,
fast.
it's that reach.
You know what I'm saying?
This-
Right.
We saw that
So,
with De La Hoya.
the same reach that he was in there with Bud and was getting beat on like a damn drum. Yup, he would have really gave Floyd a run for his money. Out of here, bro.
Hey, look, he stopped the nigga that was putting hands on Floyd, bro.
I forgot Bud Step.
Boxing Reddit been searching for Boxing Reddit been searching for a man of another race to beat Floyd for years. So they gonna always.
Hey, look,
I feel like
pause. I'm the number one Floyd Glazer on this panel. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta beat him. I'm telling you right now.
But I'm saying,
Khan got no chin, cuz.
Yeah, he got no chin. Yes, that joint is non-existent. He like Moneybag Yo. You know what I'm saying? No chin.
Floyd gonna get touched up a little bit in the beginning round. He's going to adjust like he always do, and then he gonna beat the
That's a good one. Bro, Floyd would have toyed with that man. Amir Khan is a basic fighter. A dude that just comes in and throws straight shots.
How you gonna? Nah, he's not even that big. He tore Canelo ass up.
Niggas say that's not true. What the fuck is the boy is mine? Look at bro in the comments.
Says no.
Yeah, he bugging. Tank needs to start fighting.
That Tank's never gonna fight.
Tank don't need to do nothing to stay black and die. Tank getting paid.
I don't know. I feel like
I gave up on Tank. This live is not about Tank. It's about David Benavidez changing the game. February 1st, David Benavidez giving me a birthday present, bro.
That's kind of...
He fighting this man, Peter Morrell. Back to back and still didn't go down. Yeah, but Amir Khan would have gave him trouble. Man.
KJ.
Fuck out of here, bro. What's good?
Do you think like fighters like Tank Davis, other superstars around that way are kind of like making black boxing look bad?
No.
No.
Tank can't make black boxing look bad because Tank only represents itself. Bud Crawford spent years whooping ass, and they told Bud he ain't fighting nobody. So, in other words, to make a long story short, black boxing will never look good, and it never has looked good. When Jack Johnson, if you go back and read the newspapers when Jack Johnson was on top of the world, they called Jack Johnson scared. They said Jack Johnson was a punk in the ring. They called him yellow because they said that he used too much movement and clinching and stuff like that. So black boxing has never looked good in America. If you're a black champion, the other races and the people that run boxing, they feel like it's their job to try to take some shine off of you. That's how it's always going to be. Hey, I'll slump all y'all in this live back to back right now.
No, you won't. You won't do nothing. I'll break your jaw, bro. Shut up.
You probably would do it.
I'm talking about stocks. Who said that? Stocks? No, knock your ass out.
He's just joking. Exactly. People who don't play in these sports control the narrative. Exactly. Exactly. But now we got the internet, so you can control your own narrative to some degree.
Imagine catching a body shot simultaneously from two different people at the same time.
I would just eat that shit. 20 kg, I had to read it. No, I'm being dead serious, bro. When I got in my second amateur fight and they tried to kill me with that 165 pounder, he hit me right in my liver, bro. I ate it.
Well, they say liver is like one of the best meats you could eat. It's the most nutrient dense.
I don't know how that's
man, that shit nasty, bro.
Nah, it's nice.
Man, yes it is. That shit nasty.
Nah, it's nice, bro.
Man, liver nasty as hell, bro. You know how many times I try to eat that shit? That shit
liver is fantastic, bro. Man, and I don't eat meat no more, but back in the day, I used to fuck that up.
That shit nasty.
That's the one.
T.O. will never beat Devin Haney on his best day.
Yeah, he'll never. He can't cut off the ring.
Oh, no, he can't cut off the ring. He struggles. That's why, hey, KJ, they was rumored to pick, but then T.O. turned it down.
T.O. went on a bunch of lives yesterday saying they weren't in negotiations.
Everybody on the screen are subscribers. If you want to come up and get your voice heard, you have to subscribe. Other than that, you're welcome to talk trash from the chat. Y'all need to stop hitting that request button without hitting the subscribe button. And then talking about KJ, let me up. No. We got to see Haney again. He returned So
I know Brandon, vouch for me. Let me up.
No, I don't.
Like, who's that one guy who said he was going to shock the world with his boxing knowledge?
Said I'm poor. Me too, man. Me too.
All of us.
All I know is David Benavidez and David Morales is going to be one of the best fights of all time. I'm calling it right now because they're both young. They both have length, athleticism, a lot of experience. Benavidez got his experience more so in the pros. Morrell got his more so in the amateurs and coming out of the Cuban system. If Morrell wants to win, he has to do what he does best. Use his footwork, the salsa, the merengue, dance on David Benavidez. If he tries to do what I see him doing his last fight, which is knuck and buck, walk somebody down, try to get a knockout, he's going to get knocked out. Because Benavidez is better as a bruising fighter. Benavidez is better at the mid-range with somebody right in front of him. He's better with his hands. But Morrell is better with his feet. So he has to rely on his feet.
Benavidez got this
Agreed. The only way he can walk through Morrell if Morrell don't use that footwork.
Hey, KJ, what you feel like with Boots and Bones and Ennis said they don't watch film on their opponent?
Because listen, film is not all it's cracked up to be. Because somebody can come in there fighting different. Like if you were to go and look at KJI TV right in action on my channel, every fight I fought different because I fight based on what I see in front of me. So if you make this elaborate game plan, somebody coming there and fighting totally different, like Ali and Foreman, you're gonna get your ass whooped. So what I think is you should meet somewhere in the middle. Watch film to get an idea of some of the tendencies of your opponent, but don't develop a game plan strictly on the film that you watch. At the end of the day, as Floyd Mayweather says, you have to be able to make adjustments on the fly.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, you on some like warrior shit, bro. Not watching film is wild. You on some like making it hard.
I just said you gotta watch film. Didn't I just say that? I said you should watch film to get.
He said you should watch film.
My listening skills.
Yeah, I know.
I just had a lapse in listening skills, bro.
You was too busy lifting weights
Players
to get
fuck
ready
up.
for your first boxing.
Players fuck up.
Huh?
I said players fuck up.
You was too busy drinking protein shakes and lifting weights. That's probably why you didn't hear me.
Nah, hell no. Hey, speaking of that, I've been slacking and shit, so that's some little motivation right there.
Vandal.
Yeah, sir.
Man, what's up with that name, brother?
Take that. You know what I'm saying? This is the remix. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker said take that. He said, "Oh, salty, take that." I ain't taking shit.
Now, straight to the top now.
Who has a fight between Canelo and David? Canelo knows who is that fight. That's why Canelo don't want to make that fight. But I'm done with Canelo. I'm done with Tank. I respect them both as fighters. I want them to make $1 billion. But my channel, we're going to focus on the ones that's giving us what we want. Sometimes, in order to get the people what they want, you're not going to make as much money. That's the truth. Like, if you go support black business, that black business may not be able to give you the same product as an established white-owned business that's been doing it for years and already got their money. Their service may be slower, the product may be lesser, the food that they serve you may be less because they can't afford it. But you're doing a great thing for supporting that black business. And it's bigger than just numbers. That's what Benavidez is doing when he fight David Morrell. He doing something for the sport of boxing at the grassroots level for us on this channel. The world not going to be watching that fight because neither one of these dudes are global stars. But the boxing public is going to be watching. And they put on a remarkable, that's not even a damn word. They put on I mix remarkable and miraculous. They put on a miraculous performance. Then the public will be watching the rematch. That's how that goes. So, because the public, they want to go where the energy is. If you create energy in that ring, they will be like, oh, damn, who the hell are these guys? They see dudes getting knocked back and forth, talking trash at the face. Oh, damn, I missed a fight like this. I got to watch the next one.
Hey, you feel like Usyk going to win a rematch?
Oh, yeah.
Usyk, yeah. Tyson Fury actually said that he wants Wilder to retire because he says him and Wilder left a lot of themselves in the ring. But really, Fury, he should take his own advice. He's done too. Wilder and Fury, they took everything out of each other, man. They're done.
Yeah, that was a good-ass trilogy.
Yeah, and those are another two that saved boxing. Wilder came in with boxing. Wilder, Hall of Famer, bro. And Wilder not really a Hall of Famer because of his resume. He really ain't beat nobody besides King Kong Ortiz, right? But Wilder saved the heavyweight division when it was on interest back in the division. Nobody had done that. The division was a desert. Nobody even cared about the heavyweight division.
If he ain't no Hall of Famer, he a boxing hero.
Like,
saying
his record is crazy.
He gotta
as
be the
fuck.
Hall of Fame because of the narrative.
Yeah.
His record is crazy, bro. His record is crazy because he got 40 wins, and then he took a loss. You know how hard it is to stay undefeated in heavyweights. You could get knocked out by anybody.
No, I can't give him that credit for that. Nah, the nigga was kind of avoiding niggas a little bit on the come up in that 40 and them 40 wins. I can't really give him that much credit.
No.
There was a couple of guys that he wasn't fighting.
Trying to make big fights, and people was testing positive. They were testing positive for PDs. Fights wasn't happening.
Oh, all right. Well, that's some more insight.
Yo, like what was that one?
And he's Hall of Fame. And he's Hall of Fame because of the knockouts, like Universal said. Wilder got so many knockouts.
He definitely Hall of Fame, bro.
His power has to be remembered. If nothing else.
He said his arm was broken his last 2 fights, so that's why he was getting his ass whipped.
Yeah.
No.
Cap.
That's as ridiculous as that.
Even if it was, it don't matter.
It don't matter. Excuse as the one who came up with for Fury.
Yeah, he done, bro. It's over.
He's finished.
And it's okay. Like,
any of y'all play Fight Night Champions?
Deontay Wilder made tens of millions of dollars. He knocked out damn near everybody he ever fought. He almost beat one of the best heavyweights of all time. Twice he almost beat him. And now you can no longer perform at that level because Father Time and because you never really had a great skill set to begin with. You can't complain with that. It's a successful career and a successful life. Why keep going out there and getting knocked out? Getting turned around.
Hey, it did. That's kind of look like his power did diminish some, bro.
With AJ and Wilder go.
The power didn't diminish. It's the timing. Wilder still hits as hard, but his timing. It's a guy who never really had great timing. Now his timing is even worse, so he can't even connect the power the same. That's why the power it's gone. It's not gone. It's just that he can't time it.
So y'all think he lying? Y'all think his arm wasn't broke?
Also, it's just his fire.
Hey, any of y'all got Fight Night Champion?
What up, y'all? Hell no.
What up, Don?
That's an older game.
What you think? Who you think would have won out of Wilder and Fury, or Wilder and AJ?
Wilder. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, that's what happened.
No, Wilder.
AJ gonna win now because Wilder.
He done, man.
Yeah, Wilder done. AJ will beat
Wilder now. But back then, hell no. Getting that chin cracked.
I got Durant on his prime against Floyd in his prime 15 rounds. I can't take Durant against Floyd, but I'll tell you one thing. I'll take Durant against Tank any day. And people get mad at my gym. People was mad at me for saying that. I take Durant against Tank any day. Motherfuckers got mad at me for saying that. It was a bunch of brothers too. They was like, "What? You can't
think Durant could take his power?"
Hell no.
Can Tank take Durant's power?
Nigga, can Tank take Durant's power?
Can Tank take Durant's power? What the hell?
No,
and Durant,
Hey, bro. Power with Durant. It's the amount of punches and the pressure. Imagine if Pitbull Cruz was coming at Tank, but he had head movement and footwork, and he was faster.
That's it.
Ooh, that's
Durant is the greatest lightweight who ever lived. There's no question about whether he beats
And Durant would have went to that body as well.
Nah, it's definitely a question, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Look,
I think Durant can beat him.
I'm gonna say that Durant is gonna win because Tank Davis is great. Durant proved
it's not Durant and then Tank. It's people between Durant and Tank.
Thank you.
Hey, no,
and let me tell you something else about Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran showed that it was a skill level gap between him and Tank. You know why? That's how they could be the same height, right? They both got strong, but Duran found himself at 160 pounds, still beating guys. Because you go up the weight and you're giving up 20 pounds to your opponent, it becomes about how much skill you have, how many styles can you fight in. Duran said he learned how to fight in 6 different styles.
First of all, anybody that even debate Rand and Tank don't know period. Period.
Hey, KJ, I seen your story, cuz. Hey, Don, you funny as hell, man.
Yeah, no, I have
bro. How do you even look at that?
Duran would have
They
stopped
can't
him.
even fight the caliber of fighters that Duran fought.
No, I'm talking about like the shit you said
The
on
knock against
KJ's
him, yeah.
story. I think it was a lie. You talking about you 225 some shit, and the nigga was like
Oh,
150.
dude, that clown dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of that live, I was just watching that live before I got on here, right? And dude,
Same.
the one dude that came on here and said that Boots should go and get Bud's trainer. What's his name? Bozy. Bomac. Yeah. Bozy is his father. All right. So he said he should go and get Bomac.
Never
That
Bomac
was
was
dumb
great.
as shit. That was so dumb. Bro, if I'm trying to fight this nigga and get on, why would I go to his trainer?
Exactly.
So y'all
That
can
was
know me
slow.
better?
Yeah, that was slow.
dumb.
That was dumb. You're not gonna get a
Ain't gonna
fight
lie,
in because
bro.
y'all got the
Listen,
same trainer.
He made some good examples though when he was talking about how Eddie Fuss trained different people and even the Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd Mayweather Sr. Oscar going to Floyd Mayweather. That was basically Oscar saying Floyd has a better skill set than me. He's better than me. But Oscar put his pride to the side. That's what the guy was saying. So when you look at it, you take a second look at it. It wasn't as dumb. It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. It wasn't a dumb statement.
Trainer.
Huh?
Yeah, but back to Duran and Tank. Duran
Senior
knocked
wasn't
the nigga
currently
out.
Junior's trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Duran stops Tank.
Yeah, Duran stumped.
Yeah, but
Hey,
what was
hey,
crazy about
say
that
V did it, cause you backing up, gang.
He said he
Hold
would
up,
train
hold up, Don.
Oscar against his father, against his son. That's the shit that made me.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's why Floyd was so mad at
Yeah. Are you gonna train another fighter against me?
against me. That's why Floyd cussed his ass out. That's why Floyd cussed his ass out.
Your own son?
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
It's like Zorro going to
Mihawk.
I don't know nothing about no Zorro and no
Oh,
Mihawk.
that's from One Piece. It's like Zoro going to Mihawk for training.
I don't know about. You gotta talk about boy TJ TV. Cambosos have a better resume than Tank.
Yeah, but Cambosos will get knocked
Yeah,
out.
they do.
Yeah, but you're still getting knocked out though. Got trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He does have better resume.
Oh yeah. I like.
I be trying to get this. I be trying to get this panel to put respect
Hey,
on
I ain't gonna lie,
Cambodia.
you gotta give him credit. He's no coward.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Outside of him getting knocked out, he do have a better resume though.
Yeah. Look, you got to give
He does.
Cambosos credit. He's no coward. He wants to get in there with everybody.
Yeah, but you still lost.
Well, I mean, after if you become a not even a gatekeeper type fighter or just not being scared, there's no expectations. You already have multiple losses. Everybody knows you come there to lose. You're just getting attacked. I can't give you credit for being the perfect loser. I can't give you credit. That's not you having heart. That's you being smart. So you know what?
Yeah, that dude
I'm giving out regardless. I'm ready to go over 300,000. Shit, anybody can do that. Everybody on the panel always say that. We always say, "Oh yeah, sign me up."
Hey,
Sign me up. I'm fighting right now.
hey,
Anybody can do that, bro.
Hey, boxing talk said Richards Hitchens or Cambosos at 140.
I know that's
Cambosos is easy.
Now, when they put three belts,
supposed to win
when they
that,
put
but
those
I
three
don't know.
belts,
I do not trust Hitchens.
Hitchens,
Hitchens is a D grade.
when they put those three belts on Cambosos, he already passed his expectations right there on the spot.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got Cambosos stopping.
Yeah.
I got Cambosos
With
stopping
Cam,
Hitchens.
that Don said it best, bro. Don said when they put the three belts on Cambosos, he passed everybody's expectations. Nobody expected him to ever get that far.
Hey, I ain't
The
gonna lie.
first day he walked into the
though.
gym.
I ain't gonna lie. Though. I got Cambosos
we were
beating the
talking
shit out of
about,
Hitchens.
That's what we were talking about yesterday. Like your journeyman who can go on to win world titles and be in big fights.
Cambosos ain't a journeyman. He's just an average fighter.
I know, but now he's
Cambosos is a journeyman already.
Nah, he ain't a journeyman. He's just an average fighter.
What they meant was like,
Like Don said,
nobody
journeyman is a damn title, bro.
yeah, it's just a title.
Journeyman is just a title.
Because people gonna say, well, he didn't have a loss when he fought T.O., so he couldn't be a journeyman. You can have the title, the label of journeyman, even if you never lost a fight.
I don't know.
It's based on your skills.
Yeah, it's
at
based
this
off your
point,
skill.
he probably doesn't care what he is because he's already won at life.
He just, he passed his expectations when he beat T.O. Who thought he was gonna beat T.O.? He was the super underdog.
Yeah, and
Hold on, somebody said
Bernard
Johnson Hitchens here. No.
Man, Hitchens
Bernard
booty, bro.
Hopkins
Shut up.
was expected to
And he beat-
drop in about 5 rounds against Roy Jones. Nobody even thought he was going to even do that good.
crap, like he didn't lose that fight.
Man, he had that nigga face looking like ground
Look, they
beef.
said y'all some Hitchens haters. No. These guys, they may like Hitchens. All I said is that Hitchens, for his height and for his length and athleticism, he should take way more risk. He should be much more offensive in there. Hitchens to me looks like a poor man Shakur Stevenson. A lot of
Hitchens is big as shit at 40, bro.
Poor man Devin Haney.
Who the fuck is Hitchens? Yes. All love.
Hitchens is big as shit at 40, and he punching like he came up from 30.
Thank you.
He's a poor man Devin Haney, fam.
He big as shit. Like y'all, I know y'all. I keep telling y'all he the same size as Boots, but y'all don't believe it. But he the same size as Boots. He just cutting weight.
No, he may be the same height as Boots, but he's not the same size.
Bro, look at him. Look at his body, bro. Look at Boots' body.
Actually,
Boots not thick.
You might got a point though, because Hitchens is tall.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, they the same.
The Hitchens
I don't know.
cool.
Boots a little bit wider. Boots wider, and Boots got a bigger head. Boots way more. So who you got, Perro or Hitchens? I don't know, bro. Because Perro came up on that. I remember Perro beat Montana Love, right? Then Perro beat Sabril Matias, right? He beat Sabril Matias, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Perro came up on fighters that was kind of so-so anyway. Sabril Matias is good for what he does. Sabril just beat the brakes off somebody in Puerto Rico last Saturday. If you stand in front of Sabril Matias, he gonna stop you. But if you know how to move, he can't deal with that, right? And then you got Montana Love. Montana Love wasn't focused. He was talented, but he wasn't focused. So he's tired in fights. He got DQ'd for trying to throw somebody out of the damn ring. Then he got stopped by Perro. So when you coming up on these asterisks like that, I don't know what to think about you as a boxer. It ain't like Perro beat somebody that was good and came in there to fight. He beat a dude that wasn't focused on the sport, and then he beat a one-dimensional fighter. Now he got to fight somebody that's taller than him and that know how to play defense like a motherfucker.
But
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but Hitchens almost lost to the guy that Keyshawn stopped.
The most boring way. Was good, cuz. I think Hitchens will win in the most boring way.
No, I think. Wait, hold on. But Hitchens lost to almost lost to Gustavo Lamos though. The guy that
he almost lost to him. And Keyshawn
Davis went in there and destroyed that dude.
A weight bully version.
Exactly.
But I told y'all, Hitchens is a poor man Shakur. Hitchens tries to do too much defense, bro. It's like, bro, you're bigger than everybody you fighting. Beat the hell out of these motherfuckers. Like, even if you say you're not a power person, you're that damn big jab. Boom, 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 boom. Pop that jab. Pow. You know what I mean? And then you're too dark to be holding and all that. You're too dark to not go out there and show no aggression. I'm keeping it real with
Olympic style.
Like, it's not a good look, bro.
Or not Olympic style, that amateur style.
What was that football player that played for the Chiefs back in the day? They used to call him like the African Nightmare or something like that.
Nigerian Nightmare.
Nigerian Nightmare. And every time. Yeah. That's what they usually used to call like all the like African guys that in any sport they call him Nigerian Nightmare. That's what he looked like. He looked like he's supposed to be like a Nigerian Nightmare type, but he like on some like finesse. He like very finesse and not really like. When he landed a punch, it looked like his opponent don't even be phased.
Hey, why we talking about little Africa, man?
Y'all talking about, bro, listen, nobody, they asked about him. I think, he said, I like Hitchens' style, though. I don't know why. Look, Hitchens could box. I'm not damn dark-skinned. To be complaining about being a pay-per-view star, you need to show more offense. When I watch him, all I see is a poor man Shakur. He got a lot of hugging, a lot of movement, but not throwing them damn hands. And he doesn't even make it look pretty. At least when Shakur dodging people, it still look cool. Hitchens kind of just step back, and then grab you. That shit it's not aesthetically pleasing. I don't got nothing against Hitchens though. I hope that he can start knocking people out because he has the frame to do so and the speed.
If the Sabril Matias fight was actually like really available to him, I'm not really sure if it really was or not. But if it actually was available to him, he should have took it. That was his chance. Yeah, Hitchens. That was his chance. I don't think he want to get in there with Matias.
No,
he said that. He said I'm not ready. But that was his chance.
Hold up. Hitchens himself said he's not fighting Matias. He already said that.
Who said that?
Yeah, he said that. Hitchens said that. He said I'm not ready for him.
He said that earlier.
I'm not ready for him. But that was his chance.
Said that.
He's not gonna beat Perro. He will beat Perro.
Yep.
Who y'all
That's what
who
I've been
y'all
saying.
got on that? Who y'all
Cause he
got on
gonna
that
be,
Tevin
cause he
Farmer
gonna be
and
thinking Pero like, damn, this the nigga that
First
beat
off, ain't no not ready for Matias. There are fighters like Matias at every weight class and every generation. Dudes they got one game plan. I'm gonna take your head off. That's that Joe Frazier approach. There's no, oh, I'm not ready for a fighter like that. Either you gonna run them miles, get your mind right to get hit and fight back and win outboxing,
man.
or you're never gonna be ready. It's not
The main
like you
thing
gotta
he
come
gonna
up with a great game plan. You know exactly what Matias wanna do. And Hitchens, he got that long ass jab. He's fast. He should be okay. Yeah, throw Matias in there with me. I'm gonna jab him all night. Move, hold him when you got to. But with that mindset, he would be stopped against Matias. Especially if you watched him against Gustavo Lemos. Lemos had him
He almost
struggling,
lost
bro. That
that
was a
fight. He
close fight.
practically did.
Matias is coming in taller
He
than
almost
Lemos,
lost.
faster than Lemos, with power in both hands and the mentality of a pit bull. I watched Matias last Saturday. He did what he always do. Stop the hell out of the boy. Got hurt in the first round. Said, "Fuck it, I don't care about people."
That's why I feel like Hitchens gonna lose to Lemo, Pero. Cause he gonna be like, oh, Pero beat Matias, somebody that I know I'm not ready for, so he gonna be thinking about that the whole night.
Man, Hitchens is who everybody act like Devin Haney is.
But I'm saying your mentality shouldn't be, I'm not ready for Sabril Matias. Sabril Matias isn't no some type of super savvy boxer. Sabril Matias coming in there doing one thing. Imagine if I tell you, I'm about to slap the shit out you with my right hand. Yeah. All right, are you ready? If you I ain't ready yet. You never gonna be ready. You know exactly what I'm about to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the game plan. So if you're not ready when you're dealing with a one-dimensional fighter, you're never going to be ready for that fighter. It's not like you getting in there with somebody.
Also, along with Paro's confidence, let's face it, Matias's mind around that fight was somewhere else. Like he was thinking to bigger things, going back and forth with Regis Prograis, and that that stupid hair dye he had on. He was probably overconfident.
Oh, I'd like to see that fight.
Look, I don't care about
versus Prograis. That's a bang off.
I see what you're saying, though, Levi. I see what you're saying, but you can't look past no. But I want to see Matias and Hitchens too, because I think, Matias will force Hitchens to let his hands go. Sometimes you get in there with a man and they putting so much shit on you that you like, oh, fuck this. I gotta go. I ain't gonna lie, when I was with Roach had a round where he just tried to knock me out. He threw all these power punches, right? So I'm blocking, ducking, getting hit, boom, blocking, ducking. And then after he stopped and he was breathing, I said, oh, fuck that. I jumped in there, I landed my shit. Because, motherfucker, that's not how this about to go. You understand what I'm saying? So if Hitchens fight Matias, you got to have that mentality. We say, okay, you're not about to walk through me. Ain't no way in hell. Either you're going to outbox him or you're going to fight him, but you can't just think, oh, I'm not ready. No, bro. You got to, that's what this is. That's what this boxing is.
I got a question for you.
That last fight is probably going to get Paro pretty confident because he knew he had the chin to, ward off Matias and had the power to keep him off him.
That's why I think Paro is going to beat Richardson Hitchens.
The footwork
I think his lack of power is his biggest detriment.
Y'all think Zepeda's going to win that fight against
Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer?
Tevin going to win that shit. He going to fuck the plan up. He going to fuck the plan up.
I would love to see Tevin against Shakur or somebody. Zepeda not beating nobody because you don't have the foot speed athleticism. Yeah, but Tevin Farmer got some moves. He got some foot speed. He could do something with these guys.
Yeah, but you realize Tevin Farmer beats Zepeda and becomes a mandatory for Shakur. That's going to lead to another boring fight.
I don't think so. Because
I don't think
you trying to say like Zepeda and Shakur going to be an entertaining fight. Whenever Shakur get in front of somebody that he know got power, he makes it boring. If he know that he got power, he's probably going to take more risks.
Yeah, but we've seen Shakur against boxers. We need to see him against someone who can really pressure him. I'm not saying that's Zepeda, but he has that kind of style.
We seen Shakur against them Santos.
Yeah, that
Santos hit hard.
They don't have enough skills. They don't have enough skills.
I just watching that shit today. That shit was horrible, bro. It get worse every time I watch it.
The thing about Zepeda, bro,
I can't watch that.
Even if Zepeda had skill, Don knows this was Don when he was out there. This was Don's bread and butter. That feet, your foot speed. if you are some of these Latino fighters, they come there with the power, the aggression, but their feet cannot keep up with Shakur's feet. So Shakur is never really in danger. He's never really in danger. He can get away whenever he wants to get away. And it's very basic. That's why Zepeda can't do nothing with Shakur. Tevin Farmer actually has some of that speed to where though he has a chance.
But I think Shakur not gonna respect Tevin as much, and he probably gonna walk Tevin down.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, that's why it's gonna be a more exciting fight. That's why I was telling Levi. Since Shakur knows that Tevin knows that them bombs, he's not gonna be super cautious like he would against De Los Santos or Zepeda. So it's gonna be a good fight. And Tevin Farmer is a flashy fighter on defense, so we're gonna get some good highlights. We're gonna see some high level skill boxing.
Yeah, I just think he
Zepeda was gonna see Frankenstein walking around missing all night, Shakur running and jabbing, and then after the fight said, I did what I had to do tonight, fuck the fans. Like nobody wanna see that.
I don't think Tevin looked washed.
Shakur been trying to fight Zepeda for a year and a half. Oscar said Zepeda wasn't ready. So Oscar knows what I know. You know why Oscar knows? Oscar was in the ring against black fighters with fast feet. He knows that shit is not no joke. It don't matter how hard you hit if you can't hit the target. It's that simple.
And De La Hoya wasn't as flat-footed as most.
That's why De La Hoya said that he would beat Canelo. And I think at 154, I got De La Hoya beating Canelo. Because of the feet.
Oh, absolutely at 154. 154 is not
Yeah. Yeah. Throw a bunch of punches. He had fast feet. A great left hook.
I've been saying fucking De La Hoya would beat Canelo. I've been saying that shit.
Yeah, he go to 60. That's what super Canelo at. He ain't fucking with that.
At 160, no.
Yeah, 160.
That's what super Canelo at. Yeah.
Nah, 160 too far.
Let's all face it.
But
Oscar never belonged at 160. That was beyond his limit.
Yeah. I feel like I said 154.
I looked at him and B-Hop fight like 2 nights ago. And it was like a giant fighting a little dude.
Yeah, for real. That body shot didn't even look that crazy.
And also, that fight he had before B-Hop, the German guy he fought to get the WBO title, he arguably lost that fight.
Who?
I think his name was Sturm, Felix Sturm.
That's who De La Hoya fought?
Yeah, but that was the fight right before Hopkins.
Wow, I thought it was So who fought? Damn, so Stern must have beat Keith Holmes. Because Keith
Leave
Holmes
off
had
with the boxing knowledge.
It was you talking the WBO, the bogus. You talking about the WBO? We didn't look at that.
I watched it, and Oscar looked pretty flat, and he said it after the fight, like he said everything went wrong. Everything.
Because the real belts was Keith Holmes, William Joppy, and Bernard. That bogus shit we didn't even look at.
Yeah,
so
actually, I think the WBO belt became legitimate after Oscar and Bernard.
2004. No, it was that was before 2004.
Still took a little more time. A couple of more years.
Well, actually, because when Oscar and Bernard fought, Bernard had all the other belts.
What year was that?
It had to have been around that time, about like 03 or 04.
Okay, that's
06? That was 06?
I think around 2005, 2006.
Yeah, because my boy already got that belt taken from him. My boy had that WBO shit, Lonnie Bradley. But I think he had it in 93 or 94, one of them. And they took it from him.
2006?
He tapped rather 96.
I think it was before 2006, bro. I ain't gonna tap.
Yeah, it had to be before.
He said 2004.
Yeah,
2004.
Yeah, 2004. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That felt more 2004ish.
Yeah, because Bernard didn't have all the belts because Tito had beat Joppy. I think Bernard beat Keith Holmes.
Tito cheated ass.
Yeah.
I can't remember how it was a tournament. I
remember when Oscar and Bernard fought each other. Oscar had the WBO or W Bogus, and then Bernard had IBF, WBC, WBA, and Ring Mag.
Tito cheated.
Yeah, but he had a tournament. He had to beat Felix Trinidad. So he had beat Felix Trinidad and Keith Holmes. That's how he got the 3 belts.
Yeah.
Because he beat Keith
They
Holmes.
said the goal right now is Crawford. He can't be stopped. Crawford was the goal to his era. It's undebatable. But if I was Crawford should leave on top. I don't know. If he stick around and try to fight like a Bopper, anything can happen. I picked Crawford to win because I'm not going to bet against his experience. But anything can happen in that Bopper fight.
Thanks.
Unless if I get Canelo.
They say who have a better chance of beating Floyd if you watch all the fights.
Don, they said out of watching all Floyd's fights, who had the best chance of beating Floyd? That's a question that Boxing Talk had for you.
Oscar?
Out of everybody? Out of everybody?
You say out of watching all of Floyd's fights.
It's very open.
When you look at Floyd's career, who had the best chance of beating Floyd?
Well, I like to see. We already. I think. Shit, man. Well, definitely at welterweight, Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, I think that's the only
definitely there. At 147, I don't think he could beat Duran, but at 135 and 140, I think he could, but not at 147. I think he beat Benitez. I think he beat what's his name, Donald Curry. It's not too many, but there's not too many that I think could beat Floyd. But those ones I said.
Yeah,
I give Sugar Ray Leonard a very good chance to beat.
You have to literally be another all-time great to beat Floyd.
Yeah.
To sum it up.
Hearns, Leonard,
all-time great.
Pick one out the hat, for real.
But I do look at. Sometimes I look at what's his name, the Hulk, Aaron Pryor, and sometimes I say and then sometimes I look at him like he had too many bad habits. Floyd would take advantage of that. And then sometimes I'll be like, nah, I don't think Floyd can beat that dude. So it goes back and forth. Because it's bad.
You never know. I know.
Floyd the shit. That square up shit. So I don't know.
I would say her.
Filipinos still think Pac beat Floyd to this day. Well, they're supposed to do that. That's his people.
Yeah, they're supposed to feel that way. But
delusion.
That's just delusion.
He says, Hearns. No, actually, out of all of the four kings, I think Hearns the one who I would not pick to beat Floyd because the stamina. I would pick like Hagler would be too big for Floyd. Hagler would stop Floyd. Sugar Ray Leonard would present Floyd with something that Floyd has never seen before. It's something that cannot be coached. Somebody that can throw 20 punches in half a second. You know what I mean? That's something Floyd never seen before in his career, right? Duran can fight in 6 different styles. Duran actually could go up to 160, something that Floyd didn't even trust his own ability to do. Floyd understood that 160 was too much for him, not Duran. But Tommy Hearns, he the one who get tired in them late rounds. And we've never seen Floyd get tired. So Hearns is the last one that I'll pick to beat Floyd. All the other ones I'll pick them over Hearns to beat Floyd. That's just
Hearns really got tired in like the 13th and 14th. There's no 13 and 14.
Nowadays, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I don't know. I don't think Floyd.
But right hand. Floyd don't even slow down in the rounds.
Yeah, but that right hand is too much, man. I say Tommy Hearns will get tired around 11th and 12th, but I can't see Floyd lasting that long with that right hand. I just don't see it.
I think Floyd be fine because of the defense. I think Floyd be fine.
I think the Hearns.
Floyd got a chin. Ray Leonard took those right hands. Floyd got a chin just like Ray. Floyd's chin might be better than Ray.
No,
I'm not going to cut out the fact that Tommy might be able to knock him out.
Hold on, JJ, you got to remember, Sugar Ray was a natural 147. Floyd is not a natural 147. So they both might have great chins. But Ray was a natural 147, and so was Hearns. So you bring in a 135 up to 147, even though he got a good chin. That might be totally different when you're dealing with the power of Tommy Hearns and you little.
Tommy Hearns was the natural welterweight. Like
this is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Tommy Hearns probably shot.
Duran is a coming from damn what? Started his career in 120s. Duran got sparked by Tommy Hearns.
But he was a teenager. He was a teenager.
Okay, well, let's say Duran start lightweight.
His effective weight class was 135. That's why nobody count that featherweight shit.
Duran coming from 35, right? Duran jumped up there with all of them boys. Tommy Hearns sparked him. But he goes 15 rounds with Hagler, who is huge.
Yeah, but
so
go look at the Hagler fight.
There's a good chance that Floyd will be able to. Huh?
I think Hagler carried him. Hagler carried him.
No, Hagler was too confident. He barely got by that fight.
Look, all I know is
Styles, man. They say
Durant jumped up there, and the only one that sparked him was Tommy. Tommy Hearns is the only one who caught him, right? Everybody else, Ray Leonard, Hagler, they all bigger than him. He was able to do it with the power. Floyd is more disciplined than Durant, got better defense than Durant. I think he would have been able to deal with Hearns' power. However, it is a chance that Floyd could get sparked.
No, I don't
it's
think
not out of the question because Tommy Hearns' right hand was something different.
Way different.
Yeah,
I think you have to actually make Tommy miss with that right hand. I don't think holding your shoulder up and getting hit with that right hand is going to do you no good. I think.
But Floyd don't have to sit there in the pocket. We know Floyd could fly on his feet. We seen him do it. Floyd versus Guerrero. Floyd versus Guerrero is a fight that nobody really go back and watch because that was a fight where he was running and jumping with his hands up in the air, making that man miss.
Yeah,
Floyd can fight like that. He has to.
Guerrero ain't no Tommy Hearns. No.
Yeah, exactly. But who during Floyd's reign at 47 was a 4 king? Who? None. Nobody. He ain't fight nobody at 47 that could hold a candle to them boys. His best fights, really, if you're talking about legacy, was at 54, which even proves my case even more that Floyd could take a big shot. Because now you got a dude who started at 130. His best fights, De La Hoya and Canelo, legacy-wise, those are his best opponents. He took both of their power, jumping all the way up to 154.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
I feel like Tommy Hearns just got them long ass arms, bro.
His arms is like Hearns got what a 78 inch reach or some shit.
Yeah, 78.
That's
crazy.
God damn. Nigga got some Terrell.
Sonny Liston type shit.
I don't know, but
yeah. Hey, what's on Sonny Liston's reach? He do got a long ass arm.
If I'm Floyd, I'm the opposite of UK. I'm staying away from Tommy Hearns and I'm taking the other motherfucker. Me, personally. I think he got a better chance of beating Ray because I seen Ray versus Benavidez. Ray had motherfucker second guessing. Well, is he really a legend or this dude was a fluke until he got the stoppage? So I think he's better against Ray Leonard.
That's a good point because it's Floyd defense. But I don't know, man. This is the thing about Ray Leonard, man. When somebody got to me, Ray Leonard was the best boxing athlete ever. Like to see somebody that could really be on his toes for 15, like really be on his toes for 15 rounds, moving like that, and then come out in a 15 round, guns blazing.
Yeah.
Like I think he's so.
I think that's
something that Floyd. That's something that it's hard to win. It's hard to beat somebody that can do that. The reason Ray Leonard was done at 34 is because he couldn't do that shit no more. But that's a hard style to beat. Somebody that jump all around the damn ring, and when they finally get ready to punch you, they can punch you with 10, 12 punches at a time, and they're not getting tired. And they can take a hell of a hit. They can take a shot.
It's the Maidana fight with actual accuracy.
He might be the best combination puncher in the history of boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard. He might be the best combination puncher ever. That motherfucker
freak athlete, man. I think Sugar Ray, like if Floyd doesn't win, if Floyd doesn't beat Sugar Ray, and that'd be a close fight, right? But instead they got in there and Sugar Ray's athleticism would be too much. I think Sugar Ray could beat the shit out of Floyd. Because, dude, you don't remember when Roy Jones fought James Toney? And James Toney trying to do all this. What did Roy say? That's too slow. Roy was another freak athlete who could throw punches at a speed that's not really normal for a human being. That shoulder roll defense is not a good defense when somebody throws 30 punches. It's just not. Imagine you trying to do all this and the motherfucker. That's not a good defense, bro.
No, he would definitely have to have to.
You would have to fight a pot shot fight on his feet. You had to move around, but Ray Leonard is faster on his feet than Floyd. I don't know. I don't know who win that, but if Ray wins that fight, he dominates. I know that. If Ray's winning, he's gonna dominate.
Floyd was too small. I just think Floyd would be too small for those guys, except for Duran. But I don't think he beats Duran at 147. But at the smaller weight classes, just not 147.
I think he beat Duran at any weight class because Duran get frustrated. Like Duran want to come in, get you on the inside, and do this thing. You can frustrate Duran with that movement. Floyd can move. He can't fly like Ray, but he can fly.
Ray damn sure could move, but it's a little moving. I don't know. The frustration that Ray did was a little different. I don't think Floyd is capable of doing what Ray did when he did in that second fight against Durant. But that's not his style. Ray was moving
with the showboy,
moving, and them throwing bolo punches, all type of dumb shit. That's not Floyd game. I can't see Floyd doing that.
If you watch the fight against like some of his early fights, well, you know, Justin Juco and them, he could do a little flash, a little bit of flair. But you can't compare Justin Juco to a Durant. But Floyd has that in his game plan. But you're right. Floyd, when he fights those big fights, he doesn't play around. He doesn't fool around. So it is a different style. That's a good point.
I don't know. It may be something that it's just opinions. We'll never know. But
we never know. But it's amazing to think about these fights, man. And you know what's crazy? Yeah. We still waiting on the modern day Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, because we thought Errol and Bud was gonna be this, right? But you know what? I think that David Morrell and David Benavidez is gonna give us that, man. I truly believe that it's going to be a fight for the ages because they're both young. They're hungry. And it's not about the money. It's not about the money.
Yeah. Because I'm tired of seeing older guys finally fight when they like 35 and 30. I want to see them fight 29 and 30 years old. That's what I want to see.
These dudes fight.
Yeah, I want to see them fight when they 20, 25, 24.
February 1st. They both in their late 20s. They both got crazy skills and they both have pedigree. Benavidez got more professional pedigree, but Morrell had better experience than amateurs coming out of the Cuban program. So these dudes are seasoned. They're both seasoned is what I'm getting at.
If Carmel Moulton fought Abdullah Mason right now on a pay-per-view and that was the main event, how much y'all think it'd sell right now today?
Not that much.
300,000. 300,000. You know what? It will only sell like 80,000. You know why? Neither one of them want to talk trash. Neither one of them want to talk. Whenever they ask these dudes, and Brandon cracked me up, but Brandon always tell you, guys will say something like, yeah, I'll fight anybody. Boots. They try to get Boots to say somebody's name 4 times. I just want to fight the best out there. I just want to fight the best. That's not going to sell. It's just not.
Yeah, that's fact.
If
Boots got the opportunity of a lifetime.
Man, if Boots really wanted to fight, but he went, man, I'll beat Terence Crawford, cuz.
He can't say that after his last performance. He should have said that shit. Even if he could beat Terence,
that's true.
After his last performance, because he's going to look like a fool. Even if, because you know, Styles may fight, but the fans, they seem to forget that. Even if Boots potentially could beat Bud, he couldn't get on the microphone and say that after his last performance. He would look like a damn fool.
He got the opportunity of a lifetime when they asked him about what Ryan Garcia said to him. He was supposed to crash out right there. And that would have made headline.
That dude just talked, man. I'm talking history. That dude just...
I put him out for sure.
Man,
I put him out for sure. That's what he said verbatim. I put him out for sure. What is that? Bro, you supposed to crash.
That's that.
Hey, Boost, it's a good thing that brother can fight because he can't sell a damn thing, boy. Boost can sell ass on the corner.
You know what? That's that cool Bill Cosby. That's that cool Bill Cosby Philadelphia shit. That's what that is. Me, I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and all.
Man, he was supposed to go Gilly the Kid on that shit. Somebody said some shit like that. Gilly the Kid. He's like, oh, he going crazy.
It's fine out.
They need to get Paul Bearer. Who that dude that Undertaker used to have talk for him? Who need a hype man? You need a hype man.
Yeah, he need a hype man. He need a Bondini. He need a Bondini.
Yeah, he do.
So
he can't talk, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I feel like Bill Haney funny as hell.
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
You heard me, KJ?
Yeah. Bill Haney know what he doing.
He talking.
They even need a guy like
Yeah, he be talking hella shit.
Bill Haney got the grab. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He don't care what nobody say. He remind me of Alonzo Ball father. They father. That's who he remind me of, the Ball boy father.
Yeah, Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar. Yeah, he remind me of their father. He know what he doing. He don't care what nobody don't say. We gonna make this money, y'all. Don't worry about nobody saying y'all are supposed to speak for yourself. You're supposed to know I'm doing the talk, so we get this money.
Exactly.
That's all he care about.
Who's just trying to avoid what Shakur?
We don't got no fighters with no mouthpiece.
What you mean by that?
Like, they don't know.
I'm the only one talking shit. I'm the only one promoting. These dudes, they got millions of dollars backing them, and they won't even talk good shit, man. The only one who tried to talk trash is Keyshawn, but he don't got it. It's weird. He got the baby voice, and then the words don't come out right. Like Keyshawn don't got, but he trying though, and I fuck with it.
He's trying.
Yeah.
I be kicked up.
Another good hype man is that guy that Regis House working for him that kept talking trash.
I was personal trainer.
Yeah, bald head.
That big black man.
trainer.
I know what you're talking about.
He talked that good
You
shit.
talking about when Devin said strength and conditioning coach?
Yep.
Strength and conditioning coach. I know
He
you're talking
got me wrong.
He was like private school
No matter
kid.
what his role is, if he can talk good trash, get him up on the stage.
They say, Tank can talk shit too.
Hey, y'all think the first bit?
Tank can talk shit, and people take Tank's shit talk more serious because the knockouts. So yeah, when you get hit like that, you don't even gotta have the best trash talk.
Yeah,
You think Devin Haney gonna have to sign with Top Rank for like multiple fights to get the Teal fight?
No, I don't think Devin Haney should be worried about the T.O. fight. Devin has already made the money that T.O. crying about.
Yeah. Tio's broke.
Yeah, T.O. a bitch.
He ain't broke. He on the tour. He ain't empty hammer. I'm broke. T.O. got a little couple.
How much is
hundred.
T.O. even worth?
T.O. $1,000. He's $1,000.
Wait, does anyone know what T.O. is
probably
actually
making
worth?
all this time.
Nah, he ain't making
Yeah, but that's
He said it. He said
that's
he
crazy.
What's
That he
he
hasn't
worth?
touched a milli yet.
He never made $1 million at once.
No, he said his biggest
He
payday
can't really
was.
retire.
No, check this out.
Forget
Check this
about
out.
taxes, bro.
His biggest paydays was $700,000 and $300,000, bro. And then you have taxes, so he never made no million. Period. And it's not like he out here getting sponsored like Garcia.
He trying to get out.
That's why he trying to call
He trying to
everybody
get a
monkey
big
and
fight
shit.
and get up out the game. Yeah, that's
But for Devin Haney's brand, that'd be a great fight, especially if
he
you
was
win.
on- he was
especially
online
if you win it in
yesterday.
dominant fashion.
Yeah, but he was
Gotta
on
bring
live
him back.
yesterday saying we're not in
T.O.
negotiations.
must
I'm
have
fighting
signed
Crawford
a
next
long
year.
360 deal with Bob Arum. It said T.O.
I don't really
sponsored by Bud Light. They ain't throw him no million. I know that. He's not Conor McGregor. Bro, let me tell you something about these dudes. When you don't know how to talk trash, bro, it's going to be hard to make money. T.O. is not.
can't
And
sell.
T.O. doesn't
Not
talk
salesman.
crap.
T.O.
And he
T.O.
barely
got so
talks trash.
desperate.
He just talks crazy.
Bro, exactly. When he got so desperate, he just
Talk
start calling
at the
black
same
men
time.
monkeys, bro. Like, what type of, I can't. I'm not winning in the ring. I'm broke. Let me just start calling
Man,
these niggas
now
monkeys.
he's not
What?
gonna get nobody to watch his fight.
And y'all remember that
Now you're
stuff
not
you
gonna
were
get
saying in
nobody
the
to watch
ring?
your fights because you're being racist.
Yeah, and y'all remember that stuff you were saying in the ring after the Ortiz fight? Like, I don't believe in religion, Rosa Parks, the pyramids, and all that other shit.
Man,
All I
T.O.
know
is
is-
T.O. bugging.
All I know is
T.O.
if
just
he
a
said
bitch.
that Bud shit for real, he need to get that fight out of his mind.
Yeah,
Bud would
he's
beat the shit out of his ass.
Look, if he fights Bud, he will not be conscious enough to spend those millions
He
he'll
gonna
get.
get stopped.
No, he'll be all right. I mean,
retiring.
one ass whooping ain't going to do him that bad.
Man,
Bud
I don't know
is
why
beat
Bud
on
won't
man,
just
and
take
they
the damn
going
fight,
fine
bro.
now. But I think that T.O.
Beat this man up real quick.
I don't think it doesn't really make sense. You act like you want money, but you're trying to fight Bud. Bud isn't even really a money guy.
Well, no, but he's supported by a money guy, Turkey.
Yeah, but you want to get the
that's true.
biggest check of your career, but it's not like you're going to break the bank. If you really was trying to break the bank, you'll be trying to call out the so-called light skin Oompa Loompa, as Keyshawn Davis put it. But he won't do that because when asked about Tank, he said, "Well, the best man going to win.
Yeah, maybe that's not
Somebody's
one of us
going to
is
get
gonna
knocked out. I don't know who." So he really don't want to make money.
You're not supposed to say that stuff. You say, "I'm gonna knock his ass out."
Yeah, he don't want to make money though.
Man, I feel like T.O. should fight Tank.
He should, but they're not.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. Y'all talking about T.O., I feel like Tank don't want that fight either.
Tank wants
Tank will
whatever.
knock him out.
Tank wants whatever fights are made under his terms.
Tank will knock
Yeah.
out Tio.
Tank ain't confident he can do that though.
Tank
He'll leave
turns
Tio
be
frozen
like,
on the floor,
I'll
fam.
fight you, but you
Tank
got
do
to
what he
come in
want.
with one arm.
Now,
You gotta
you
do that.
got all his terms. He'll
Because
fight
they keep
you.
on insulting Tank and Devin. Nah, Keyshawn just trying to get paid, and Keyshawn competitive. He's truly competitive. Like Keyshawn actually wanted to see if he could beat these men. And I can relate to it, like the way the shit he talk and the way he's moving. He want to see if he can really beat these guys. You got some boxers, they out there, but they're not really competitive. They just want to make a little bit of money. They want to play it safe. They see certain people and say, oh, I don't want to fight him. Keyshawn is a dude that see that you good and want to see if he can conquer you. And that's why he's talking shit about Devin and Tank. Tank and T.O.
Everybody got somebody on their heel that they don't want to see. You know what I'm saying?
No,
when you bring
man,
up Andy Cruz to get quiet.
Yeah. You correction. But you know what though? Keyshawn said that. Keyshawn said this. Keyshawn said that, man. Cruz not ready for him. He will stop him right now. So it's going. Time will tell if Keyshawn don't say, because you know Cruz and him was going back and forth on Instagram. Cruz said you lied. You never sent me a contract. Take a picture of the imaginary contract that you sent.
And I just saw something that Andy posted a while ago, like 4-0 in the pros, 4-0 against my son.
Yeah, he called his son on Instagram too. So if Keyshawn don't send a contract to Cruz, we're gonna know everything we need to know. And I'm gonna tell you something too. Even though Keyshawn look like a better pro, the mental aspect of boxing cannot be underestimated. The fact that a man dominated you 4 times, that's gonna play a part in their fight. So that's why Andy Cruz ain't ducking. Andy Cruz almost got knocked out his last fight, and he still wants the Keyshawn fight. That right there, that let me know something.
And let's face it, Andy is right. Until they fight, Keyshawn is still his son.
Yeah. That's it.
And I mean, they got similar records and shit. It would make sense.
In fact, this would be a nice way for things to turn out. Like Keyshawn goes and fights Barenchek against the.
But the thing about it,
I keep forgetting that Andy only fights like once every 3 years and shit.
Look, them Cubans be ready though. I ain't gonna lie.
Eddie can put him on.
Cubans make an immediate impact. But let me tell you something. At first, I was worried for Andy Cruz, but I stopped worrying for him when it was clear that he wasn't worrying for himself. He literally has been begging Keyshawn, send me the contract. Before a fight, saying, send me the contract. He think he gonna do the same shit to Keyshawn that he did in the amateurs. And Keyshawn hasn't sent the contract. So a few months from now, if Keyshawn don't send the contract, we'll know everything we need to know.
Here's what should happen. Like Keyshawn goes and fights Barenchek, gets that belt, and then he sends Andy Cruz a contract.
No, if he gets the belt from Barenchek, he's going to have to take. He's going to make Andy Cruz work to get a fight with him because I think that he thinks that Andy Cruz is a dangerous fight. Andy, let me tell you something about Andy Cruz, bro. Andy Cruz 5'11", fighting at lightweight with long ass arms, and he's fast. So he's not no chicken dinner, bro.
I mean, you watched the Olympics fight. He was cooking Keyshawn with that jab.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if he can't get the Tank fight, consider Andy Cruz.
He gonna be forced to if he get the belt. You're right, because the media and KJI TV, I'm gonna start putting heat on that shit because that's a great fight. Because the reason why that's a great fight, and let me tell you something about boxing, how dumb they are, these promoters, bro. When you're promoting a fight and you promote anything, it's about narrative. So the fact that Cruz beat this man 4 times in the amateurs, do you know what that's reminiscent of? That's reminiscent of Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. Except it was in the pros. Israel had never beat Alex Pereira, no matter what promotional company he jumped to. So the fight between him and UFC was such a big fight because of the past history, the narrative. The fight between Keyshawn and Andy Cruz can be huge, but they have to inform the public of how Keyshawn was getting that ass whooped. You see what I'm saying? They gotta be real. People want to see that gutter shit. They don't want to hear about this bullshit. I want the medal. I want to fight hard. He want to fight hard. We both know. Tell him, look,
that was just like how back then it was on HBO and they used to put the little documentary or story before the fight.
You have to, but now you can't. You don't have to do a whole movie. We in the age of instant gratification. Put together a little 2-3 minute snippet. Look, bro, this man was whooping my ass, and now it's time for him to pay the piper. I'm back, and I want it all back in blood. You show the highlights of Andy Cruz doing the Michael Jackson after whooping your ass. You show Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg talking trash. These are all real events that happen. They could market that fight right now. I'm talking about right now.
That shit was funny, man.
Yeah, Kevin Hart and them was clowning them. You
Jackson.
show that, you remind the public that, hey, remember this? Now it's time to get the payback. The public gonna be interested. Matter of fact, I would try to get in touch with Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg and say, I want y'all to be ringside announcers since y'all tried to clown me. That's how you make these events big. See what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers are so... I hate these promoters, bro. I really hate them, bro. They got all that money and no fucking ideas, bro.
Andy Cruz is tall as fuck.
Yeah, Andy Cruz 5'11".
He might be like 5'9". He might be like 5'9".
Look it up, bro. He's 5'11".
Yeah, he looks pretty.
He's not gonna be at lightweight for long. That's
yeah, but Baranchik's walking the streets right now with a perfectly clean belt. So I want to see when they make.
Motherfucker said like Baranchik stole that belt. He walking the streets scot free. He got off scot free.
No, it belongs to him, but the way Top Rank sees it, he's not supposed to have it.
I mean, like he wearing that shit to dinner.
He won it in the ring, so nobody shower. He won that shit in the ring.
I know, but everyone was betting on Navarrete to beat him.
Yeah, Don, that's a great point. These dudes walk around with belts that they didn't even win in the ring. Baranchik won. You know why Baranchik won? I'm gonna tell Keyshawn said that you know he thought Lemos was gonna be harder than Baranchik. Keyshawn better look at Boots fight. When them dudes coming from Eastern Europe, they have footwork. It's not gonna be easy, bro. It's not gonna be easy.
Shit, that'd be a good ass test though.
And this
guy's from the past him like, okay, when I beat this dude, I possibly get tanked. That's 3-4 million.
And this guy's from the Ukrainian school of training, the same place that Loma and Uta comes out of.
Man, Top Rank just babysitting that damn belt.
I just know that Eastern European fighters use their feet. It's not like they all just super fighters, but just the fact that their primary method of attack and defense is their feet, they're going to be competitive with any and everybody. He says Bakram versus Magimov.
Moving his feet against Navarrete.
I don't know because Magimov not going to be able to do that bullshit he did against Bud because Bakram's so tall. And Bakram actually uses jab with that 75-inch reach.
75.
Bakram not going to be the smaller man coming up. He said they use PEDs historically. Yeah, they probably use PEDs too. That too. You're right.
I mean, everybody probably on PEDs.
Never gonna be the bigger man.
Everybody not on PEDs.
154. He always gonna be the smaller person at 154. Shit, Bud is little compared to the rest.
Yeah, he is. He's small.
Drive south.
Magimov looked way more jacked than Bud. And that fight, that Magimov fight, let us know that Bud wasn't on shit when he beat Arrow. Because he would have been on the same shit and he would have been able to stop Magimov.
True. Yeah. Especially if Bud took that shit. He would have.
Don't try to sneak in the cat. Oh, hell no.
Hey, y'all think Bud was on some shit in the Earl fight?
Let's sneak that motherfucker in there.
Said Bud looks like a natural 154 to me. Hell no.
No.
Magimov looked pretty hefty in the Bud. Exactly. Magimov looked bigger than Bud. Bro, Bud is skinny, bro. I fight at 154. Magimov, my size, like the muscles and the stocky. Bud is not that. Bud is a skinny dude. Dude who started at 135. The reason Bud could go up to 54 because his natural athleticism and power. Who beats Bud at 54? I think nobody, to be honest. Actually, to be honest, I think the longer Bud stick around, the higher chance he's going to be beat. He's not Floyd Mayweather on defense. The last fight, he had to take a lot of hard shots. So that's not something you want to be doing at 38 years old. And not
so what y'all think he's doing,
man? Magimov was scared. Like,
he's not going to be around there much longer. Like he probably just sees this as like a stepping stone to get to 168 and fight Canelo.
He's not getting that fight.
Actually, I don't know. He's not getting the Canelo fight, and I don't think Bud know what he's going. I don't know what they have planned, but I know that him waiting is not good. A year for a 38-year-old taking a year outside of the ring is not good.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Bud, if he gonna undisputed 154, just undisputed and retire, bro.
I don't think he could be undisputed at 54.
Just undisputed and retire.
By the time he fighting for the last belt, he could be 41 years old.
Yeah, that's true. He'll be 38 in September.
Yeah.
So I don't see that.
Well, it's two belts coming out of that Fundora Spitz fight.
That was part of the appeal of the Canelo fight before the IBF stripped him. He had all four belts.
You're right then. Well, he actually do got a chance there. because you're right. It's 2 belts. So
Yo, yeah,
if he
show
got
you.
one of the belts.
Wait, you
For
right.
the price of one,
He'll be
Fundora do got 2
unified.
belts.
Exactly. Yeah,
He'll be
one panel
unified
just
with
said
3
that.
belts.
So if he could get 2 for the price of one,
yeah,
now he
that's
got
right.
3, and then all he got to do is beat
That's
Bachman.
2 fights. Yeah, that's 2 fights.
But is Bud gonna be a Bud versus
Yeah,
Bachman,
and
a 39-year-old Bud versus Bachman? That's gonna be fireworks, and I don't know who the hell gonna win.
You gotta fight him now. You gotta fight him now.
How old is
fight him first?
Fight Bachman now.
Where does Bud go? Where does Bud go on your all-time list if he does that though successfully?
You got to put him up there with
Top
Floyd.
15.
Man,
I mean,
Bud is already at 35. He went undisputed at
He was
140.
already at the door.
Undisputed at 147, and then he goes undisputed at 54. You got to put him up there with Floyd. You have to, if he does all that, you got to put him up there with
top 5.
like literally the best ever.
Because he's undisputed in 3 races.
You saying he top 5, bro?
If Bud do all that, you damn right. It's not like Bud.
Yeah.
Bud didn't even have close fights. Like he stopped everybody at welterweight. Everybody who was anybody, he stopped them. Went undisputed at 140. People didn't give him credit because nobody was really paying attention to the division. So he moves up to the story division and knocks everybody out. If he then goes to 154 and becomes undisputed, beats Arrow or Fundora, he already beat Madrimov, who was walking through dudes. And then he beats Bachram. If he beat Bachram, a motherfucker that destroyed Tim Tszyu at 39 years old or 40 years old, yeah, you got to put him up there with Floyd. The hell? What more can the man? We don't want to walk on water.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but wait.
That's a hell of a career.
He up there for Floyd for sure.
Damn, so he top 2.
And if he walk on water, they're gonna say, "I bet you he can't swim."
Facts.
He walked
Wait, what?
Come on, life. Man, they
It's a
gonna
dream
be like,
situation,
They gonna be like,
but what if
I
he
bet your
does all
Crawford
that?
can't walk
Yeah.
on nails.
He's walking into
I'm
the
actually
Hall
not
of
mad at
Fame,
it.
y'all.
They gonna be like, I bet you he can't walk on nails.
Oh, he already Hall of Fame. We ain't even.
Yeah,
he already
he's
that.
walking
He
in
already
that
got that.
shit.
He's literally knocking on the door of
He's
Floyd.
blind to that motherfucker.
He's looking in the room. He's
I'm
looking in the
saying-
room. Is Floyd Mayweather in there? Is Purnell? Is Sugar Ray? Bud is right outside looking in the room. And Salvador
So you
Sanchez is the
saying-
waiter. Salvador Sanchez is the doorman. He can't sit down at the table because he died so early, but he the doorman in the room.
Continue for 2 miles.
You saying that Bud has a argument for being the greatest ever?
Yes. If he goes
Damn.
3-time undisputed, yeah. He knocked everybody. He knocked everybody out. Beat the best in his era. Then as an old man was in there, and still able to be successful at 38 years old, going undisputed, 39 years old. Yeah, that's what more do you want?
The reason why I don't put him there with Floyd is because Floyd level of comp is way better.
All right. Now
That's what I was gonna say
bullshit.
That's a fact, bro.
Bro, Bud fought the best.
Even
people
if Floyd
of his era.
Khan
It's not
was
like
better.
Bud was picking and choosing. Bud did the same shit Floyd. He beat the
Facts.
best names of his era. What more do you want?
It's not his fault. We're not blaming Bud for it. I'm just saying that his era didn't hold the type of fighters that somebody like Ali, Floyd, them type of fighters. I couldn't put them above them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what you hold on. So what y'all want Floyd to do? I mean, what y'all want Bud to do next? Fight the Devil's fucking
It don't have
henchman?
nothing to do with what Bud
No,
did.
what he's saying
It's not
is
his
Bud.
fault they not in his
But
era.
look, all
All
I
right,
know
let me
is
say this. Then Calzaghe got to be up there. And what y'all gonna say? Oh, he never fought
Yeah,
nobody.
hell no.
Calzaghe,
See?
Calzaghe
See
wasn't
what I'm saying?
undisputed nothing.
So
though.
it's the same
Calzaghe
shit.
wasn't undisputed nothing. And Calzaghe was fighting men outside of their prime.
Yeah.
Errol Spence was younger than Bud.
Facts.
It's there. He can't help it because nobody was at 168 and nobody was at 175.
Bro,
and they
man,
was,
Calzaghe
that's
could have
not
fought
his
Roy
fault.
and them in his prime.
Roy wasn't in his weight division. Roy was running after the heavyweights and fighting light heavyweights. He wasn't in his division.
Yeah, but
He
this
came-
was that was
Calzaghe
Roy.
came when Jeff Lacey won the title and was called, "Oh my God, this dude left focus. He's gonna
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
remember
run the
that.
168 pound." And Joe Calzaghe came and dismantled that motherfucker.
Yeah,
There wasn't
his
nobody
ass.
else there.
Yeah.
So they
Made
had
Jeff
to fight
Lacey look like a bum.
Kessler
Had
and
everybody rethinking like, what the fuck? God damn, we thought he was tough.
I'm not blaming Bud. It ain't like somebody was there and he ducked him. It's just that nobody was there. I mean,
Yeah, I understand
Spence
he
the
ain't
only
had the same level of caliber fighters, but like he's still up there.
Hold
in my
up, man.
opinion.
Hold up. Errol Spence, the second longest reigning welterweight of all time.
Yeah. That's his greatest win. That's his greatest win. So, boom,
So,
you got the Earl
Errol
fight.
Spence is just as good, pretty much, as Not anybody that Floyd fought, but Errol is up there with some of the like a Mike Donna.
He one of them ones.
I said except Spence. I said he everybody
Okay, except Spence. Okay, well,
Yeah, except Spence. Yeah.
Yeah, because Sean, you can't put Sean in the caliber. Even the lower tier dudes that like Zab Judah is a much bigger challenge than Sean Porter any day.
Yeah, I feel like Zab's.
Oh yeah, Prime Gamboa. Thank you. Prime Gamboa.
That's a go. That's number 2.
That's number 2. Cellos and the Oscars.
That's number 2.
But you know what? Y'all right, because Floyd came in an era with a bunch of Hall of Famers. God damn.
Yeah, damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, that ain't Bud fault.
It's not Bud
niggas, bro. Floyd.
You know what? I'm gonna put Bud in the room. You know why? I gotta put Bud in the room because when you look at Bud on film, he has the tools to where as though he possibly could have beaten Floyd, but we would never know. But you can't look at a man, watch him go undefeated.
You never know.
He actually fought the best people that was there for him to fight. It's not like he was running. You know what? Because you was born in this era, I can't think. No, he in the room, but at the end of the day, you gonna have to give Floyd them the nod. You gonna have to give Floyd them the nod over him. But he got to be in the room because you could tell on
this
film
would be his most decorated undisputed right here.
Ray Robinson didn't fight in the era as rich as Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard fought in a more rich era than Ray Robinson for welterweights.
Facts, but people still put Ray Robinson.
Hell yeah, fuck that. Ray Leonard fought in one of the toughest eras. Ray Robinson did not fight in the era where you just had Hall of Fame after Hall of Famer. He fought a bunch of white boys.
Facts.
Hey, I don't think Bud really need to go undisputed though.
He fought 2 Hall of Famers at welterweight himself.
Yep, just 2.
All right. Well,
he didn't fight. That's what I'm saying. He didn't fight. Ray Leonard and Floyd, like you said, Ray Leonard and Floyd.
But it's not only what he did at welterweight. It's the 5 times middleweight champ.
Right, and Bud went up in divisions too, brother. Bud undisputed.
We was talking about Ray Leonard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the way he did it was crazy.
Ray Leonard above Ray Robinson for sure.
No, he talking about Ray Leonard the way that Ray Leonard could jump up and move up and down.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about
freak athlete.
What I was talking about. I'm talking about like Ray Leonard and Ray Robinson. Ray Leonard fought like the better comp.
Yeah, because of the era. That's all we saying. We saying that Ray Robinson era can't compare to Ray Leonard's era. If you throw Ray Robinson in there with some of them dudes from Ray Leonard's era, we don't know how the fight gonna go. That's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah, because he's skilled, but we don't know how that shit'll go.
Because you're not in the era. Ray Leonard and Floyd was in the era where you could look. You are an A+ fighter, and you look across to see another A+ fighter. You go down the street, you see another A+ fighter. You had to get lucky to be born in a time where it's like that. Bud was in the era where Errol Spence was never really reached his potential because of the car crash and the lack of his own focus and discipline. Boxing, I always say this, is an everyday sport. If you getting better, you getting worse. So Errol took his foot off the gas when he was still developing. Bud got better. Skill-wise and timing-wise as he got older, even though he slowed down.
Yeah, this undisputed is the one that's like, all right, you really gotta respect it. Yeah, of course you respect the other ones, especially the 47 one with beating Earl.
No, if you go undisputed at 54, bro, I will
this is the most decorated one.
In the class of Floyd Mayweather. I'm never going. That's going to be my final summation of Bud. That Bud was a fighter that was in the class of Floyd Mayweather. He was one of the best to ever lace him up.
Especially if he's able to dismantle this Akram guy.
What's good, Five?
What's good, bro?
You been training, brother? I know you got a fight coming.
Yeah, I just came from the fucking gym.
Yeah, you got them sniffles.
Yo, what's the name, bro? I swear, when you get done working out and shit, bro.
Your immune system lower. Yeah,
man, but
I hate that shit.
I felt like sick and shit, like when I went to and shit, bro. So I got that workout in, bro. Like, it felt like all that fucking gunk and shit was out my system.
Out to yeah.
KJ,
what's good?
Man, I feel like Keith Thurman and Bud should have fought, bro. That would have been.
Keith Thurman didn't want to fight none of them dudes, bro. He didn't want to fight Errol. He didn't want to fight Bud.
Keith didn't want to fight, and Bud punished him afterwards by saying he'd never fight him.
Damn, that would have been another good name.
It wouldn't even have mattered because everybody know
Pacquiao
Keith been done, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
Keith should have fought them boys when early. Like how Benavidez and Morrell fighting. When you fight early, let me tell you something. When you fight early like that, you could still fight later. That's the beauty of it. If you fight a dude when you young, right, and y'all fight, have a good fight, you could come back 2-3 years later and fight him again. Like Ryan and Tank, they could fight each other again down the line because of the history they got. So waiting until y'all both old, that fucks it up because y'all only gonna get older. That's why a lot of people don't know if Errol is gonna fight, Bud. They both looking like they about to hang it up soon. But if they would have fought in their 20s, then the fight that they just had, that would have been their second or third fight. So it's good to fight a dude early, man. Keep
Errol and Bud absolutely are going to fight again, even if they both fucking 40. That's a check that they want to get.
I don't know. I can't say I don't know what's happening with neither one of them, especially Errol.
Malachi said
they keep changing the date for Errol and Fundor.
They
changed again?
Malachi said hot take.
Remember, it went from November to December. Now people talking about January.
Okay, yeah.
So, Malachi said hot take. Loma has a better resume than Bud.
Who's that?
Fuck no.
Malachi in the comments.
Oh no, he might be racist. He might be racist or something, bro. He might be racist or something.
Good dog.
Because it ain't even no other argument. There's no argument.
He got more losses and less belts.
Facts.
Not only that, bro. Bud been 2-time undisputed. Come on, Loma literally could never go undisputed. Every time he tried, he failed.
I ain't gonna say he couldn't, bro. I just felt like his.
He only went for undisputed once.
I said I don't want to say he couldn't have did it, bro. I felt like because that nigga like he took like time off in between his career and shit, bro, and with his age and shit, bro. When Loma came into boxing, bro, that nigga was already in his fucking 30s.
Yeah, man. Five. Let me tell you why I can't fuck with that. Benavidez was in his damn 30s. And Benavidez just went undisputed at 40, bro.
Yeah, but Benavidez never took breaks from he just recently took a break with his injury and shit.
Yeah.
But a break can make you worse or make you better. Jordan was better after the break. Floyd was better after the break.
And I ain't gonna lie, Benavidez and shit, bro. That nigga's a fucking superhuman, bro. That nigga over there punching niggas, making them go halfway across the ring and shit, bro. Like,
look, Loma tried to go undisputed twice, and both times he failed. So my whole point is, you can't. Whoever said that Loma career better than Bud, their careers can't even be compared. You talking about a man that multiple losses.
His career is better though.
Wait a minute. Loma only went for undisputed once with Haney.
Oh, because you said Tio. No, because Loma had the belt.
Because that don't count.
Tio had three.
No, Devin had the belt.
Loma had one belt when he went to go fight Tio, right?
No, he had 3 belts.
He had all the belts.
No, he had 3 belts.
Loma had the franchise. Loma had the franchise.
He had that WBC franchise.
Resume is better than Buzz.
Loma had the franchise. Devin had the.
Loma had 3 belts. Yeah.
Here's what happened. Loma had IBF. No, not IBF. WBA, WBO, Ring Magazine, and that BF franchise title. And Tio had the IBF.
Facts. Devin had the WBC Super.
Yeah, Devin had the actual belt, and Loma had what wasn't even supposed to be a title. It was just supposed to be an honorary title.
Hey, since Loma didn't have the regular WBC, that's what hold Teofimo from being undisputed.
Yeah, we all know Tio's not undisputed. We all know Tio wasn't undisputed, so we can't count that.
Loma never could capture something that Bud did twice.
I ain't gonna lie. If Loma would have because was Tank the WBA regular at the time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Wait. No.
Yeah, the regular. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He got the regular one.
Who did he win that regular belt off of?
I think Gamboa.
Yeah, I think he won that belt off of Gamboa.
Yeah, he did have it during that time.
That shit garbage. What the fuck?
What you said, Bob? You said who won what off of Gamboa?
No,
the WBA regular.
I said who did Tank win the WBA regular off of?
What, at 30?
At 35.
No. Oh, he got emailed that.
No, he got that.
Not the WBA where they got rid of the regular in the super.
Bro,
and then
he
talking about before they got rid of the WBA.
Lowry always be doing this shit.
Tank got both of his 135 belts via email.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck?
Yeah, you talking about 30. You talking about 30.
Oh, I'm talking
Now,
about
if you talk-
35.
at 30,
He beat Pedraza up the belt,
No,
but
we
he
talking about
only
35.
defended it. He only defended it one time.
We
He
talking
only
about
defended it one
35.
time.
Why do
Wait.
Jake, what's the name, Lowry, always do this shit? Every fucking time I get on the nigga live, bro, this nigga stay in the comments doing this
That
shit.
nigga
bro.
glazing.
Yo, wait, who is Jake Lowry though?
I don't fucking know.
Hey, that keyboard
Probably a
warrior
fan.
nigga
He a
too.
fan of yours, Five.
Hey,
You
Five,
need
that
fan.
Little guy.
Five, you are a member of the
Five.
public
Hey, that
sphere now.
keyboard
You
warrior
need
nigga
fans,
too, bro.
brother.
That
said
You
keyboard
and
warrior
Brandon
nigga,
He said
he
you
doing
and
the
Brandon.
same
Man, do
thing.
not put me and Brandon in the same fucking conversation.
Hey,
Man,
hey, Five, you got two fanboys in the comments, gang.
and this is the same thing that was happening yesterday.
He said you and Brandon.
Oh yeah, he did fight Gamboa at 35. I'm just not
But
remembering
man,
that.
if this guy calls out Don, it's going to be a whole repeat.
Five, he like your fan like five. He's my man. If he can't do it, nobody can.
You got a crush. You got a crush on you, bro.
Be careful,
Hey,
Don.
Five.
He might call you out too.
No, somebody really had a crush on Mr. Incredible yesterday. I put Mr. Incredible up in the expand, and the dude was out there talking about, man, he looks really good. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
No Diddy.
Hey, but he can't give him a
Diddy.
compliment.
Hell nah.
He can't give him a
No,
compliment.
it wasn't
He can't
like
give him a
that.
compliment.
Bro. It wasn't like that.
You can't say he look like he could be a model or something.
Someone said
Yeah.
Floyd was never
He said
undisputed.
Floyd was never undisputed. Yeah, Floyd didn't want to be undisputed because of the
Sanctioning bodies.
Yeah, the sanctioning
He was
bodies.
he almost could have went undisputed though. Almost.
Man,
Think
y'all
about
like
Floyd, bro.
After he beat
Floyd
Manny.
will whoop their ass and relinquish the belts. Like he
No,
was
I'm not talking
the
about
belts
that.
himself. They weren't even stripping them. Because Floyd wasn't
No, I'm talking
he was
about-
trying to fight champions to make the most money. He was doing like Tank saying that he fight for money. No, the biggest money fights are when you fight the best opponents because the public's gonna be interested in seeing can you actually beat this
Exactly,
guy.
bro.
That's how it always goes.
I always
Exactly.
wonder-
Nah,
And when you
he thought
do
he
that,
coulda went
that
undisputed.
means that you're gonna have to step aside
Nobody
a lot
cares
of the
about
Floyd
mandatory.
could easily win
Because the
undisputed.
mandatory may not be as good as that Hall of Fame fighter that you're trying to fight.
All right, so Zab Judah was undisputed, but then that's when they was
Where the
talking
fuck
about
was
him.
Zab Judah
When?
undisputed?
Zab
Judah was undisputed.
He
Before
was
he fought
undisputed.
Valdemir.
Yeah, then he fought Valdemir and lost, and then that's when he fought Zab after
No.
that. Then Floyd fought
but that
Valdemir.
fight,
Damn, can I say it?
I remember reading about that fight. It was going to be for undisputed, but Valdemir didn't pay for all the sanctioning fees, so everyone but the WBC stripped Zuda.
Damn.
I went to go spar in
Then
his gym, bro.
after that, Valdemir fought Gotti, beat him, and then got beat by
I
Floyd.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to sparring Zab Judah gym one time, bro. When I was younger and shit, bro. There was a kid up in there, bro. This little nigga was probably about like fucking 14 years old, bro. He got in there with this nigga who was like 19, bro. When I tell you this little nigga beat the shit out that boy, and like after he did that shit, he like beat his ass for like 8 rounds and shit. That nigga got out the ring talking about who trying to spar next?
Hey, Don, Jake Lowry on your he on you now.
Wait, did the kid say that or the 19-year-old?
The kid, like he looked like a badass little nigga and shit, bro. He was from Brooklyn and shit, bro. Nigga came
Bro,
out
them
there.
kids, I ain't gonna lie, them kids be fast, bro. When I first started, I was sparring some kid. He was one of them like national champs at his age, young dude. And I noticed as soon as I got in there, he was fast as hell. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep him at distance and pot shot his ass. But if you get in there and you don't have a certain skill set, a kid can fuck you up because they be so fast. It's crazy.
Bro, look, I swear to God, there was a kid in the amateurs. There's a kid in the amateurs who always used to be at every amateur competition I used to go to. Him and his brother were probably the 2 most ripped little kids I've ever seen in my life. And shit. And fucking one of his little brother, it was like he was an albino kid and shit, bro. He was like kind of partially blind or whatever. This little nigga when he used to fight, he didn't even look at you, bro. He used to basically fight your shadow. Like he'll look down and like fight your shadow and shit. He was fucking people up in the amateurs.
You shouldn't have been allowed to compete though. You know that's like some blind samurai shit. You ever seen Boondocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a high insist. He had a high insist to everything else, hearing and feeling and shit. He should have been allowed to compete with regular
That's
people.
what I'm saying, bro. He was like partially blind to the point like he couldn't. He wasn't partially blind to the point like he couldn't see, but like when he used to like talk to people, like he would always be blinking and shit.
You always wonder what happened to them dudes, man. Like why they never turned pro. Like I had some teammates that I lost contact with that was super nice, and like what happened to them niggas? I always ask that question.
I think it just be dude's life. Anything like some people can't afford to do this, bro. This shit, unless you got a big promoter that's already right there with you, it costs a lot of money. So if you don't have a support team like your father, they're like, okay, son, I'm gonna pay for these trips. I'm gonna pay to take you to these other gyms. We're gonna get the right spar. I'm gonna pay for this, pay for that. You even with shows, like if you don't sell enough tickets, you have to pay to fight. So having somebody to do that for you allows you to actually go through the path.
With these two dudes I'm talking about.
Isn't that what Haney's dad did for him?
Hold on, let Don finish.
These two dudes was army dudes, and I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Them dudes was nasty, boy.
A lot of time too, like KJ said, bro, like it be life, like, cause you know most niggas and shit, bro, like when they go into a boxing gym, there's probably only about like a good, depending on how big the gym is, there's probably about a good 5-6 niggas up in there who's taking this shit serious and shit, bro. Even
do me a favor, ask Jesse what happened to Cassius Clay Jenkins.
Cassius Clay Jenkins. I think I seen that nigga picture on the wall and shit too.
He was 125 pounds. That nigga was nasty, bro. And I'm like, what happened to that nigga? I checked box rec, I seen nothing. And I'm like, how this nigga didn't turn pro?
Yeah,
this motherfucker was nice. And I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, a lot of times and shit, bro, like in the gyms and shit, bro, there'd probably be about like, even niggas who got a lot of amateur fucking wins and shit, bro. There'd be a lot of niggas and shit. There's probably about like 5-6 niggas and shit, bro, who goddamn say like, oh, I really want to like take this shit like far. It's kind of like in when you talk to a nigga who play football or basketball and shit, they like almost all them niggas be saying I want to go to the NFL. There's really not a lot of niggas who say I want to be a professional boxer.
Well, Cassius Clay was born to be a boxer. That's why his mom's named him Cassius Clay. That's his real name.
Damn.
Shit, my real name Ali.
Damn, they got the same name as Ali.
That's my name.
No,
my name's Ali.
His mom purposefully named him after Ali. That's what Don is saying.
My first name is Ali and my middle name is Muhammad.
Damn.
Well, it's Abdul Muhammad.
I thought your name was 5 this whole time, man.
I got 5 on it.
Hey. Don, this dude's calling you out. I said, Don, what's up with it? They may call you Kid Dynamite, but I'll put your fuse out.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Hey, that nigga a fan. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit was corny as hell.
Get your ass up.
And this is the second day in a row.
This is what we need, Brandon. When people come up here with that whack shit, you need Brandon, because Brandon just get ignorant on their ass.
Man, this is the second day in a row.
Shut your whole ass up.
You're getting a lot of attention nowadays, Don.
Hey, I was on Brandon Live earlier,
nigga, you ain't gonna do shit.
Like, you could never knock me out.
But one day, I told Brandon, and shit. Hey, look, that shit was funny. I was talking to Brandon. Shit. I told him, I said, hey, bro, Brandon, you got like a month and a half to train, gang. He was like, what happened? I said, bro, the Nationals is December 12th through the 24th, or December 16th through the 24th. And then he was like, oh.
Well, he ain't know the date of the shit?
Nah, he ain't about to go fight, but Brandon's still like in the fucking in the novice division and shit. Yeah. They must have changed for USA Boxing. I guess you can't go now. You can't go open whenever you want. Like, nigga, I turned open after 4 fights in the
Me too. You know how? Because, well, I don't know how they do it, but in DMV, you fill out your own paper. So when I thought they gave me the opportunity to fight open, I just signed up open.
Nigga, no, they just, my coach, nigga, he just, real talk, I didn't even ask to go open. Jesse just, like, I had 4 fights, I had 1 and shit when I first started. And then Jesse was like, hey man, you're going to be fighting again next month. I said, okay. He was like, the guy you fighting had 50 fights. I was like, I thought I wasn't fighting anybody with under 10 fights. He was like, you're open now. I was like, since when?
That's how you do it though. Because them 2-minute fights don't translate. They just don't. That's a different sport.
Yeah, that shit, bro, that shit suck. Like, when you first
because niggas get to do shit they know they wouldn't do in 3 minutes. They know they wouldn't come out there and throw out them punches and all that and put everything in every last shot in 3 minutes. Open means that you fighting dudes with over 10 fights and it's 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, when you first started shit, bro, that 1 minute shit, bro, that might as well be a street fight, bro.
Oh no, I didn't even start. I ain't come in. I never fought no 1 minute. That's for like the little kids.
I think it depends
right?
on your age.
Yeah,
too. Like
you started.
if you're a kid, like I started when I had my first fight when I was like fucking 13 years old.
Yeah, so I never experienced a 1 minute. I seen it though. I ain't gonna lie. They be getting active. 1 minute, that shit looks crazy, and then they be fast as hell.
Yeah, for real, they just be.
I seen the one kid hit a dude, make him throw up. Little kids, man.
There's a Brandon be on.
The one little boy hit the other little boy, and the little boy threw up. Man, I was like, damn. And that's when his they cleaned the throw up, and his people was like, go back out there. He had to keep fighting. He's frying.
You know what opens mean? Open when we was coming up. Open man, you're open to getting your ass whipped now.
KJ, he said he dropped you on sparring.
Bro,
I never been dropped. So not on wood, right? But no, I never been like hit and dropped down. No,
I've never been hitting in the face and been dropped. I've been like, I've never been like, I took a knee before and shit.
That's what Jake Lowry said.
It's part of the game, fam. You know what I mean?
I know. I was like, bro, that's because like nigga, a body shot will fuck you up way more than a headshot, bro.
This one I knew that I was saying this earlier, but this one I knew like, damn, I really want to do this. My second fight, they tried to set me up with a 165 pounder. Ain't even tell me. So I'm in this motherfucker 154 fighting a 65 pounder. And when that motherfucker hit me in my liver, boy, my shit felt like it was on fire. And I was after the fight, I was pissing blood. But that's when I knew, like, okay, I really want to do this. I ain't drop her, I ain't go down or nothing, but I was like, okay, that's what this is.
I Jake Lowry, fan, boy.
I remember the first time I did that shit, boy. I told my pops and shit. He was like, nigga, what the fuck? He was like, nigga, you got cancer? I was like, that shit. I for real thought like I had some type of illness and shit, bro. Like I went to doctors and they like asked me.
Body got to clean itself out.
Yo, I don't know. I pissed blood one time and I don't know where it came from because it wasn't in the gym. I already left and everything. And got home and took a piss. And I was like, what the fuck? I screamed like a bitch because I thought I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because I wasn't hurt. I don't know.
But no, you know what's crazy though, dog? Sometimes when you spar, you would take a shot and you don't know that it's. One of my boys was saying it the other day. He was like, damn, somebody hit me with something. I ain't feeling till I got home. Sometimes that adrenaline when you sparring and you're working out, you're not even paying attention to it. Then you go home, your body reassess and show you like, motherfucker, this is what you put me through. It's like in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you're sore as hell when you're training, but once you get up moving, your body numb itself back again.
I swear to God, because I sparred one time and shit, bro. I had like somebody like in the gym had gave me some crazy work and shit. We was in that bitch banging and shit. And then after the sparring session, I was good. I went to hit the bag and shit, bro. Went home. I was chilling. I woke up that next morning, boy. My head felt like I felt like my shit was just getting hit into a door and shit, like boo, 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 boo. I'm like,
that shit ain't no joke, bro. But you went back to the gym like a crazy motherfucker.
For real, I did. Man.
Hey,
what's up?
Man, I got hit in the liver before, like without gloves though. That shit hurt like that, bro. My cousin, that shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Bro, no, a nigga one time sparring. This nigga, like, everyone know you supposed to spar with 16-ounce gloves and shit, bro.
Oh no,
like,
they come in there with them 14s or them 12s, yeah.
Yeah, no, not even that, bro. Like this nigga, he was sparring and shit, bro, and on the glove that shit said 16 ounces and shit, but it didn't look like no sparring glove. Feel me? Mind you, this dude inexperienced, so like I'm like when we spar and shit, like. I just be working with him and shit, bro. But we sparring, bro. And I was in that bitch playing around and shit, bro. He hit me with a straight right and shit, bro. And that was my fault because I was over here playing. He hit me with a straight right. And when I tell you, like, my fucking eye fucking hurt so bad. And then after the round, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I looked at the nigga glove. He had like bad gloves on with the stitching and shit. Over there. And like the stitching had like went across my eye and shit, bro. That shit. I felt like my orbital bone broke. Cause he hit me clean too.
Clean, like, yeah. Like, the only time I've been buzzing sparring, right, I was sparring this pro. His name Joey Bazooka. His name Bazooki Undefeated or whatever. I just started. So I've been doing it for a couple months. I'm sparring the pro. And he could box, but I was getting the better of him because I was faster than I got naturally fast feet. And I didn't know how to throw combinations really at that time. Only thing I had was that straight left. So I was timing with a straight left to the body and then switching it like, all right, I'm gonna go up top sometime I'm gonna go down to the body. And I outdid him in the little sparring session, but I just started, so he was mad. He came back the next time, bro. He had on some weird looking gloves, like how you talking about. And they was smaller than the ones the first time. But he cracked the shit out of me, bro. Like, as soon as the sparring started, I was like, what the fuck? So he didn't even know that I was hurt. I had grabbed him and wait till I got back right. And I was thinking like, damn, he mad about that first sparring session. But it was still good work though. But motherfuckers be on that shit sometimes with the sparring. They be on that shit. They come in with some weird gloves to try to make sure that make sure they get the better of you.
It's their ego.
Hey, you fought somebody with padded gloves before, Kaden?
I mean, I hope not, but I'm gonna tell you about the DMV. One time I watched
for a half mile.
In the amateur competition, I watched the dude check the glove, right? And he was like, oh, he's old. Yeah. And the gloves was old as shit. And he didn't get rid of them enough. And he was like, one of the little refs, he was like, yeah, these good, man. Somebody gonna get knocked out. I watched it with my own eye. I was like, damn. So you never know. Only thing I say is, that's why I work so hard, because I don't be preparing to fight a boxer on a level playing field. I'll be preparing to be at a disadvantage because people on steroids, people put stuff in their gloves. So that's why I be going on them long ass runs, because I want to make sure I can take a beating if I got to. Like William Joppy, Don, everybody was talking about William Joppy. William Joppy fought Tito Trinidad, didn't know he was cheating. William Joppy said Tito hit him harder than anybody ever hit him. He said it felt like he had cement in his gloves. You know what I mean? And he had to take that ass whooping. That's what boxing is. I be preparing myself for, the cheaters.
Real Spill said Prime Regadal versus anyway.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy because Rigondeaux is offensive just like Inoue, and he does a lot of the same, like a lot of them crazy traps that Inoue does. And Inoue don't throw a bunch of punches like Loma. That'd be crazy.
Damn, man. If I had a time travel machine, man, I'd take like old fighters when they was in their prime back then against certain fighters now.
I
make them fight.
I think that things happen away for a reason. Like, if all these old fighters fought each other, they'd probably have brain damage. Like
no, not old as full. I'm talking about in their prime, like prime.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying sometimes things the way they are for a reason. Like, do we really want to add in Sugar Ray Robinson to the Four Kings era? Do you know how much more damage would have been? If you throw Sugar Ray in that era, everybody takes more damage. So sometimes it's just like that for a reason. Like, we fantasize about what would happen with this dude and that dude, but it's not good for all of this talent to just keep fighting each other and fighting each other. It'll fuck them up.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite fighters, he got ALS. Ezra Charles ended his life in a damn wheelchair with his neck to the side. You know what I mean? Couldn't use none of his body. One of my favorite fighters, but it's because he put so much on his body trying to become a champion. Dominated at middleweight, couldn't get a fight because of, the racial politics. Dominated light heavyweight, couldn't get a chance at the title. Balloon all the way up to heavyweight. Finally get a chance, becomes a heavyweight champion, but at what cost? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Talking about Loma and Bud, when y'all bring up Bud, belts. Bro, it's not just about Loma and Bud, belts. Loma already lost. Bud is undefeated. Come on, let's just keep this shit basic. Bud has fought twice as many times as Loma. Loma only got like 20 fights to his name, bro. Let's not forget Loma, 17-3? Or no, 18-3, some dumb shit like that. Bud has fought twice as many times as Loma and still remains undefeated. Fuck the belts. We already know Bud win the belt argument, but just a basic analysis. Bud was able to show across different weight classes that he cannot be conquered. Loma has been conquered as soon as he went to lightweight. One weight class stopped Loma. And I'm not saying Loma bad. I think Loma a great fighter. But since we comparing fighters, Loma isn't in the same room. He's not on the same block with Bud Crawford, believe it or not. Now, if you're talking about just skills in a vacuum, meaning we're not really testing the skills up against nothing, but just talking about who has skills, Loma is one of the most skilled fighters that you will ever see. But just because you got a bunch of skills don't mean you're good at execution. You got fighters out there that only had 2 punches, but they were dominant because the way they execute. It's the difference between potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the ball at the top of the damn cliff, right? Kinetic energy is the ball actually rolling down that motherfucker, actually getting the job done. Loma had more potential energy than Bud, right? He won all them gold. He won 2 gold medals, 400 wins in the amateurs. But once that ball got rolling in the pros, he wasn't able to live up to that energy. Bud lived up and surpassed all expectations.
Facts.
Damn, bro, you could be a lawyer because you can make a case for anything.
That was an easy case to make, though. Motherfucking
No,
Bud
I'm
is
just saying
undefeated.
you've done it before with more difficult topics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Shit. So you're right, KJ, but still, he don't have a better resume, though. Bro, you out of your damn... I'm gonna leave it alone. How is David saving boxing? Because David fighting dudes that he don't have to fight. He's fighting David Morrell, who's a challenge, a danger to him. David said, I can't get none of the fights I want to get, so let me take a fight that I really don't need against a dangerous opponent. A fight that's good for the boxing fans. A fight that's going to please the boxing fans. A fight that's not even going to make me that much money. A fight that's going to look good on my legacy, my resume when all is said and done. Because if you keep winning, the money is going to come. There you go again, Bud Undisputed, back to belt. Bro.
And if he wins this, he is more than insured for a title shot. Like he'll have 2 interim titles that'll guarantee him a shot with the Better Be of Bivol rematch winner.
Bro, we don't even need to say the winner. He gonna get a shot with Berta Beer.
He said, "Hey, KJ, he talking about some. There you go, talking about Buds. He said, there
I know.
you go, talking about
I ain't
Buds,
paying no mind no more, Kawaki. He just want to argue, man.
My names.
But I want to argue
mean,
too, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up, Mr. Incredible. Berta Biev is gonna whoop Bibble ass again, and then Benavidez is gonna whoop Berta Biev ass, and everybody gonna say Berta Biev was old. I care about names, KJ. Okay,
man, if you want to go off names, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, fucking Brian Gamboa is way better than like the motherfuckers.
No, Loma fought big names, bro. We can't act like they both have fought big names. Loma came in the game fighting big names. He came in the game jumping there with Gary Russell. Tank wouldn't fight Gary Russell if you paid him. So there you go.
I agree that Benavidez can stop there's a possibility, but it's not gonna be an easy fight. It's gonna be the hardest thing he's ever done.
You're right.
And let's face it. And sadly, let's face it, even if Benavidez beats Beterbiev and gets all the belts, Canelo still wouldn't fight him.
Sean was washed, but Sean put up a better performance than Errol Spence. But Sean was washed.
He wouldn't need Canelo after that.
Sean was washed, but a lot of people had Sean winning the fight against Bud until he got stopped. But he was washed, though.
Exactly.
I mean, technically he was.
Go ahead.
Sean Porter had his greatest performance of his career against Bud Crawford. He never looked that good. He was never a great skilled boxer to begin with, but he showed his greatest amount of skill in that fight. That was his plateau as a fighter. He just got stopped. Sean showed head movement, showed the ability to get off the rope, showed the ability to spin an opponent, showed the ability to be aggressive, work the jab, showed footwork, all of that in that fight. He showed more wrinkles than he ever shown. He got stopped. He was not washed.
Honestly,
the reason he retired after that fight is because
Sean's dad
he was going to be an official gatekeeper, a former champion becoming the gatekeeper, and he didn't want to be that.
Yeah. And honestly, Sean's dad did him a disservice after that fight by saying he didn't prepare the way I wanted him to. He prepared enough, but they felt they could have done more. He could have said that. But he kind of threw him under the bus.
Yeah, he did it. He actually did. I agree, though. Because Sean actually fought Errol took more risk against Errol. Sean was taking breaks against Bud, but Bud was taking breaks too. So if Sean came fully prepared, he probably could have won. Sometimes it's about staying on your feet. Sometimes it's about your conditioning, staying on your feet. Once your legs get rubbery, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard, bro.
Yeah, KJ, I'm with you on that. I ain't no arguing because he said Sean lost to the best in his division, who he beat.
Right.
Yo, how you think a fight with Bud and Manny at 140 would have went? had Jeff Horn not won.
Oh, Bud would have stopped Manny. But Bob already knew that though. Manny was older, but bro, Bud Crawford is like the Terminator. Like motherfuckers been knew this. Bud came into the game knocking people out in a crazy fashion. He went up to the championship level, still knocking dudes out. Jumped up the weight to 47, still knocking dudes out. Manny Pacquiao was older, getting in there with an S-level fighter, one of the all-time greats. He would have got his ass knocked out. They said Manny was too durable. Man, please. Manny been knocked out multiple times in his career, bro. Fuck out of here.
On my life. That way, not no boxer.
Or one time at the world level, two times when he was a teenager.
Bro, I don't give a damn. At all levels, Manny been knocked out. That's what we know. At the lowest levels and the highest levels, Manny been knocked out because Manny is a super gambler in there. Like my boy Ezra Charles. I love Ezra Charles, but Ezra Charles was a super gambler. Like some guys, they play Russian roulette in the ring. Crawford played Russian roulette in the ring. Like dudes where they say, you know what? I'm going to get my shit off by any means. That gets you knocked out. Crawford just happened to have had a great chin and great natural resistance, punch resistance. But if you watch Crawford fights from the early fights to late fights, he got caught with big shots while trying to throw big looping hooks. Manny always jumping there. Like Don say, two-fisted fighter, Manny jumping there with no defense. Has taken some big shots and has gotten his ass dropped and knocked out more than once.
Squared up and everything.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all be underestimating Bud, bro.
Yeah. People don't understand what Bud is because a lot of his career wasn't being covered. When that happens, it's a disservice to the sport. A lot of Bud's prime years wasn't being covered. Nobody was talking about him like that. So when that happens, it's like the Ray Robinson thing nowadays. Ray Robinson's best fights aren't on film. Some of Bud's best fights are on film, but they're against nobodies. And when I say nobodies, I don't mean skill-wise. I mean popularity-wise.
But that was because he was at top rank. Had he would have went to PBC, he would
Bob
have got
is known. Bob is known for trying to cover up black talent. He did it with Floyd. If Bob know you a superstar black fighter, he feel like it's his duty to try to put a cloud over your career.
You seen how mad he got when Shakur said he was leaving and going to Matchroom, and he was like, "Nobody's ever gonna pay you what I'm offering you." Like trying to put him down.
But that's how Bob look at it. You know why though, but I can't say. But you know why. You know what Bob.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know how they look at people. It is what it is.
But had he made that one choice and just went to PBC, just fight like a couple, like a 3-fight contract, some shit, he would have got more publicity. They definitely would have gave.
Yeah, all of these fighters that do that. That's one thing that my boy Jordan always say, and he always right. You can't scream tank, 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 but then don't want to sign the PBC, bro. It's just dumb.
Cause PBC got all the stars. They got all the highest, grossing boxers, except for Ryan and AJ. But they got Canelo, they got Tank, they got what's the old boy's name? Shit. Damn. Oh, Benavidez, my bad. I mean, he ain't no big star, but people gonna come and watch. But I'd love to see a 5v5. That one Golden Boy versus
Bro, that shit not going. Oscar said only if they fight in an 18-foot ring, bro. It's not.
You don't think he was bullshitting?
No, Oscar not no damn fool.
They'll do it. They'll do a match.
The only chance
they'll put their fighters
fight him in the square. That's the only chance.
That's a ridiculous request.
Yeah, of course. Oscar not dumb.
No. You can't fight
Oscar is not gonna hold.
That's a ridiculous request.
You know when people make ridiculous requests, that's because they don't really want you to take them up on an offer. Like, oh yeah, let's do 5v5, but under this condition. That means that he really don't believe in his stable.
But
as for one of the other requests he made, like Oscar and Eddie Hearn fighting each other, he will not hold him up to that.
Oh yeah, Eddie Hearn, Oscar beat the shit out of Eddie. You can't. That's not even fair. That's like when Oscar was trying to fight. Oscar was trying to fight. Who run the UFC? That bald head bitch.
Dana White.
Yeah. Oscar tried to challenge Dana White.
Wait.
Oscar wasn't even just a boxer. He was a multi-division world champion. He would put these people in the hospital for life. Like, he had them up drinking through a straw, bro. For real. At any age. So it doesn't. That's not even.
Doesn't matter how old he is. Or
see, Oscar, everything lopsided. He wanted his fighters to be in an 18-foot ring. Then he wanted to fight dudes who never laced up in their life. Everything with him is lopsided. He wants you walk in at a major disadvantage. You'll be a fool to accept them terms. Eddie Hearn, yeah, let's do it. 6v6, me versus you, and 18-foot ring, Shakur's pit. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, but you know how we've talked before about guys taking paydays just to agreeing to get their ass whooped just for paydays. Eddie Hearn would gladly get his ass whooped just for that much money.
No, Eddie don't need the money. Eddie not a fighter.
This nigga Hearn got
a lot of money.
Do not know boxing.
No, but he said if Turkey LSU puts up enough money, yeah, I'll get my ass kicked.
Eddie talks. Eddie don't. I'm telling you. Jaffe would. Jaffe would, but not no damn Eddie. Jaffe, light skin ass up in there, out of shape than a motherfucker getting that check. And Jaffe laughing all the way to the bank. Jaffe the type of nigga getting carried out on a damn gurney, laughing with his thumb up like, don't worry, y'all, I made it. Shit, I'm paid though.
Still, if you offer me $10 million, I'll gladly get my ass kicked by Oscar De La Hoya. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. Y'all saying this, but before y'all jump out there, if you ever get this money, go get hit inside of a boxing ring and see how it don't feel normal. It doesn't feel like hits outside. Like I played rugby, I've been in street fights. Getting hit in that ring feels like something totally different. So before you say you'll do this and that for the money, go feel what them gloves feel like first. It feels different, bro. I know, which is why it would take that much money to get me to fight a guy like Oscar. Like, I know he's probably gonna kill me, but you pay me enough, I'll consider it.
Right back, fellas. Y'all got the show.
So I really think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say. So y'all really think that Canelo and Better BF fight ever gonna happen, or he just gonna go? He's gonna go and fight Chris Eubanks or somebody like that.
He's not. They're not gonna fight Chris Eubanks. He keeps asking for too much money.
Man,
dumb as hell, bro. Nigga talking about some, he talking about some Pacquiao and Boots at 140. Nigga, I said Boots never fought at 140, nigga. Yeah. He too damn big. Dude was a fucking one divisional champion. He
started at 47 and he's been there for 8 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I said. He talking about some, oh, you a cat. I said, nigga, how? And I said, I never said Manny will lose or win. All I said was Boots too big for the division.
Yeah. He way too big for the division he at now.
Exactly.
Oh God, that dude from yesterday is back. Said KJ, remember November 21.
People just be in here bored.
I'm alive.
November 21st, you're gonna get your ass whooped. That'd be your early Thanksgiving. That'd be an early Thanksgiving present for your ass. You'll be walking around swollen up like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Nigga say, how is he too big for 140? Nigga, he too big for 147. What? Y'all see this, right?
Yeah,
look at him. Like when he weighs in, he's drained as hell.
This was casual about it. Yeah.
Oh my life.
Shit
how
about
am I not making sense? Like what the fuck?
Spencer's way too big for 140.
No, not Spence. I'm talking about Boots.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
Exactly. Like fucking Boots is too big for 140.
Way too big.
Right now, he's too big for 147.
Exactly, nigga.
I was just saying that shit.
Come on, cuz. Then try to call me a casual nigga. What?
That's what casuals do.
He said, stop trying to say dudes can't make 140. All right.
No, he just talking. I ain't paying no damn mind.
I'm not lying. I'm gonna ignore him.
Right now, he can barely make 147. And if he doesn't get a big name or another title holder, he's probably moving up.
Hey, Don says sit at 3 clowns.
Yeah. Send that motherfucker to the clown.
I'm my life. I got you.
Send that dude up here.
How the fuck can Boots make 140? He can barely make 147. He even said his last fight, if you watched it, nigga, he said it's time to move up to 54.
He probably will if he doesn't get one of the other title holders.
He said I wasn't feeling when he fought Kieran. He ain't even that big because he was drained, goof.
Yeah, but
Boots literally said
I
when he
heard
lost. Like
Exactly.
Kawaki just said that when he lost, Boots said maybe it's time to move up to 54. I've been saying that he a weight bully, bro, and that's why he's been walking through a lot of these people's punches. He like how Errol Spence was doing the same thing at welterweight. Errol Spence really a natural 54 pounder. He drained himself for his entire career.
Boots cannot move down to 140 and fight Manny. Stop, bro.
He's still on that clown shit.
Yeah, man. Let me ignore this dude.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, he moved
I'm
down.
not even reading the comments. I don't even read them no more. I glance once in the blue moon.
Manny hasn't even been at 140 in a few years now.
Yeah, because he fought what's his name at what 147, right? The last. So
Yeah.
what's his name? Thurman.
These last few years, he's been at 147.
Yeah, he fought Thurman at 147.
I see why Supreme blocked your ass.
Keith, no time Thurman.
And I don't think Manny beats Boots at 47.
No.
Could say he moving down to 140 to fight Ryan. Nigga, Ryan never fought at 140. If you want to be honest.
Well, only one time.
All the other shit been catch weights.
Nah, and he came in at a catch weight.
Look, he only fought at 140
140
one time in his life, and that's
He
just
didn't fight
because
at
the other
140.
dude couldn't make weight.
Man, the Boots fight Ryan had to come to 47 or 54.
Yeah.
Jaffe funny as fuck.
I'd say make him fight at 147 so Ryan actually has to fight for a title.
Yo,
Jaffe funny as
who
hell.
got that 147? All I know is, man, when Boots go to 54, he better start out with some trash cans. Don't jump out there in that water.
On my life, get your ass drowned.
Because they hitting different.
Well, let him get hit. Fuck it.
Let them killers come get him.
No. Listen, not everybody is Floyd. If you jumping up in weight, test the water out first. Don't jump out there and go after a championship, Boots. I'm telling you.
He said, so why would he call Ryan out if Ryan never fought at 147?
Because he's big enough to make that weight.
Boots ain't called Ryan out. Ryan called Boots out. And Ryan technically did fight at 47. Ryan ain't never weigh in at 140. So Ryan already at 120.
How you think Boots does against Boychuk? The one that just fought
Booty Cheek. He beat him, but that's a fight that you want to take.
I feel like Boots got to stay on his toes if he stay in the pocket.
He can stay in the pocket against Booty Cheek because he's such a great athlete. But that's a good fight to get used to the power. You want to fight a Booty Cheek before you jump in there. Well, whatchamacallit?
Are you saying bullet cheeks or booty cheeks?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, respect Boots, bro. Respect Boots.
I don't got respect, no.
Respect him.
But I think Boots a good fighter. I think Boots a good fighter and a great athlete. But I think that if he jump out there like in the waters too early, he gonna get hurt. So you need to test it out. Feel the power first for a couple fights. There's nothing
Speaking
wrong
of
with
booty cheeks,
fights
though, bro.
and when you jump up and wait.
Hey KJ, if Virgil Ortiz hit Boots with the same shit Karen did, what you think gonna happen?
Oh, he going down. I don't know if he's gonna get stopped, but he gonna hit that mat.
Yeah, I mean he got buckled by what's the name, Karen.
Hey, yo. Speaking of booty cheeks, though, right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, mic check, mic check. We can hear you, nigga.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. All right. Speaking of booty cheeks, though, right? I looked up that kid, Mickey Scholar. Man, he ain't hitting on shit, bro.
Bro, I
know what
just
I'm
checked
saying?
it
He wide
yesterday.
open.
He was
Listen,
fighting
listen.
bums. He was
He wide open, bro.
Don't ever look up nobody. You know why? It ain't even about. You know what I learned? It's not even about it's somebody record or nothing like that. Boxing, I say this a million times. Boxing is an everyday sport. If a nigga not getting after it every day, They not stepping to me, bro. That's just it. Cause I'm getting after it every day. These next couple days, the first days I'm not going to train because my left foot is swollen and because I don't have a fight Saturday no more. So I've been training 8 hours a day for the last 2 weeks and 4 to 5 hours a day for the last month and a half. So
Hey,
I don't
KJ,
worry about when they pulling up dudes, they get somebody hurt out here fucking with me.
Hey, KJ, what's the furthest you ran?
They say if you're not pro, you're not beating a pro. That makes sense. That makes so much sense, bro. That means everybody should lose their debut. And he's 10-0. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
dog. Motherfucker, you still sorry. Motherfucker talking about somebody 10-0. Bro, I started my amateur career sparring professional.
See what I mean about these niggas saying dumb shit?
Hey, Don, didn't we just say, Don, didn't we just say we were going to ignore this goof?
Yeah.
No, but he good for the channel. I'm supposed to know. I'm supposed to be on YouTube.
But he's still saying dumb
your
shit.
dumbness is good for the channel, boy.
You being dumb.
You're dumb as hell. Just giving me easy content.
Pro. So you right. Everybody should start their whole career 0-1
with a loss.
Yes. Right.
Keyshawn, my man Five is 1-0. He's about to fight somebody that's 13-1.
Hey, in fact,
at the end of the day, it's about your skill level and your preparation.
Facts. And Keyshawn brother should be 0-1. Shakur little cousin should be 0-1.
That's a motherfucker that as soon as he hit the bed, he go to sleep. Because he can't even fight his fucking sleep. A motherfucker that never put on gloves. He can't even wear gloves in the winter when it's cold. That's who's talking to us now.
But you know what, though?
Can't even eat a sandwich.
We fighters, we talking to people who don't fight, so, and it ain't even just about whether or not you box. There's people that's street fighters. Any man that's been a fighter, you know it's a certain mentality that comes with it. If it's somebody that don't fight, they have a mentality of, a sideline motherfucker. Like, they can't really relate to somebody having that belief and having that verve and that aggression, that masculinity. They can't relate to that. They say nobody ever beat an undefeated fighter. He said nobody ever beat an undefeated fighter in their debut. Bro, that's false. You got guys who are 1-0. These dudes who debuted against fighters who are 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and they beat them. Fuck you talking about?
Did you look at him?
Man, come on, bro. KJ, this is the same nigga that said Boost made 140. Leave this nigga alone.
KJ, did you look at that nigga?
Who? Look at who?
Mickey Scholar.
Mickey Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
I told you I don't play, bro. Listen, if Mickey Mouse is running 15 miles, I'll look at him. If somebody can confirm that he went on a 15-mile run on Sunday like me and he dealt with that fucking pain, then I'll look at him. Other than that, I will fuck him up. I'm not playing with these dudes. When y'all was all here, when a dude had over 100 fights, when a dude was KJ, I'm a fan, but I'm sorry. Motherfucker, you can stay sorry. You don't know shit about boxing. Everybody told Ali he was going to lose against Foreman. His cornerman ain't think he was going to win. Boxing is an individual sport. It's between me and Mickey Mouse, me and the man that they put in front of me. You can feel how you want to feel. You can think what you want to think. That's why I don't listen to nobody. That's why I love this shit. When I told everybody I was ready to beat the shit out of the boy with over 100 fights, I was going to beat the shit out of the multiple national champion, and I wasn't going to watch no film on his ass. What did I do?
No.
Exactly. You know why I beat him? He was more skilled than me on defense. I seen it in the round. I said, damn, he could move his body better than me on defense. But you know what? His ass got tired. His ass ain't want to do that road work. His ass ain't want to do them rounds. He didn't go through the pain, the rigor of training.
Dude, the Scholar kid, he definitely on Mayweather Promotions and shit. So that's one of them type motherfuckers you could pick off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm ready to start looking for matchmaking, like, because they got all the box events on BoxRec. I'm gonna start looking for a first fight anyway. KJ, you think Loma should retire? Yeah, because Loma talking about retiring. They said I'm watching Scalia fight right now. He dangerous. Yo, nobody never said he wasn't dangerous, but every fight is dangerous, bro. My whole thing with you is you can't put your bitch assness on me. You understand? Like, this one thing we gotta understand. Just because you a bitch, that don't mean that you can throw that. You can't just force that on another man. Just because you scared, just because you get wet, you can't force that on another man.
No, not wet.
He said he ain't trying to see you get CTE.
Oh shit! Don't watch. All boxers be getting CTE. He's a
Hey man, I ain't
pro.
gonna cap, bro. He looked like he was getting tired in that fight. If we watched the same fight,
You know why?
and that was only
Because it don't give it. These dudes go. This is what they do. I figured out what boxing is. Guys go
a
spar with
four
somebody
rounder.
with a name and be like, "Oh yeah, I was in there with this. I was in there with him. I was in there with this. Nigga, that don't have nothing to do when you get up in that ring. At the end of the day, did you wake up every day for that camp? You know whether you did it or not. Only you and God know. Most fighters, they can't even go through a full camp. It's hard on the body. I'm not worried about no goddamn Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Finna do the hot dog then.
I'm not saying dude was trash, but I don't think he was as nice as bro was, pumping him up.
He was supposed to pump him up. That was
saying?
his boy. That was his butt buddy. He's supposed to do that. And he was definitely tired, and he pulled through and stopped him. KJ, don't call him out. I'm gonna call out everybody,
Yeah,
but I
that's what
tell
I'm
you
saying.
what,
He got tired in 4 rounds.
I tell you what, I'm gonna call out anybody, but you don't call nobody out, cause we know you ain't getting no fucking.
Hey, did AB even retire?
Who AB?
Yeah, Adrian
Rose.
No, AB need that money, bro. They call AB tomorrow and say we got 400,000 for you. He can fight anybody. He need the money.
He need to go to 40, bro. Like I don't understand why people.
I forgot when the last time AB fought. Was it May?
Not telling him he need to go. Was
it in May?
He's at 47.
Yeah,
he don't need to be at 47. Mickey Mouse.
He can't keep that weight off. Look, you see how out of shape he is.
What you talking about?
Bro, he was out of shape as fuck, bro. He was hella fat. AB had love handles.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Gym fighting don't got nothing to do with the real deal. This is another thing, bro. KJ eat 1 time a day. I only eat 1 time a day, bro. Because I don't got time to be losing. I learned this in the amateurs. Who the fuck want to shed 8, 10, 12 pounds? Bro, that shit make it hard to fight. These dudes is not making them type of sacrifices, bro. I feel you can see it in the fight. You like, oh damn, this motherfucker tired. You know why? He had to cut off 8 to 10 pounds in the last week. I only had to cut off 2 pounds. And I ain't had to get inside the sauna. I ain't had to get outside the sauna. Where do you get your energy from? I get my energy from the Lord. I don't eat breakfast. I get my energy from the Lord. KJ, he stopped him. I don't give a fuck who he stopped, bro. Bro. Something wrong with this. Man, that's a big risk. You don't gotta take that.
This guy
man.
clout chasing. Do not entertain him.
Man, this nigga right here, bro. You must got bump your head when you were younger, good.
That's right. This
No,
guy's
I'm
acting like Blair Cobbs
I'm gonna be straight up with you.
at the Boots Cup press
I'm gonna be
conference.
straight up with you. Me, everything I do in life is based off of faith. I believe in the Most High. I believe in His Son. So I don't eat breakfast and I go train for 8 hours. You know what I mean? Not 8 hours straight. I don't eat breakfast. I go train for 5 hours straight. I carry my shit to the gym, catch the bus to train, carry my shit home. I have a snack, and then I go do another 3-hour session. You know what I'm saying? I believe in faith. I don't believe, oh no, this ain't right. My nutrition ain't da-da-da-da. I got my faith good. It made me strong. Some of these niggas, they need to eat gourmet meals just for their body to have enough nutrition to work the next day. So it's different.
Nah, don't say.
Most people when they 20s in their 20s, oh, I ain't gonna start boxing. It's too late for me. I done beat on plenty of niggas who been boxing since they was 8 years old. I done beat on plenty of them.
I just eat because I'm greedy.
Lucio Norris said, "Man, this dude get on my nerves." Who you talking about? Me? You still checking in, motherfucker?
That's that jealousy.
Take the next right onto Hardscrabble Road. Stay road S40 to 83.
So I got jealousy because I can't fight.
Damn,
Let me tell you something, though. He said, "No, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling my dude."
Told y'all yesterday.
Oh, all right. No, he ain't talking about me. He talking about the dude that's antagonizing. He said, "Yeah, I started at 20. If you put the work in, you can definitely compete. Not only can you compete, you can defeat. You can beat motherfuckers. You can beat people that have been boxing their whole life. If you take it serious and you got faith and you really going after it and you got a good coach. You got to have a good coach. My coach is old school, so we got to do a lot of footwork. And when I first started, I used to hate that shit. My coach will have you doing foot feints back and forth on the damn bag for rounds, working on the jab for rounds until your shoulder ready to fall off. You know what I mean? This before you even allowed to throw. When I first came in, you wasn't even allowed to work on no flashy combination, nothing. Basics, straights, jabs, footwork. You know what I mean? Closing the guard up. You know how many fighters I done fought? Dudes who've been boxing since they were kids and they don't know how to put both of their hands up into a shelf. They don't know how to sit down. You know what I mean? And defend themselves. They know how to do all that slick shit, but they don't know how to put their hands up. When you're tired, it's harder to be reflexive. You know what I mean? It's harder to be pretty when you're tired. Your timing ain't the same. So the best defense is just putting your hands up. One of the reasons I believe Marvin Hagler not as talked about today is because his style wasn't as beautiful as some other guys. But Marvin had an effective style. Jab, hands up. Marvin would throw a punch, right? Throw 1-2, right? But then he'd put his hands up afterwards. That's not as flashy as somebody throwing a straight right and a pull counter. That's not as flashy as somebody dancing, doing a shuffle, and then ducking under shots. But that style was effective. He whooped a whole lot of ass with that style.
Yeah, but you're talking about flashy, like Tank style isn't all that flashy either, but he knocks people out.
Oh no, Tank style flashy as hell. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I was ready to say that's flashy, my dog.
Yeah, Tank a beautiful, aesthetic, pleasing fighter. One of the most exciting fighters we've had.
He might.
Talent-wise, you can't take nothing from Tank. The only hiccup that I had with the brother is that why is David Benavidez giving David Morrell a fight? And David Morrell got 11 fights. He ain't saying, you ain't do enough. You ain't fight enough. But Tank, we not going to see him fight Keyshawn Davis. He hasn't fought Shakur yet. He hasn't fought Devin. He hasn't fought T.O. He hasn't fought anybody. That's the only hang-up that I got with him. But just on film, Tank is one of the most fan-pleasing fighters and most entertaining boxers and a boxing genius. One of the best that we've seen. But the only way to prove that you are great in boxing is to fight another fighter that's great. It's the only way. It's the only way. There's no other way around that. You got to fight and you got to defeat another great fighter. That's it.
For certain.
Other than that, it don't matter.
I seen Devin. He's supposed to be coming back to fight T.O. That's been rumored. It's been rumored.
T.O. already turned that down.
T.O. already said no. T.O. said no already.
Man.
T.O. as a bitch.
He's a sucker too. I'm tired of him. I don't care about his resume.
T.O.'s just trying to sell out to get the millions of dollars.
He don't want to lose to the fighter
that lost
to fucking Ryan.
Yeah.
T.O. ain't like that, bro. He just
he never was like that. I think Mr. Incredible been saying for a while that T.O. never was like that.
Nah, I'm not saying skill wise. I'm not saying skill wise, but we used to give him credit for fighting. Oh, he fought Luma and then fought this person and then he not about that life either. He not about that. He turned into
that life. Bud, Benavidez, Errol Spence. You got a couple guys, Gary Russell, that'll jump in there with anybody. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give Devin. I'm gonna give it to Devin, and I'm gonna give a slight nod to Shakur, but he still should have fought Devin.
I say put Bam in there too.
Bam,
yeah. Inoue, you can put Inoue in there.
No, hell no. They said anyway ducking.
I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Damn.
Bro, you don't understand. Boxing, just because you duck somebody, I don't even think that you a bitch. Would I do it? No. But I realize, it's not many people who will really fight anybody. Like Sugar Ray Robinson, it was fighters that Sugar Ray was like, no, I'm not fighting that man. No, hell no. It don't mean it's just, sometimes people look at it and they say, okay, I'm not even going to get that much money. This motherfucker could potentially beat me. This could be one of the hardest fights in my career. It doesn't add up when I can go fight this other dude who's not that much of a challenge, and I'm going to get paid more. It just does. Unless you're somebody that's a competitive nut job, like an Ali, where you want to be doing this shit until you 40, you never want to stop, you're not going to want to fight for certain fights. If you can turn them down, you're going to turn them down. After Ali beat for me, he ain't giving no fucking rematch.
Yeah, I seen Zab say, I seen when Zab was talking about him and Mike told him and Floyd had to fight. But they was boys like Shakur and
he said it was friends. But look, it's the thing. I was trying to find a video. I can't find it and I'm pissed. Pernell Whitaker said on video, I will not fight my stablemate, Meldrick Taylor. And everybody respected it. And plus, it seemed like everybody already knew Meldrick couldn't beat Pernell, man. Pernell said that KJ. Meldrick never even gave him problems in sparring because Pernell's so defensively sound. But Pernell said, I will not fight my stablemate.
Well,
Hey, y'all feel like
the fact is this.
Back in the 70s, I was about to say, back in the 70s, Ken Norton said that he and Joe Frazier are friends, and no amount of money is going to make him fight him.
Yeah, but Purnell.
Now, Don, tell me what the fact is, Don.
Purnell, what people don't understand is Melvin Taylor was inexperienced. He was just so skillful. He actually won.
Athletic and fast as hell.
Athletic. He actually won the Olympic trials, but a little. I think he had a little less than a year of boxing, or a little more. He wasn't even boxing that long. He looked like a little kid. He looked like he's supposed to have been in the Junior Olympics. And he was that skillful. There's no way he would be the experienced Purnell. Period. But yeah,
bro, Purnell had that Lomachenko type of experience. Like they say, Purnell had 200 amateur fights. Purnell said, "No, I had 400 something amateur fights," because they don't put all your amateur shit on the records. Mm-hmm. Like you have fights that they don't even put down.
Yeah, Melton came from that Philadelphia shit, so he was fighting motherfuckers in Philly and real quick. He came up so fast, it was almost shocking that he was in the Olympics.
Hey, what they fighting on?
He was the only one they thought wasn't going to win because of inexperience.
He already said that's false, didn't he?
What?
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask. No. I was going to ask, was Benavidez fighting on there with Tank, but I forgot.
No, they're not. Benavidez fighting on February 1st, David Morrell.
Yep.
The reason why I got the picture is to show that out of all these guys on the screen, the only one that's giving it to you straight how you really want it is Benavidez. He the only one. Tank is not going to fight Keyshawn Davis. Floyd Schofield not going to fight Abdullah Mason. Everybody going to try to act like it's about money. At the end of the day, bro, it can't. If you truly trying to make a name for yourself, it can't be all about money because you fighting them bullshit ass trash cans isn't going to build enough emotion amongst the fans. It's not.
Man, fuck that Keyshawn shit, man. Tank got to fight Shakur, man. I'm gonna be honest. That too. I don't give a fuck about that Keyshawn shit. You feel me? He gotta fight Shakur. Just like fuck all that Keyshawn shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really give a fuck.
Not right now. Maybe later, but right now he needs to fight Shakur.
I don't care if he fight Keyshawn or not, ever. To be honest with you, he gotta fight Shakur for certain. Fuck all that shit.
You tripping? Like, Keyshawn aggressive and Keyshawn got hella experience. That's gonna be cool. Keyshawn gonna bring the best out. He's gonna bring the best out of Tank Davis. I need that fight.
Yeah, Shakur gonna be a better fight than Keyshawn.
Bro, Shakur don't even have to engage with Tank and he could beat him. I'm not talking about the shit where we say the judge is gonna rob you. I'm talking about if everything is on the up and up, Shakur don't even have to engage with Tank Davis and he'll fucking win. Keyshawn Davis don't have that ability. He has to fight to win. He cannot move defensively how Shakur can move. Nobody in boxing can. That's why Shakur is leading boxing in plus minus. Even though people don't like Shakur's style, there's nobody in the sport that can do what he's doing. So a fight between Shakur and Tank might be rather boring. But a fight between Keyshawn and Tank, it has to be fireworks.
Boring to who? He ain't gonna be boring to me.
No, I'm saying it could be rather. Like I'll give an example. Mayweather didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather boxed. Hold up. Mayweather boxed Manny Pacquiao. So that fight is looked at as being underwhelming. That's what I'm saying. Because Tank and Shakur gonna be a super fight, but it could end up being an underwhelming super fight because if Shakur get in trouble, he's fully equipped to run around that ring and still score points, and he doesn't have to engage. Keyshawn don't have that in his arsenal. So if he get in trouble, he's gonna be forced to fight his way out of trouble.
We don't know how good he gonna be able to run around the ring against somebody like Tank because he never fought somebody like Tank. He ran around the ring
against De Los Santos.
Tank never fought nobody like him.
Santos is not Tank Davis.
Yeah, but
everybody always talks like Tank
his footwork. His footwork not better than Tank.
Tank has never fought anybody who fits their game plan like Shakur.
Not even
his footwork is not Tank is not on that level, bro.
What?
De La Santos.
Okay, you're right. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Yes, that's what he just said.
I know he's right though. He's right, but let me tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you something that put a hole in the whole argument. Right? When you look at Tank Davis and Frank Martin won early rounds against Tank easily. Shakur is 2 times the fighter of Frank Martin. And Tank was only up 1 round before he got the stoppage against Frank Martin. So if you replace that fighter, Shakur gonna be up a whole lot of rounds against Tank, bro.
We don't know if that's how he gonna go in there.
Bro, he go in the same. Everybody keep acting like Tank about to pull a rabbit out his ass. He fight the same way every
based
fight.
on what he did already. So now we want to say, oh, he might not do that. Everybody loving him.
No, hell no. Tank do the same shit. He give up early rounds. It takes him time to catch his swing, and once he catches his swing, he stops the guy. I don't think that's going to be a formula to beat Shakur. I really don't. And I do believe that if Shakur get in trouble, he's going to do what he did in the sparring. Tank said, I cracked him and he ran. What does that really mean?
When Tank fight a B+ or A fighter, is to me, he's 0-0. This is his first fight. Because the shit he been doing was against regular old motherfuckers that I probably could have knocked out. I don't consider that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something to build off what Don said, bro. Do you know that when I started boxing, I sparred the novice Golden Glove champ. His name was Christian Portillo, Puerto Rican. I beat the brakes off of his ass. Because the novice doesn't mean anything. Then I fought him in an actual open class fight and beat the brakes off his ass again. Because his levels, bro. Tank beating on C and B class fighters don't mean nothing. The only way to prove your skill in boxing is to fight another great fighter. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna be.
You hit a motherfucker, right, look at you and hit you back.
Okay. All right. Time out. Can we pause? So, all right, Tank. I'm gonna go back to the same thing I told y'all the other night. Tank and Shakur resume the same. It's the same.
Tank is not. Shakur is not the face of boxing, or one of the faces.
But neither one. All right. So the shit that you saying Shakur did, he did that against C-level fighters.
And who cares? Who's talking about Shakur?
We talk about Tank versus Shakur. So the same thing
Tank versus any A class or B+ fighter.
All right. So the same. You can say the same thing for Shakur. We don't know if he's gonna be able to do all that shit against an A class fighter.
I don't hear nobody really bigging up Shakur like they do Tank.
Shit, everybody, niggas love Shakur.
Not like Tank.
No, Tank got the bigger fan base. Of course, Tank got the bigger fan base. But
that's what I'm saying. Too. Even with the similar opponents, which I think Shakur opponents is a little better than Tank. Even with the same similar opponents, I still think Shakur could outbox him.
You can.
It could happen. That's why we want to see the fight.
I think he could outbox him before Tank can knock him out. I think he outboxes Tank.
So my whole point is Shakur versus Tank is a better fight than Keyshawn versus Tank. That's what I was saying. I'd rather see that.
As far as name, yeah, but as far as excitement, no.
I mean, we don't watch boxing just for excitement. We watch boxing to see who's the best.
Yeah, well, then we shouldn't be watching Tank then.
So,
that's not what he does.
I mean, that's what some people watch him for, excitement, but
exactly. So that's what we want to see. I mean, I want to see him fight both. What's wrong with fighting both? I want to see him fight both. That'll be his first two high-level fighters. And if he walk through them, then we could be like,
I mean, I want to see both of them fight.
Man.
In the meanwhile, Keyshawn could go fight De La Santos or somebody there.
No, Sam. He'll be fighting Branchek.
My Tank can't fight him.
Tank, I would like to see that. Tank about to fight Roach. Y'all
I was even talking to
y'all
myself.
Said Roach was a good fight.
Now, the only difference between Shakur and Tank, the difference between Shakur and Tank is Shakur is actively calling these number one fighters out. Tank ain't even calling them out. Tank sending contracts to people he knows he
might have to fight them. That's why.
Tank sending contracts to people he know he could beat. That's a big difference. Tank fucked his career up because now,
think about it.
Anytime you got Keyshawn Davis,
fellas, I'm gonna be back. Y'all got the show.
Think about this. Think about this. Tank is the money man, right? If he calls somebody out, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I got it. I'm taking it because of the money."
For certain.
He can't call nobody out that he don't want to fight because he's gonna have to fight him.
Exactly.
But he don't ever call nobody out. But Shakur had a chance to fight the biggest fight of his life and he turned it down, my dog.
Put it like this: it's the law of the land.
He had the chance to fight the biggest fight of his life, and he turned it down, my dog.
You is not about to be out here stunting, flexing on these dudes who getting out the mud. These dudes who saying I'll fight anybody right now. You around here stunting, showing money, bragging. You about to get a $500 million deal, and you ain't fighting nobody. You fighting people that you can win, dude. It don't work like that. Life don't work like that,
bro. He sent your boy the contract. He turned it down.
Send who contract?
He sent Luma the contract. He turned it down.
Man, okay.
Now Luma not now Luma not
Loma didn't
now
want
Luma
to fight.
not good. All
I
right,
want to know
so
why he didn't fight
I've
Loma.
that
always
was a
said
top
Loma wasn't
dog.
good.
That was a top dog. Was he not a top dog or not?
Why
Okay,
he didn't fight Loma
He
6
is.
years ago?
that's true.
Yeah.
Luma, I got a video where Luma said he ain't want to fight. He ain't want to come back down to
I just
130
told
when
you,
Tank
Loma.
was
I
at
just told
130.
you, Loma ain't want to fight.
Nah,
But
at 130 when
but
Tank was at
Shakur was next
130,
up.
he ain't want to
Nobody
fight.
goes down. Everybody goes up.
Shakur
Nobody
was
goes
next up.
down. Tank is the only one who
No,
goes
he
down.
goes down.
Oh, I don't want to fight at 140. I'm scared. They're going back down.
The only time you go down is when the money man is asking you to go down.
That's true.
Like,
Well, Tank was
That's
the
why
And that's
Tank-
not the only.
that's
And
why
if you
Tank
could
fights
do
these
it
guys.
without unaliving yourself, if you could
That's
go
why
down.
Tank
I mean,
fights the guys that he
bro,
does.
Luma's a little guy. He can make 130 like it was nothing. Let's stop. He had just
Loma
moved up.
didn't want to fight.
He had just moved up. I'm talking about be early Luma, prime Luma, early Luma. He said this, not Luma now.
He
I'm
already
talking about
gave Tank a chance to fight him at 130. Tank said
Yeah.
no. He moved up. Why the fuck I'm gonna move down?
and when Tank got the belt, he said, "Let's fight. We gonna do it on pay-per-view. Let's fight now."
Loma already had
Loma-
about a
But we already
135.
established Loma didn't want to fight him. Shakur
All right,
did
cool.
though. He ain't sitting
All right,
there.
him and
He was
Shakur
quiet.
gonna fight.
Boy, they not gonna fight, boy.
They're gonna fight.
They not
Tank
gonna
ain't
fight.
fight nobody, man. He got
They
he
will.
not
Gonna fight. If they was gonna fight, he was
31
gonna be
fights.
fighting him next. Tank got on the press conference and said, "I guess it will be for boxing, and we fought sooner or later." No, man. Whatever deal he got, whatever little deal he got coming up, Tank trying to take it easy and sign this contract. After he get this $500 million contract, he ain't gonna give a fuck about getting in the ring with none of them. Why? Because he already paid. He gonna hop his ass in the ring, get his ass whipped, and go home and count that money. After he lost the fight, you would think he'd be sad. Nah, he gonna be in there counting money and showing off bitches.
So what you saying? What you saying? He holding out? He holding out because of money?
Yes. He whatever deal he got in the works, they telling Tank, look, Tank, get these easy fights. Let's get this deal signed. Let's get this deal inked. When we get this deal inked, then you go fight Shakur. Then you go fight whoever you want to go fight because we already got the money now. We ain't tripping. You heard? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Well,
Like bullshit. But I will say this though. But I will say this though. Life don't work like that. You're not about to be stunting on these dudes who out here getting out the mud. You're not about to be stunting on these dudes who saying we'll fight anybody right now. Meanwhile,
they be
fighting
lying.
Lamont Roach and Frank Martin, getting
But they be
millions of
lying.
dollars.
They be lying. They say that. Like T.O. be saying that, and he don't fight. He don't want to fight Devin. What you talking about? They
Who don't want to fight
talk.
Devin?
They talk cold cash, and then they don't want to fight.
Who don't want to
They
fight
just be
Devin?
chatting.
Tank?
Nah, I said T.O. I said T.O.
Oh,
Your boy
I don't
Shakur
care
didn't
about
want to fight Devin. He didn't sign the contract. He ducked.
All three of them wouldn't fight Devin.
He ducked.
That was
what
offer,
are you talking about?
That
He
was
ducked.
an offer Shakur should have
What are you
refused.
talking?
I'm
He
happy
ducked.
He did refuse it.
He
Bro,
ducked.
you talking
Like
about Devin like Devin Cole. I'm not about to tell you talking about Devin. So, like, you talking about Devin like he's somebody good.
Hey,
So,
they acting like they scared of Devin.
no, nobody's
They
scared of
acting
Devin.
like Devin Cole.
They don't
I'm
want
not
to fatten
acting
his
like
pockets.
nothing because I'm not in the ring.
They don't want
They
to
in the
fatten his
ring.
pockets. I already broke down the whole Devin and Shakur thing to you because Don put me on something I didn't know about. I didn't know you get percentages for the belts.
I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So if you was getting percentages for the belt, if Devin Haney would have offered him anything more than 25%, Shakur would have been walking out the ring with more than Devin.
I know that.
So that's the
know
reason
that.
why he said 25% or nothing. And
I
you
know
telling
that.
me Shakur should have took that fight? No, he shouldn't have.
Why not?
I would not feel good about myself if I walked out the ring knowing Devin got paid more than me and he just got
Why?
his
When
ass
he
beat,
Shakur, what
and
did
we gonna run
Shakur?
it back.
Why? Devin
And
sell
we
more
gonna
than
run it back.
Shakur. Devin
And we
sell
gonna
more
run
than
it back.
Shakur though.
No. Shakur grandfather had an interview, and I'm starting to feel what they say because I think if I remember right, Shakur grandfather said we need to stop letting these guys fight for all the belts at one time and undisputed. I like that idea a lot because it's gonna force the best fighters to have to fight for world class championship and acquire a fighter to actually be an undisputed champion versus then okay he beat one guy, he got all the belts, he undisputed now. I ain't feeling that so much since Devin got it like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I ain't rocking with it
but
like that no more.
but
You know,
how we going to just change the rules up? That's cool, but how we going? I like it too. I
Well,
like
you
that
know,
idea too.
he was
But
just
how we-
talking.
Well, I mean,
But I like that idea a lot better because Devin and Bosa's
If
got
that's
to
the case,
be.
you got to get rid of lineal. Because if I whip 3 motherfucking champs' ass, right, and then you got 1 belt, you whip my ass, based on the lineal, you whipped everybody's ass. Because you beat the man that beat the man that beat the man.
Well, I don't know, but his grandfather said Floyd was down with that too. He said Floyd mentioned it too, so it must be a good fighter thing. Because when I'm finding out right now, if you a dog and you got hands, you're not tripping on who they put in front of you. You're gonna go fight. You know.
All right, so you saying like when Crawford shouldn't have got all them belts because he just whooped Spence.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Correct.
So he should fight Spence 3 times.
Right? No, the hell he not
fight Spence 3 times, but leave, like give him 1 championship, and you still have to fight for the other 3.
But who you gonna fight? Who you gonna fight? Because he's still.
I don't know. I have to rewatch the interview and see how he actually set it up. But it was
then you will have to vacate. Spence will have to vacate the other 2 belts,
and
then they go to some probably whoever that's not even better than Spence, and then he will get them easy anyway.
It don't matter. It's still forcing him to fight competition for the remaining 3 belts versus him just getting them all from beating Spencer.
I mean, he beat the champ.
It's forcing the fighters to fight the best. Is what it's gonna do.
I would rather just take 1 belt away.
I just rather it be 2 belts. Just make 2 of them merge, become 1 company, and it'd be 2 fucking belts, like the good old days.
It's too many belts.
2 belts.
It is.
The WBC.
It's too many belts, and all these sanctions don't even agree to anything.
I loved it.
Too many belts and too much money involved. Too much money involved.
That's my outlook on. I know I said a lot in a short amount of time, but yeah, man.
Hey, with 2 belts, bro.
Anytime you got Keyshawn Davis calling you out like that, and to be real with you, the reason why I want to see Keyshawn and not Shakur right now is because he's showing them too much respect. Shakur showing them too much respect. Shakur not coming at him like Keyshawn coming at him.
Yeah.
You see, if Shakur was coming at him, correct. If Shakur was coming at Tank like Keyshawn coming at Tank, more people
will put pressure on Tank to make the fight.
Right.
But look, with the 2 belt thing, I agree with it because that's how in the 2 belt era, in Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield, they can't wait until they get old to try to fight. If it's only 2 belts, you got to go through some dog just to get an opportunity. So when you get all the real good fights, you will get those fights, and people will know things early on. You won't have to wait 8 years, 10 years for a big fight.
Mm-hmm. Because how it used to go back in the day, was if you was number 1 and you had the belt, you had to fight the number 2 guy. It wasn't no going down fighting number 10 for a tune-up, then fighting number 5, and then maybe if the number 2 guy want to take less money, then we'll fight him. But if he wants too much money, we gonna go back down to number 8 guy. It wasn't like that. The belt holder fought number 2 mandatory, and that's how it should be right now. And it ain't like that right now. So then you got guys like Tank and Devin who work in the system and making good money. They making real good money, but the talent and the money, like the skill level and the money they making ain't adding up. And then you got guys like Shakur.
Devin ain't working no damn system.
Bro, Devin didn't fought, bro.
Devin
didn't fought. He fought more people than Shakur and Tank. Shakur resume trash. Tank resume trash.
Hold on now, you're getting too disrespectful.
Nah, that's the truth, man. Y'all be trying to switch. Nah, bro. Both of them got the same resume, dog.
Shakur resume can't be trash because Shakur want to fight all these guys. They don't want to fight.
He didn't sign the contract, but he didn't sign, bro. He didn't want to fight. He ducked.
I didn't want to see him fight for 25%.
He got a duck. He got a duck on his name.
Bro,
man.
he got some checks now coming with his exes.
Yeah, his duck was a money thing.
He got some checks coming from his exes.
We can't talk about the money because when Tank do shit for money, we don't want to hear that shit. And his money way, and we talking big cash.
I agree with Brick. I agree with Pablo Swift.
We can't talk because Tank doing everything for the money. And we talk cold. He doing it for real, life-changing generational wealth money.
Who?
The way he moving is for them big dollar. They doing shit for $1 million.
Who you talking about, Tank?
Shakur only getting paid $1 million, dog.
Oh,
that's a great point by Pablo.
So how we
reiterate the point again.
Quack, bro. He ducked.
Reiterate the
ducked.
point
He
for me
just
one
like
more time.
Luma. He ducked.
Reiterate the point for me
Contract
one
was
more
set.
time.
Pablo, run it back for Jaffe, bro.
Yeah, I missed it.
You saying he didn't do it for the money. I'm saying we can't say that because the way Tank moving is about money. They moving about money. So you can't talk, and it's for way more money than what Shakur talking about. That little bit of money, that's chump change. So if you're going to say, oh, this person can move like this because of money, he can duck because of money, then you got to let Tank move how he want to move financially. And then, like you just said, out your mouth, I'm going to just go off what you said. Oh, once he signed his deal, he gonna get in the ring with everybody. Let him do his thing then. Like you letting Shakur. Shakur 27 too. You acting like Shakur young. He's a 30-year-old prospect. He fought Jamar Herring. Yeah, he beat him. And yeah, he beat Roach. But that was 2 years later. That's a lot of time in boxing.
You putting too
when you
much
getting
pressure.
older.
You putting too much pressure on somebody who can't send nobody an offer. They only can take offers.
Yeah, the brother unified, man.
So
Three division champ, unified.
Right. He got hardware.
Prospect.
He got a trophy case. Tank don't have a trophy case, and that's a big deal. When Shakur sit in
all
front of his
his
trophy
belts in the ring.
yeah, against people he didn't have to pick the fight. He didn't say, "Oh, I want to fight him." They said, "No, you got to fight him." That's a big difference.
As Shakur always says, he didn't need training wheels.
That's a good one.
As Shakur said, he still got a duck on his record. He ducked.
That's
a nigga sent him a contract and he ducked.
Do you actually believe
who he
Haney
want
was
to
going
fight?
to win? Do you really believe Haney has a chance against Shakur Stevenson?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Well, I don't know.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Bro, these niggas is not God, bro. Anybody can beat anybody.
No, I'm not saying nobody's God.
We done seen stranger things. We done seen stranger things.
But
so we don't know.
Devin the Dream Haney versus Shakur
I would take on paper. I would take Shakur, but on shit on paper, I ain't think LeBron was gonna come back from 3-1. Shit on paper.
Who would you put your money on? Who would you put money on? If you had to, if somebody said,
I just told you on paper I would take Shakur.
Okay,
on paper.
Cool.
I think Shakur and Tank is the top two. You feel me? But I don't like neither one of them. Devin got the better resume. Devin got the better resume. Devin sending contracts. Devin fighting.
I like the way Keyshawn is talking right now.
I like the way he talking too. He talking greasy.
Yeah,
I like.
He acting like he wanted. So go ahead and give it to him. It's a nice it should be an easy win for Tank. So go ahead and give it to him.
So now well, I ain't gonna play that. I'm just gonna bet whenever it happens. I ain't gonna get into all the what else.
Oh, I ain't gonna put no money on Keyshawn.
What?
Yeah. But Tank need to fight somebody. Tank definitely need to get in the ring with somebody.
You ain't got no faith in them. You just want to see it. I get it.
Yeah, I want to see Tank fight a competitive fight. Team USA. Tank couldn't make Team USA. Go beat one of the boys up who was on Team USA. Go ahead and do it, Tank. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for nobody. Do it for yourself. Because at least you could say, okay, I might not make Team USA. I might not be good enough to make Team USA, but at least I bust one of y'all ass. You know, one of y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I want to see all the fights you want to see. I want to see all the fights you want to see too.
And like Jaffe say, Keyshawn Davis fought for this country.
Exactly. They was clowning Tank. Shakur was clowning Tank, but people missed it. They was like, yeah, Tank, he out there with the boys in the Olympics. The Olympics thing, we call him Olympic Tank now. Tank couldn't make Team USA. He wasn't good enough. So he went out there this Olympics to go out there and work with the guys, younger generation, and go out there and talk to them and shit. He was out there. While he could have been working on a deal with Shakur, he was out there playing Olympic boxing coach. Come on, man. Shakur was in a ring with his Team USA gear sparring Haney, disrespecting, letting them know, stunting on them. Nigga, them Team USA, what are you? Oh, the age difference. I don't want to hear that bullshit, nigga. You could have fought. You couldn't make the team. That's the reason why them Team USA boys going off like that. Because to make the team, you have to be cold. They just not letting anybody fight Team USA. To make the team, you got to be cold. Them boys couldn't even make the team.
So,
and y'all
my whole thing is this:
if David
Cruz on the team could give David Morrell a fight, then Tank could give Keyshawn a fight. That's why I got them 11-0, 12-0. Benavidez is not saying that, oh, you don't got enough fights. That's my whole thing. Tank could give Keyshawn a fight tomorrow. Just like Benavidez is giving Morrell a fight damn near tomorrow because they fight in February 1st.
And my thing is, it's Keyshawn Davis. It ain't even Shakur Stevenson. It's the little brother.
All right.
You hear Terrence Crawford saying all the time, no, look, big bro get the shot first. Big bro get the shot first. It's Keyshawn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lose-lose for Tank for certain.
That's why I say
the same
his
Crawford's
career,
talking that shit, but it's a lose-lose, just like he don't want to fight Boots.
His
It's a
career,
lose-lose.
I mean,
Because all they're gonna say is, "Oh, it was too early. He wasn't ready." It's going. That's how they're gonna say when he get knocked
they
out.
not gonna
Shout
say
out
that
to
about
David
Shakur and Tank.
Benavidez because David Benavidez don't give a damn what nobody gonna say. David Benavidez
Yeah,
said,
so
"I need to put on a
shout out
fight
to him.
against a man in
Shout
his
out to
prime.
him.
I'm in my prime. We gonna put on a great." I'm telling y'all, this gonna be the Hagler and the Hearns of this generation. These dudes are in their physical prime. They both got a bunch of boxing experience, and they both hungry and coming to win. This gonna be
And
the
they
fight.
setting it up. They setting it up for a
I'm telling
trilogy.
you. Yeah, and that's how you make the money. When you don't have the
Yeah.
name like that, you make the money by fighting the same guy more than once.
Then
For
turn
certain.
right.
Making
Deontay
a
Wilder
war.
and Tyson
Three
Fury,
wars.
therefore, the first fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury was not the most sought after fight. But after the first fight, everybody wanted to see every fight after that. The first fight was not the most sought after. It was okay, Wilder and Fury fight. We really want to see Wilder and Joshua. That's all everybody was saying. But after they fought that first time, motherfuckers wanted to see them fight over and over because it's like, damn, that was great. That's how this fight gonna be with David Benavidez and Dave Morrell. I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe.
I'm looking forward to it because I think they would be that. David, another one needs some comp. I mean, Canelo ain't gonna fight. Ain't gonna fight him. But
Hey, Pressure, thanks for subscribing, man. Now come on up and speak your
what I
piece.
won't let people get off the hook about is Tank ducking Haney. Hold up, wait a minute. Ain't nobody ducking Haney. First of all, Leonard Ellerby already came out. Leonard Ellerby already came out. Yeah, for real.
The court duck Haney though, brother.
Teal did. Teal duck Haney.
The court duck
That's
Haney.
fuck Teal. We don't care about Teal.
Sabril Matias and Alfredo Santiago just duck Haney last week.
Good for them. We talking about real. We talking about competition ducking Haney. We talking about Tank Davis ducking Haney.
I bet you Teal don't jump in the ring with Sabril.
That's fine. Fuck T.O. I don't even really care about T.O. T.O. could duck who he want to. He could fight who he want to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if T.O. coming or going. Let him do his thing. Whatever happened to him, good luck. But we talking about Tank and Devin. Tank ain't ducking nobody. Leonard Ellerby already came out and said he ain't doing no business with Bill Haney. None. So it's a wrap. That fight ain't about to happen. Stop talking about it. I don't care how good Devin is. I don't care how much you like Devin.
Hey, hold up, Jaffe. Let me get this. Hey, Pressure. You that came up on the show, you didn't subscribe. Now what you gotta say, man?
Well, he ain't got nothing to say right now. He might be doing something. But anyway, Tank, but yeah, so Leonard Ellerby already came out, so we could squash the talk. I don't want to see Tank versus Devin at all. Devin, matter of fact, they gonna do like how Canelo did Benavidez. That's how Tank about to do Devin. So we ain't about to see that fight. We ain't gotta talk about that fight. I don't want to see that fight. And we can personally, I can move on from that theory.
I'd like to watch that fight.
Remember, Ryan couldn't knock Devin out.
Huh?
And and Tank will be fighting Devin at 140, and Tank is a much smaller man than Ryan. Ryan could knock Devin out. I would love to see Devin Haney and Tank Davis 140 pounds. I would love to see it.
No. I mean, that's y'all. I don't want to see that fight.
Devin do that road work, man.
Yeah,
I know. I ain't gonna say nobody's conditioning. Devin gonna go 12 rounds. We know that. I ain't never said nobody's conditioning. Yeah, Devin gonna go 12 rounds off the back foot for sure. You know, and just cause Tank, you know, he a smaller guy. That's the only reason why Devin want that fight, because Devin really believe he could win off the back foot against Tank. You know, cause Tank's so small. You know, Tank really is little.
Do he really want to fight though?
Yeah, this is this one right here. So
The shed.
finishing
The shed. When he had all the belts, he could have sent Tank a contract just like Tank could have sent him one.
and then
Wait, Tank could have sent him a contract. Wait, who you talking about?
They both could have sent each other a contract. He did have all the belts.
Talking about Devin?
And if Tank denied it, then that's a duck.
Turn right onto Clemson Road.
Well, I don't think it's a duck from the fight standpoint. I just don't think they won't pay him. It's just like Benavidez and Canelo. The same thing as Tank and Devin. Tank just don't want to pay him. And whatever the reason may be, that's just what it is. You know, which I don't mind that, because if Devin that cold, then Devin need to get it out the mud and be the face of boxing. You the youngest undisputed champion. Go out there, fight some big names.
No, he's the youngest undisputed champion of 4-belt era.
Right. Go ahead and make Shakur a proper offer, because you're trying to be the face of boxing. Make Shakur a proper offer. Go back down. Fight Keyshawn. But Devin keep moving up. Devin keep going away from him.
You're not supposed to go back down, brother. You move up. You move up some more. So now them dudes got to chase Devin. Devin accomplished way more than Keyshawn and Tank and Shakur.
He has. He was maneuvered gracefully. I like the way he
played that going down shit earlier, but yeah.
Now it's their job to chase Devin. It's their job to chase him. The problem is Devin's not a pay-per-view draw. So what are they going to get for chasing him?
Bud Crawford is going up and down. He ain't giving a fuck. Wherever the big fight at, that's where I go. He going up and down.
This was the difference. This was the difference between Loma and Devin. Devin can't make the weight. Loma could have made 130. He didn't even have a fight yet. That was the difference. You ain't even have a fight.
When has Bud went down, bro? When has Bud went down? Name one time in his career.
Bud
never. What you talking about, Bud?
As of right now, where Bud
I'm talking about Jaffe. I'm talking about Jaffe.
At this point right now, Bud has already said he gonna go wherever the big fight at, whether if it's up or down.
I mean, Bud said he would go down if the money on the table.
Right.
That's what he said.
Right.
You feel me? He said that.
He's already said
in his career, he's never went backwards. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, ain't no money been on the table in his career either.
Facts.
It's a lot. I be telling y'all on these lives, my shit gonna age like wine, and so far I ain't lied yet. The shit is airing out. It's like it's aerating in the air.
You told me that I needed to watch film of my last opponent. That ain't aged like wine. I ain't watched no film I beat the shit out of.
KJ, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I ain't mad at you for winning. That's cool. I don't know what you want me to say to that.
I'm just saying, motherfucker, you ain't Nostradamus.
I'm not Negrodamus, but I'm not Negrodamus. But I know what I be talking about with this shit, because the shit ain't hard to follow. It's real easy.
Hey gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I might have I've been in here for a minute, kind of listening, but I noticed the background. Benavidez changing the game. Like, you guys probably already talked all about it. What? You mind if you guys reiterate just like a tad bit?
Yeah, I don't have no problem reiterating, bro. Number one, first off, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, no problem.
Number two, David Benavidez, out of all the people you see on this screen, he's the only one that's actually going to be fighting the person that he's looking across from. Notice everybody on the left, they have what you call a green record. They haven't even fought 20 fights. Some of them haven't even fought 15 fights.
Yeah.
Most of the time, what a champion will do is they'll say, you ain't fought enough. You ain't done enough. The same way how Tio did Keyshawn Davis. Right. But David Benavidez, he didn't make those excuses. He said, oh, you want to fight? Canelo don't want to fight me? I'll fight David Morrell. I don't care that you only got 11 fights. I'm going to get the fans what they want to see.
I got you. Because I like Canelo. I think, anybody who appreciates the sport for what it is can appreciate Canelo's skill set. I think a lot of people want to see, including myself, him fight Benavidez. But, we all know Benavidez is a fight for Canelo. That's probably why it's not happening the way everybody wants it to. But something I always argue with Benavidez is Benavidez has 7 full years at 168 before Canelo ever even moved up. So to kind of tap in and say that Canelo ain't giving him a fight and Canelo ain't this and that, it's kind of when Canelo moved up to 168.
He was calling Canelo out for 3 years at that weight division, bro.
Oh, I know. I've been following boxing for 25 years. I've been real close with it. I love boxing. I boxed from the United States Navy too. Nothing crazy, but just basic stuff.
My boy Don boxed for the Army. You see that dude, Don Judah? He boxed for the Army. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It was cool. I did my time. I got out. It was fun. But yeah, no, just David Benavidez, he had 7 full years before Canelo, and he kind of...
Yeah, I boxed for the Army. We undefeated against the Navy.
Yeah,
sorry.
I already know. You got everybody knows that when Canelo moved up, Benavidez had just lost his WBC strap on the scales, right? So when Canelo moved up, he didn't even need Benavidez anymore, which obviously we can say he was lucky, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? He didn't need Benavidez to go undisputed. But what people fail to realize is they say, oh, he fought Billy Joe Saunders, he fought Caleb Plant, he fought Callum, or what's his name, Callum Smith. Those guys were all ranked above Benavidez after Benavidez lost the WBC.
How many people are ranked above David Morrell?
Nobody. At 168?
No, they fighting at
75. Oh, they're fighting at 75. Yeah. That's right.
So everybody ranked above David Morrell. So I don't want to hear that.
No,
get the fans they want to see. That's what Benavidez is
doing. No, for sure. I feel that, but I'm just saying in the sense of Canelo owing Benavidez anything. Canelo went on to fight undefeated, Billy Joe. Regardless of who you think their skill set, whatever.
I'm not saying Billy Joe could box, bro. I'm not saying that Canelo owed Benavidez. Canelo owed the fans. He owed boxing. You the face of boxing.
Here's my
theory. You're the face of boxing. You don't put on the fights that people want to see. You literally could slow down the entire sport. You could destroy the sport.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, just appreciate Floyd, man. Because Floyd went up, Floyd went down. Floyd went up, Floyd went down. Floyd didn't care about the Floyd fought.
Hey, Floyd,
he went up, he went down.
Floyd cooked everybody like
you feel me? Y'all say people don't go up and down. Floyd went up, Floyd went down.
There's only one Mayweather.
Yeah.
We
won't see another
we say people don't do that, but when you great, you do that. When you great, you do that.
Yeah.
So you can't say people don't do.
They're not
great. No. Yeah, because when you great
for 152, one fight, and we're 147 because he ain't supposed to be at 154. There's no way he could afford that.
Yeah, Floyd never went backwards once he outgrew a weight class. When Floyd went up to 154, he was a blown up welterweight. When Floyd, let me tell you something. When Floyd was fighting at 154, go look up his diet, bro. They said Floyd could eat whatever the hell he wanted and get on the scale with clothes on.
He was still barely making 54.
It don't matter.
Floyd once he outgrew a weight class. Once he outgrew, no, listen, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Fighters that went up and down, you talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray jump up, go down. Floyd Mayweather was a.
If that's the case, we could mention the Roy Jones going to heavyweight fight, one fight and coming back.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
That's different. Way before Floyd. Tommy Hearns, another dude that'll actually go up and stay at the damn weight class and compete against top guys. But Floyd, he was a blown up.
Now we got excuse. Now we got.
He never. Somebody in the comments got it. He never weighed more than 151. It's 154 pounds.
No matter what,
that was against Canelo too.
No, it's not excuses. I'm just telling you, if there's more than meets the eye. It's very, very hard for a boxer to go backwards. After De La Hoya went back down and waited to fight Pacquiao, you saw what happened. And once you outgrow a weight class, you're not supposed to go back down, is what I'm telling you.
But Floyd was a real deal 47-pounder for sure.
So when I'm looking at a Devin...
Oh, shit.
Haney, all right, looking at up because he can't go back down to 135. He can't go to 135.
He's done. Yeah, he outgrew.
That's understandable.
I don't like going from
But when you're looking at a Tank... Man, come on, man. I'm just saying, when you're looking at a Tank and you're looking at a Luma and you're looking at the Floyds and them guys are small guys. They can go up and down. That's all I'm saying.
Small himself. I don't see
Tank
him
small.
Very far. I don't feel like he's going to go very far.
But Tank can't go up, though. Tank can't go up. He went up one time to fight Barrios and said, hell no, never again. Pernell Whitaker was around Tank size, and Pernell went all the way up to welterweight.
Yeah.
And still won against champions.
I honestly think Gervonta could put in some work. I don't know if he would be able to swing with the 147 pounders like he does at his weight, but I mean, that man seems like he could knock out, somebody bigger than him for sure.
Tank knockouts come from the punches the fighters don't see coming.
Yeah.
A lot of his knockouts.
The biggest shock one for me was the Santa Cruz knockout, man. Santa Cruz is a beast.
As long as it ain't an A-class fighter or B+, yeah.
And that fool smoked and knocked this shit clean.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm going to tell you something, bro. Tank Davis jumping up to fight Boots or to fight, well, actually not even Boots, because Boots ain't used to that welterweight. Tank Davis, if he would have jumped up to fight Bud Crawford, that is the equivalent of what Duran did when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard.
You know who I would
Tank Davis really not supposed to be. He really not supposed to be mentioned with none of them all-time greats.
Nah.
He not even supposed to be mentioned with them.
I wouldn't
If
mind
he would have
seeing.
jumped up to fight Bud, whether he win or lost, that's what Durant did when he jumped up to fight Leonard. Durant actually happened to win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Tank have to weight drain himself to go fight that Japanese boy.
Eek, I was
No,
thinking
Tank,
about that.
If he can make the weight, if he could somehow cut and make the weight, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight.
Bro,
Because at
there's
least
no
he
way
knows what
Tank
he
can make
steals.
that weight, bro.
Well, catch weight, meet him in the middle somehow.
You don't even really see Inoue
Listen,
talking much.
Inoue would never in a
he
million
not.
years.
He ain't gonna do that. But
Tank just said that he wanted an Inoue fight. Inoue would never in a million years. Inoue,
No, I seen an
Japanese, you don't
interview.
even
I
need
seen
a
an
body,
interview.
bro.
He said he respects the weight classes and shit. I remember seeing it. He said
Inoue
there's
know
weight
better.
classes.
It's not even
for-
about no respect and weight. You jumped up all them other weights.
Yeah.
It just the fact that Inoue don't want to fight Tank is a good sign. It means that he's probably not on the same PDs that Pac-Man was on.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's
When a
something-
man
you know what,
can't
man?
do all that crazy that Roy Jones and that Manny
Yeah.
Pacquiao, that's a good sign. That means they probably not on them drugs.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody says. Pacquiao was on steroids.
And Roy Jones.
Some
he definitely
portion
was
of his
on Roy.
career, bro. There ain't no denying that shit, man. If
He
you
definitely
understand
was.
steroids and how that shit affects the body.
They
and the
said
performance-
Eminem sold out every spot for the past 20 years. Once Crawford got involved, no more Eminem sell out. Basically, they said Crawford can't sell shit. And he
Man,
bad.
what's while we're on the topic, what's good with Spence though?
We don't know. I think Spence, to be honest with you, has been contemplating retirement. Nobody
Yeah.
truly. One thing that people they look past because they never been in that ring. Losing is traumatizing in boxing.
Oh,
but
especially the
getting
way
your
he
ass
lost.
whooped on the biggest stage.
Get your
Bro,
ass whooped.
Spence
Damn
has been going
stop.
through episodes of depression and all. Like
Hell
he's
yeah.
just strong and he's not one of them dudes who will come out and tell everybody. But Spence
thought
has
they
been
were-
questioning his
I thought they were
entire
gonna
career
line
since
up-
that fight, bro. I'm telling
I
you.
thought they were lining up Fundora, but I thought that was kind of a burnout to the rest of the division.
Yeah, that's why it ain't happen.
Because that shit would have been a kick in the face to everybody else working. you know?
Right. That's why it ain't happen, and they ain't let him get away with it because he could sell, But they
They still
tried
gonna make
it.
the Errol Fundora
They
fight.
tried
Hey,
it.
I think right now 54 is the new 47. I think 54 is going to be the
exactly.
most competitive
Exactly.
weight division. I can't believe Zoo just got done like that by Bakram, but that's going to switch shit up.
You
for
know
them.
that Bakram made $2 million in step
Yeah.
aside money?
Yeah.
That means that Jamel Charlo for all these years was
Yeah.
telling Bakram, no, I don't want to fight you.
And where's he at? Quiet
He
as a
done.
church,
He
too.
done. He probably somewhere with a bottle.
And I
Let's
really
say in
wanted
a
to
bar
see.
somewhere.
And I
I'm telling
really
no,
wanted
the
to
real
see.
shit.
And I really
If
wanted
you
to see
asking
Caleb Plant
where's
and
Jamel
Jamal.
Charlo, he probably is some Texas bar getting tore up from the floor, crying about his wife or baby mama.
We really needed Plant and Jamal is what we really needed.
Yeah, but Jamal, crazy. That would have been such a big fight, man. That would have been such a big fight, bro.
Man.
Like
Hey,
the white
how do you
boy,
guys- how do you guys
these
feel
motherfuckers,
about-
you gotta have fun with it. This is the only time you're never gonna get the box again. Have fun with
Yeah.
it. The white boy slapped you. So oh no, I'm gonna get mine back. I'm a lion. Then you sell the
Man.
fight. You sell the fight.
Yeah.
The hell?
How
You
do
talking
y'all
about,
feel
nah, man,
about-
I'm a grown man. I know I was in the wrong. Nobody give a fuck. Who
How
cares?
do
You
y'all
can
feel
apologize
about-
to him behind the scenes. In front of the camera, you supposed to blow it up. Get that money. The hell
How do
wrong
y'all-
with you, Charlo?
How do y'all feel
He
about
let them
Turkey?
pussies, that pussy get them boys messed up.
that learned how to box.
How do y'all feel about
There are a bunch
boxing
of
letting
punks that
Turkey
just
come in?
learned how to box.
Yeah, darn right.
Probably used to get beat up and shit, and then their mother sent them to the gym, and they were so dedicated they got decent.
In a quarter mile.
They good athletes too. They got natural athleticism.
How do y'all feel about boxing
Man.
letting Turkey Al-Rashid come in and run shit?
Man,
Turkey
I don't
good.
know how to feel about that. They selling boxing out. They selling it out.
I'm not
to-
liking it at all.
No, I like it. Jared Anderson got tested.
The only benefit of Turkey Al-Rashid coming in is that he gonna make
The fights we want to see,
right,
honestly.
right, because they gonna do it for the money.
But it's gonna burn it out, just like you just said.
How is it burning out?
Because look at that.
how's it
Look, I
gonna
don't know
burn it
about
out?
you guys, but when we
How's
won,
it gonna
I
burn it
watched
out?
what was the last card? Was it the Crawford card? Yeah. How many fights? There was like fucking 10 fights on that shit, bro. Like I was burnt out by the time I watched it out. They're
No,
stacking
you was
so
burnt out
much.
because they put a hour Eminem concert in between the action. That's why you was burnt out.
Yeah, but I mean that was a lot of fight, bro. That's a lot of boxing in one event. You know what I mean? How many
Yeah,
events
but-
can they run that way without, you know what I mean, going through everybody? You know?
That means
Nah.
guys gotta fight each other more than once.
You got trilogies, man. That's what I'm saying. Where the trilogies at?
sure.
You ain't had no.
Thank you. Turkey good for boxing, man.
There's
a few missed fights, bro.
Derek Anderson was on top of the world, bro.
Yeah, they
was
set
trying to
him
market
up,
him as the
bro.
next great American black heavyweight.
They set
he was
him up,
fighting
bro.
cruiserweights. Turkey said, "Yo, I got $300,000 for you. Fight Martin. Fight him. Big nigga over there. Fight him. Fight
bro.
big nigga."
They set him all the way up, bro. I've been watching McCauley's whole career, bro. They done set Anderson all up for that, bro. That's all bad for Anderson. I knew that shit coming in. That's why Anderson was salty when Eddie Hearn said before the fight that he's like, hey, man, don't underestimate this dude. I got it's 50-50 for me. And Anderson got all salty. Like, really, bro? You think I'm about to lose to this dude? He got set up, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That was
he got set up. He got set up with 300,000.
But that's what Turkey gonna do.
Hey, Turkey, set me up.
That's what Turkey gonna do.
Come set me up. Because I run 15 miles. I'm not going out just because somebody hit hard.
I think Turkey's going to try to do it
Jared
like
Anderson
UFC.
was out this bitch playing. That's the problem.
And make fights based on styles.
Jared Anderson was waking up every day talking about, I don't know if I really want to do this.
Hey, and he just bought Ring Magazine too.
I don't know. I'm with you, Don. I don't know how you get set up because you're a pro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bob Arum said that they would have never matched.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto South Carolina 555 South.
Let me tell you how good. No, the problem is he never had no heavyweight. He was fighting cruiserweights, so he basically ain't have no fights because that's how Bob was setting him up.
By jumping in the ring with a heavyweight.
No, Bob. Hold on. It's not even his fault. Bob literally
take the next
said
right
that
onto
that's
South
how,
Carolina 555 South.
Bob said he would have never put him in there with a puncher like Bacoli. So people talking about Turkey messing up the sport. No, Bob Arum has been messing up the sport for years.
No, for sure.
Turkey is actually putting dudes in the line of fire, bro.
Continue on South Carolina 555 South.
If you choose to jump in there, you set yourself up for greed.
Yeah.
He saw 300,000 was like, yeah, I'm gonna fight this 270-pound big gorilla.
That's what happened.
So he set himself up.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Man, this shit had to happen, man.
How is it a setup if you
got
claim
knocked out for a Dodge Charger and a diamond chain, and he was happy about it.
If you claim to be the next big thing, bro, then how is it a setup? You're gonna have to run into him eventually. You
not like a setup. Like I just, you know what I mean. Like
I'm gonna tell you straight up why.
What you saying is he was. What you saying is he was overhyped, man.
Thank you.
Basically, yeah.
There's 2 reasons why he lost, bro. There's 2 reasons why he lost. Number 1, he tried to bang it out with a freak athlete that got George Foreman powered. That was dumb. So dumb game plan.
The only reason why he was overhyped was because he was Shakur Camp.
He don't love boxing. So when you don't love boxing, it's gonna be days that you're supposed to be training, but you decide to sit on your ass. And you're not gonna be able to beat a Martin Bacoli if you waking up talking about, I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah. I don't know if this for me.
The only reason
why it's not for you then.
He was hyped up was because he was in Shakur Stevenson camp.
That was know what else too, Jaffe? Boxing is a popularity contest too. I hate when guys do that. Yo, I was sparring with this dude, yo. And then they take a picture with some famous. That don't mean you like that because you're around people that's like that.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to see what's next for Bacoli.
Oh yeah, Bacoli already got a fight lined up. But Bacoli said Usyk and Zhang turned him down. Zhang turned him down, Jaffe.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, all that Chinese power, he hung that shit up.
No way.
Ooh, yeah.
I ain't know that.
Go look it up.
I was waiting to see Zane fight again because he hanging his head off that Wilder knockout. That ain't shit. I want to see him fight somebody.
Yeah, Wilder.
But he looks real good against Wilder though. That's why I want to see him fight again.
He's supposed to look good against Wilder. Done, man. Anybody look good against fucking Wilder.
That's how I feel about Haney.
Sometimes these fighters, when they beat somebody with a name like Wilder, they expect to get a title shot.
Sure. They don't expect to have to keep fighting top contenders.
Yeah.
But no, Zane, guess what? Zane 41 or something too. You're right, dog.
So I don't want to sit there and say, "Oh, he ducked him."
But no, I think he ducked him.
Turn right onto Long
The reason why, not because of the power. Like Bacoli got something special. It's not regular. All of his fights that he's won, he's only lost one time. Every fight is knockout. It's something different, bro.
If you go back and check out his knockouts, every one is because motherfuckers try to bang with him.
I mean, a lot of these heavyweights, that's all they know.
Yeah.
But
you know how hard it is for a heavyweight to get in top tier condition and run
back to the Benavidez. Back to the Benavidez thing. The one thing I will say, because I mentioned this about the Tank shit. karma is real. And if Benavidez fighting the best and he getting out the mud, he gonna replace Canelo on his own. He ain't gonna have the number keep fighting and keep winning. He gonna replace Canelo on his own. He gonna get the Canelo.
Yeah, him and Morella about to put on the generational fight, bro. I'm telling you.
Right. And if that fight is good enough to become a trilogy, that'll be the only name he need. Benavidez
to turn him into a household name. Yep.
Right. He gonna be a household name.
Let me get y'all opinion on Benavidez and Bivol.
Benavidez beat Bivol from pillar to post in the championship rounds. A lot of early rounds was very competitive, but there's no way you're Dimitri Bivol and you lose round 10, 11, and 12, and you think somebody about to give you the victory. There's no way that you in there barely exchanging some rounds and you on your bike for most of the second half of the fight, and you think somebody will give you a victory.
I seen Benavidez was supposed to be lined up for the winner of that, but he's fighting Morel, so I wonder if that's still in play.
Because they want the rematch. They wanted Bivol to win. When you look at the way the telecast was doing it, every highlight was Bivol. All the announcers talk about Bivol. They was all riding on his meat and stuff. But Bivol ain't had the gas tank in them late rounds, and he was feeling that power. He started getting that ass whooped.
Once you see it.
And then what do you guys think? Let's say Benavidez gets up with Beterbiev. How you think that shit goes?
He gonna beat Benavidez. Beat both of them. Beterbiev gonna be too old. Benavidez is just special, man.
Damn, I forget fucking Beterbiev's almost 40 on.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's that power. He ain't look 40 against Bivol.
Nah.
Bivol looked like he was 40 once that monkey got on his back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like I said,
Benavidez in your pound for pound. He in your pound for pound now.
Who Benavidez?
Yeah.
No, man.
I mean, that performance at 75, bro, wasn't anything.
No, he's not, because they
Pablo,
keep him
what's your
out
pound
of
for pound? What's your
me?
No, Pablo.
Oh, Pablo. You know he gonna put tank in that. He gonna try to slide tank in that motherfucker.
I wish he would.
Tank. Tank ain't in my pound for pound.
He's stuttering.
You gotta have Usyk in a way.
Because I had Spence. My pound for pound, I ain't thought about it in a long time, because it was Bud Spence.
It's changed.
It was
up
Spence
for sure.
first.
Spence can't be in nobody pound for pound.
Then Bud.
He ain't fought.
Huh?
Spence can't be in nobody's pound for pound anymore. Not just because of the ass whooping, but because he hasn't fought.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't thought about it in a while. You know what I'm saying? And I did have Tank in there before.
Bam
but
Rodriguez is in my
years,
pound for pound. That's all I know. Bam Rodriguez is in my pound for pound.
Bam Rodriguez?
Number one?
Yes.
In your way.
He's not number one. He's not number one, but he's in my pound for pound. Bam been beating Hall of Famers and shit.
Who do y'all got at the top? Pound for pound right now. Face of boxing pound for pound.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Damn, it's hard because
Bud.
His name.
Oh yeah, because Bud did just beat Madrimov. Yeah, Bud.
You got Bud.
What you got?
Better.
Put like anywhere
his name? Better.
Bud reactivated. Bud and Usyk 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's so. Bud, I got Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Bam.
But Bam?
Bam, bro. Bam had been going up the weight division, beating legends.
You got no better beat. You
dominating them.
I gotta watch some more tape.
Yo, you ain't see his last fight?
Nah, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube.
Yo, Bam looked like a combination of Salvador Sanchez and Ricardo Lopez. Like, he looked crazy. Like, the stuff he able to do, crazy, the footwork, the power, the precision, the want to fight. Like, it's not like he's skillful and he want to be on the outside like a Shakur. This motherfucker, we want to mix it up. So it make it look that much more exciting. Huh?
He can fight on the inside too, then.
Shakur can fight on the inside, but his preference is the outside. I'm not even saying like, Bam. Yo, yeah, Bam fight at all levels, but Bam, he's doing it at a high level and in an entertaining way. It looks crazy, bro. And he making top level dudes look like nothing. He making them like they not even shit. Like it's like, wow. Bam, just like natural, bro. Damn. But yeah, Beterbiev number 5. I got Bam at number 4. Beterbiev number 5.
All right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Y'all have Beterbiev up.
I got Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Bam, Beterbiev.
That's your 5.
Yeah.
So you took Spence ain't fought. That's why you took Spence. So you took Spence out because he ain't fought.
I took Spence out because he got his ass whooped and he ain't fight.
All right.
And that wasn't just a little ass whooping either, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, yeah, that was bad.
And then the fact that Crawford even said in that interview with them years ago, remember that shit? And when I stop them, y'all are gonna say blah blah
And
blah.
let's
blah,
bet
blah.
$1 million.
Bro, that fool was.
Say let's bet $1 million.
That shit aged like fucking the finest wine in the world.
Yeah, that was some fine wine right there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have that going that way. I didn't have that going that way at all. I was not shocked, but like
Crawford in a way, damn.
Well,
hey, somebody say let's bet $1 million.
I've been up so long. Hey fellas, I'm gonna go and get out. I've been up here for probably 3.5 hours, bro. But I'm see y'all brothers tomorrow. I got time because I'm taking the rest of the damn week off. I'm injured, and I was training for a fight. The fight ain't come, so let my body rest up. But I'll see y'all brothers tomorrow.
Yeah, I seen you did back today.
Sure. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
I seen you on here back to back.
Peace out, y'all.
Oh yeah, yep. Hey, Pressure. Thanks
I said my dog back to back.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because usually I be training 5-8 hours a day.
That's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and let my dog body rest, man. You have a good one. See you tomorrow, brother.
Yeah. Y'all be easy, man.
Peace.